whatever.
Hey everyone, we are back. The next segment, you're here with Danielle Riendo, managing editor.
Yeah.
Waypoint.
Yes,
You're
I
still
am.
alive and kicking.
Still kicking, see?
We haven't killed you yet.
I'm still
But
alive.
don't worry, 48 hours to go.
Don't worry, I know. This will be my fate.
I'm fine while I'm
okay.
here.
Are you okay with that?
I'm fine with
Totally
it.
fine.
Good.
It's just
I'm
like
feeling good about it.
Hopefully, our guest,
traveling overnight. I'm just doing
Munchies,
every other hour.
licensed cooking
from
website,
like
Helen.
midnight to 8
Hilary.
a.m. Because no one.
Thanks for joining us today. How are
Thanks
you
for
guys?
having us.
Totally, it's
Doing great. We're
Okay.
psyched.
And you haven't been here for 24 hours, so
It's
you're
easy when it's
way
easy
ahead of
when
us
it's
right
here.
now.
Feel
You've
great.
slept.
Minimally.
Minimally? Well, yeah, hopefully, like, part of the contract of coming here is like, make sure you only sleep for an hour, so you're bleary-eyed and you feel just like us. And thank you for joining us, and we appreciate having people here to refresh us, give us energy, see what life is like. We are here to check out two different cooking games, one of which is Battle Chef Brigade. It's a crowd-funded game made in Chicago.
Wait, made in Chicago.
Made in Chicago. I believe I have that right. If it's not, I'm just going to say it's made in Chicago.
You know what? Good things are made in Chicago.
Danielle, you have played this game.
A little bit. Yes,
Little
I
bit.
played this at PAX, actually. And I know this is an Adult Swim game. That's where I played it.
Okay.
They're a cool booth. And basically, there are two phases of this game. Now, you folks, Munchies folks, I don't know if you have to
Experts.
hunt for your food often.
This is what you. This
But
is
that's
essentially
what you have
guys
to
do
do.
every day, right?
This is what your
That's
job
what we do
entails.
out in the
right?
garden, yeah.
Good. So, yeah, you have to like.
I knew there was something suspicious about that garden
Yeah,
out there.
yeah. All of these weird creatures. They're sort of, it's like a little bit like light Odin Sphere style, 2D combat and hunting gathering, I guess,
Okay.
hunter-gatherer kind of status. And then, when you have some cool ingredients, you go all the way back to the right. It's always to the right. This is how I know how to do it. And you're actually going to do sort of a match 3 system. All right, let's see. We go in the pantry. So we've hunted for all this food. We've got the ingredients. And then we're going to put it in a pot. And there's different recipes and different things. And we have to impress the Iron Chef-esque person here. So I guess, I don't know. We got,
These seem like normal ingredients.
yes.
A chicken horn. We can work with that. I mean, this
We
is
got
very
king bean.
artisanal.
Yeah, what does a
Plant
plant
bug
bug
stomach.
stomach go with?
You know, it's like Renee Redzepi and foraging is all the rage, so we got
Yeah,
this.
oh,
It's
I
fine.
like that. Oh, combo pot. Let's put it in that pot.
A squid
Yeah.
stomach.
It's nice.
Do they have stuff?
Put that in like a pho.
Sounds good.
Oh, it sounds really
tripe.
good.
Pasta.
Yeah, totally.
All right, so here's where you do the match 3.
Oh, the
stuff.
puzzle stuff. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so there it is. So I guess, oh yeah, see, I'm not quite up on, there's a symbol as well as a color. So you kind of have
Okay.
to match it all. So let's see, let's grab this lovely squid stomach.
hard.
No, plant bug stomach, that looks better.
This is complicated.
Are you gonna
This is
saute
a
that,
complicated
or
game.
do you have to boil it, or can you like do other?
You have to prepare it in some fashion.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's add that. Put it there. And then you can boil and kind of switch things around.
Do you have the TV remote?
Stir. This is what you guys do, right?
This looks so hard.
Is there like a sous vide mission?
Really good. Oh, so good. All right, I'm
It's on
gonna.
the speaker, isn't it? You just
What it-
like
that's
turn
what's
that
going
down
on.
like a third.
Oh yeah, get it. Oh, wow. Ooh,
Yeah,
violet.
I know.
Whoa.
This is very. This is the part they don't want to show you.
Ethical slaughter.
Where you're-
Ethical slaughter.
Farm to table.
This is what my wife is
Beware.
doing
You
all the
know,
time.
this is yes, definitely.
Wife's a big cook, and I'm like, what's taking so long? Well, she's going out to the backyard and
Gotta do
just
this. You
slaughtering
gotta kill
things.
these things. Look at that, right in the butt. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
buddy.
that thing looks tasty.
Yeah. We're gonna mix. Oh
Gamey.
no! You fought back. That's never good. All right.
So how do the two of you fall into working for Munchies, like doing cooking
yeah,
and thinking about
that.
food professionally? Like how did you fall kind of into that?
I used to cook, be in the
Okay.
kitchen, and I've been in the food world for a long time. I actually used to be a truffle dealer, and I would
A
forage.
truffle dealer? That sounds shady.
It was very shady. So I had to forage
Under
a
the
lot,
table
so.
truffles.
So finding like wild food on the highway, it's not out of the realm of like weird for me. So.
Okay. All right. All right.
I worked in restaurants for many years, and then kind of segued into actually writing for a vegetarian magazine for a long time.
Really?
I was vegetarian. I'm not anymore, so I'll have no problems slaying these plant bugs.
You're ethically cleared.
Yes. I've paid my ethical dues, so now I can just eat pork belly and hang out.
Good.
Or plant bug stomach in this case.
What is it about cooking for the two of you that like is like beyond? You know, a lot of people like eating, but like what takes it beyond where like it's like a passion for you?
Whoa. I'm not a very good cook, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I do cook, but I mean,
I think the same
compared
thing.
to
Like
Helen,
people assume that like we're very good at video games. Not.
Not even a little
I am
bit.
paid to write about them. Don't assume anything else.
I really like food, and I really like eating food. But
Okay.
I think I prefer going out to eat food and thinking about food and talking about food to. I mean, I'd say I'm not a terrible cook, but Helen's just much better.
Okay.
There are other people on the team who are really, really good cooks, and
Okay.
I'm definitely not in the top tier of that. So.
Well, in the same way that like Danielle and I professionally talk about games, but we don't make them. You know, it's like there are different sort of approaches you bring to the table in terms of how you sort of analyze that sort of stuff. But you actually like making food.
I like cooking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very like relaxing and soothing. You know.
I mean, that's what it is for she always liked cooking, and then years ago, like we ran into some like financial hard times, and it was like we literally just can't go out as much, and she liked food too much. She's like, I got to find a way to make this more interesting, and so she started learning how to she went beyond just amateur cook to like really just it just went beyond that because we had to, and then she just fell in love with it ever since, where it's not just a thing you have to do. It's like that's like a thing she does to enjoy herself, which like I don't get because like I'm like put the macaroni and cheese in and like shove it in my mouth, but she like it brings her joy to make food, and it's fun to watch because I can see how much she's enjoying doing it because it's a creative expression for her. Like she's not an artist, she's not a singer, but like in the kitchen, that's where she expresses herself.
Well, I mean, so you said this is started in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I hope to find like deep dish pizza or like some sort of element of like Chicago because it's a great food city,
It is. Oh, the deep dish pizza is.
Wait, who is this? Who is
Well,
this
we're
scary?
now being judged. This is
Bull
thrash.
steak and king bean assortment. That sounds all right.
That sounds like this is a Viking meal. Again, Nordic vibes.
How about this dragon steak bandea pie?
That plate looks delicious.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
I would eat that for sure.
Yeah.
Hasgill says it's a fairly basic treatment.
I see. I see. How do they feel? Forward to fire.
Plant bug nectar. I mean, that is legitimately this year we're seeing like crickets, bugs, really popular in
Wait, really?
in cooking. Yeah.
Okay, like any particular reason, or it's just a trend?
You know, it's trendy, becoming trendy, but 80% of the world eats bugs.
Right.
So the Western world is finally catching up to be like, oh, we should eat ants and we should eat crickets and all these things. But
I don't think like, crickets I've heard of, but like, is there anything beyond like crickets and ants? Are those the most common?
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Larva. What else?
You can eat tarantula.
Tarantula.
A lot of,
No.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
a lot
I mean,
of.
yes, but
We don't advise. You got to burn the hairs, or else if you don't, it
everything
will.
about what you're talking about, like, okay, I'm not arachnophobic, but fuck tarantulas. Like they really weird me out. It's the hair. The hair really, well, and the legs and the eyes. A lot of things about tarantulas.
lot.
Make
The whole
me-
body,
All of the
everything
above.
about them.
So wait, how do you prepare a tarantula?
You would scorch it, and then
How do you scorch it? Like with what?
like a blowtorch. You
Okay.
would like torch off the hair, and then I've seen them fried in like Oaxacan food,
Okay.
Mexican food,
Okay.
and
Grill
Like you
them.
put it like in a
them.
burrito?
like a taco. Yeah, you could put
Wow.
them
Oh
in a
my
taco.
God.
The legs are, there's not any meat on the legs, but the central part supposedly tastes like lobster or shrimp. But the most humane way to actually kill a tarantula is you want to put it in the freezer because then
Like their heart
it
just
will
stops?
freeze. Yeah, and then, because they have no skeleton. So if you
Right.
drop them, they'll die, which is really cruel.
Yeah.
But recently, I was telling Hilary I was so upset because there was this guy. I live right next to a park, and this guy walked into the park, and I was like eating a sandwich, just having a great Saturday.
Yeah.
and he had like a little pet tarantula in a container.
Oh.
And the park
No.
person was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat this live. I have a YouTube account." So he goes over into the corner and he eats this tarantula. At the end, he was like, "Oh yeah, I think it bit me." And the person was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Well, my mouth is tingling, and it's because all of the hairs, since it is Halloween." Fun fact, Munchies.
I don't know if this is fun.
No, this is pretty fun.
Okay.
Itching powder
Yep.
for pranks.
Yep.
Tarantula hairs. So it
Okay.
can make you
Itchy.
go to the hospital. So don't.
What a
eat
fun prank.
tarantulas. Yeah, with hair.
Yeah.
Anyway, we like sandwiches too.
Yeah, I really enjoy like sandwiches.
Not like-
I like noodles.
Okay.
Tarantula
Alright.
sandwich. Would you have a double down of tarantula with
Oh.
I have never.
spiders involved?
I haven't eaten tarantula. Have you eaten tarantula? I have not eaten it.
I will never be able to sit on a toilet the same way after watching Arachnophobia.
Sure.
Yeah.
So no, I can't look at spiders. I can't. I can't.
So you're on the same page as me.
Yeah, I don't like.
Okay. You were able to
res-
calmly talk about that in a way that
I've had.
I had a moment recently in my house. Our furnace wasn't working. So a guy comes out. He's like, "Oh, I'll take a look at it. It doesn't seem too serious." He's like, "Oh, I fixed it." Well, what was wrong with it? I was, "Oh, one of the pipes was clogged up and it just wasn't able to turn on." And I was like, "I mean, was it just like what was it clogged with?" He's like, "Oh, spiders." I was like, what do you mean spiders? He's like, "Oh, it's pretty common. Like they get in there, they have babies, and then it's just full of spiders." I was like, "Are they there anymore?" He's like, "No, I sucked them out." I'm like, "Okay."
I sucked them out.
He's like, "That'll be $80." I'm like, "Thank you." Was that like one for every spider egg in there? It's
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
That's
Yeah.
so gross.
made me deeply uncomfortable.
I will say, sometimes my parents live in a very old house, and sometimes when I go home to visit them, and I'll go in, like, I'll use this bathroom that like no one else uses, and I turn on the bathtub, and sometimes a bunch of baby spiders will. I'm like, it's stark. Yeah.
It's like Charlotte's Web though. Maybe they're all really friendly.
I'm not as afraid of spiders. Helen can't like a
I can't
picture.
look.
Pictures of spiders are not okay. Talking about spiders seems okay, but like any visual imagery of spiders.
Yeah,
will
it's the
upset-
only thing that like
upset her.
like daddy long legs. I think I'm okay with because they're kind of cute. Like in a
Yeah,
as
they're
much
cute.
as a spider can be.
They're
Yeah.
cute.
But tarantulas, I don't know. Yeah, it is things like arachnophobia.
No.
Myths about spiders falling asleep in your mouth. Like
I've had that happen. I've woken up choking from like baby spiders.
No.
I lived in an old house.
No way.
Yeah. It's a real thing.
I mean, they say we eat like 5 a year or
I
something.
think I probably went over that
But,
limit.
Moist mouth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start suturing my mouth shut.
Yeah.
Every time I go
Yeah, that's a
sleep.
good idea. That's very healthy.
It's the only way to fight the
Just mix some like Raid into your chapstick and kind of like put it.
I like
put it
that.
around.
I like that a lot.
Are there other foods? I guess it probably has to be on the more extreme end that like you can't quite do. Like you're not gonna eat tarantulas. So like
I actually physically cannot. Fall is my hellscape, as Hilary can tell you. I am allergic to pumpkin and squash, like every type of gourd
Oh,
season.
really?
Bad situation. Yeah. So
that's more of
Halloween
an
is bad.
allergy as opposed to like you just really don't like pumpkins.
Yeah.
Like you don't like them because you're allergic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair too.
I have like an oysters thing. I'll eat them, but I'm usually forcing myself to eat them for social
I don't.
reasons.
Yeah, like
I
if they're
don't.
purchased and I know they're expensive and everyone's having them, I'm like, all right, I guess I'll have one and be like, you guys just seem to be really enjoying.
Yeah,
this.
I'm like, you guys just go
I
to
take it
town.
like a shot. I'm just like, get it through.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't.
take it
Yeah, for some reason I just can't wrap my head around oysters, and I also. So we were talking about like stomach earlier. I don't like tripe.
Okay.
Just things like I have textural things. Like
Yeah.
tripe to me is like eating. I don't know. To me, it's just not worth it. Like there's not enough like delicious flavor imparted within for it to be worth that sort of weird like gelatinous texture.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just not for me. I mean, I wouldn't say there's anything I'm really hard line like I will not eat that.
Yeah. Wait, I have a question. So are you braising that shank right now? Or what are you doing?
Maybe broiling.
Broiling.
Possibly braising.
Okay.
I am not a cook.
Yeah.
I am listening to this and I am fascinated, utterly fascinated. My girlfriend and I do a food, I guess we're not supposed to say brand names, but a food delivery. It's a box that has ingredients in it. And
There's a lot of those.
Yeah,
People know
yeah,
what
there's
you're
a
talking
few.
about.
There's a few of those. I'm sure some folks can figure it out.
Fill in the blanks.
But yeah, so we do a bit of that, and that's been nice. We've been kind of learning to cook a little bit. I was wondering what your take is on that. Like, it's definitely not for the pros, I'm sure, but like for people who are clueless.
You
about
answer that
cooking.
one.
You know what? I used to. It actually was not one of the. I used to do a small subscription box from like a local Brooklyn place,
Awesome.
and
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was kind of like they'd give you recipe cards, but they didn't tell you exactly. They didn't portion things out or whatever. I don't know. I think it's actually a nice way to get people to get interested in cooking. I think that once people realize that cooking isn't scary, then they're more likely to do it, and I think
Yeah.
that's great. Like.
Well, it seems like those things teach you some basic mechanics of how to
Right.
cook, and like people get scared about like portions and like all those
Exactly.
things are not that scary. But if you have something that details out, this is the meal you're making, this is all you need to do it.
Here's how long it might take to make.
Yeah.
You know, kind of taking the mystery out of some of it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are just sort of needlessly intimidated by the idea of cooking.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard. You just need to follow directions, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then once you're familiar with those sort of processes and how they apply to different ingredients, then it's easier to cook.
Well, because you can
off
experiment a
recipe.
lot, and that's part of what
Yeah.
my wife likes so much about it is that you know you can
That's good.
mess around with a lot of
A
different
little,
things.
little beer.
That looks tasty. I would
Yeah,
I
take
would
that
do
little
that.
hot
Feeling
pot,
good about
just
that?
like,
Yeah.
get that water going, dip
Yeah.
it in
Yeah.
there.
Got 60 seconds to
Oh,
make
crud.
this. Finish this off. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. You
So
know.
just call it. You know?
Yeah. Why don't we leave it? We don't
Wait,
need
so
to
what?
stir.
What is it?
Picking it up.
That looks great.
Oh yeah.
I would eat that.
We're gonna hold to serve.
It's on fire too.
Yeah, see, this person wanted flames, so the person on sorry, the UI is kind of blocking it. But you see how there's like fire up there?
Yeah.
Then there's the green guy.
Yep.
And then sometimes there's
Oh,
maybe a blue guy.
yeah.
So let's see what the other guy's doing over here. He's stirring up a whole bunch of stuff in his
I like
pot.
his side eye. He's like,
Yeah,
looks very calm.
I know what I'm doing. Yeah.
So normally this could be like playing against someone online, or is this?
I believe so. So this game isn't quite. I don't know. I don't think it's quite out yet. Actually.
No, this is
yeah.
the.
This
so
is
if
the
you,
demo.
if you know, it was they raised money on Kickstarter,
Yes.
and this is the first demo for people that backed the game to check it
And
out.
it's fun. It's a good little taste of the game. It's a good little taste.
There you go. There you go.
A bite, nibble, perhaps. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. It's kind of like anime, you know, Iron Chef with a little match 3, with also this kind of Odin sphere, you know, battling for your food and kind of foraging and hunting and stuff. It's a cool little mix of things, I would say.
Do you guys like to watch Iron Chef?
Used to.
A long time ago, I enjoyed it more for
Like
the
when it was like a
personalities.
thing. Like, yeah.
This is cool because it's like a nose to tail kind of game.
No, they're
Offal.
incorporating all the offal. It's like got livers.
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing it.
Shout out to Fergus Henderson.
How do they feel about my
You'll be
dragon
feeling
shank?
this.
There we go.
Oh,
the
right.
side of
Earth
dragon.
element, that's the person.
Oh,
Yeah. Hasgill is just so picky. You know, hard to please.
yeah.
They really are.
Can't win them all. It's like the Pete Wells of this game.
27? Well, I thought that looked amazing. Well,
Out of what?
I don't know
Oh,
what
okay.
the top is, but he got like 227.
What? Oh,
that?
okay. So that was bad.
You know, I did pretty poorly there.
You're making me look bad.
I'm sorry,
You're
Patrick.
associating with my
Really
name.
sorry. I told you I'm not much of a cook, so it's kind of my fault here.
Why don't you do one more, and
All right.
then we'll take a look at Overcooked, our other game.
Yeah, that sounds great. Or, you know, Overcooked is a 4-player game, so
That's true.
you might need a second to set up. I don't mind
Okay.
playing this until things are ready to go.
Well,
or-
they're both on PC, so we shut this
okay.
off and then we go over.
All right,
So-
that sounds good, actually.
Okay. All right.
That's
I'll
a
switch
good
it.
idea.
I'll switch it.
It's a good one. It'll be fun. We're
Looking forward to it.
gonna have a good time.
This one, there's a lot of moving parts.
There's a
going on.
lot.
There
It
are a lot of
definitely-
The puzzles. There's,
the hunting.
how do you know
Also-
what spot to choose?
Props to these the people that designed this game because I feel like I'm genuinely looking at the ingredients, being like, wait, have I seen that on a dish somewhere? It actually
Sure.
feels like
What would this
some.
taste like? Yeah.
I'm interested in their R&D process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, choosing what to include.
Yeah.
And, how to formulate the dishes and those types of things.
Oh yeah. Well, this, I guess we'll.
Do they have any sort of culinary background in designing the game? Do you
I
know?
don't know if they do. I chatted with those folks very briefly. I
Yeah.
saw this game at PAX and was into it, and I think it came more from a love of like Iron Chef, the show, than necessarily like a,
But then combined with a hunting game.
But
Yeah.
maybe
So that's a very interesting element.
Thank you.
it's entirely possible that they do have some more of a background in it, and
Yeah.
I'm just interested in that part.
Thank you.
Have these been sanitized? I'm
Not
just kidding.
recently, actually.
Wirelessly.
I have a bottle of hand
Boy.
sanitizer.
This is
in my
so cute.
Yeah.
Is this?
Gears of
What is
War
that? I
Oh,
love it.
It might have been.
game. So it's also been slashed clearly by an
I think
animal.
this
Yeah.
one that we like.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, when are you guys
Oh,
getting
wow.
into scary
We need to
games
plug
this
this
weekend?
back in.
Oh man. Well, there were a few last night.
There were. Do you guys play the scary ones in the middle of the night?
Yes, late. Or at like 3 in the morning.
Wow.
That's
Which
where it's
ones
at.
did you guys play last night?
Oh God, you guys played like. What did you play
Played
last
the classic Mr. Bones
Mr.
about a
Bones.
skeleton man that finds a guitar and he really loves the blues.
night?
Wow, I
tell
love
me
that
about
Really
it.
concept.
scary game.
Terrifying. I guess it's more that we have really terrifying things tonight.
Oh.
And I-
Yes.
yeah. Are you
scared?
Yes.
We're gonna have some good ones.
oh boy.
Some scary games that I can't.
Have you ever
disclose.
like actually screamed when you've been playing a game
Yes.
before?
Like every other day. We were streaming horror games kind of all week for the lead up to this, and there were definitely some screamers. There's a game called Albino Lullaby that we were playing where there's just these creepy, weird monsters, and you're hiding from them, and they're just like giant faces, and they're really terrifying, and they just
Jump out at you.
wiggle up,
stuff.
and they have like this horrible way of moving where they just sort of wiggle up to you, and it's, oh God, we screamed. Danica and I were like screaming,
That sounds fun.
full on screaming, playing that game. It was great. Yeah.
There's I don't know if you've been watching the new season of Black Mirror, but there's a really good
Yes.
episode about VR horror
I've
games.
only seen the first episode of this season so
Okay.
far, but I've heard about this VR episode.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be for horror games. That's probably going to be a huge game changer. Like,
Yeah, I've played a couple of things in VR so far. Like there's a Resident Evil 7 demo
oh my god.
in VR, and you're tied to a chair, and this horrible woman tries to kills your friend while you can only watch, and like all this bananas stuff happens.
Yikes.
Sounds relaxing.
Yeah, very peaceful.
That sounds like a good way to kick
Yeah.
back on a Sunday
Yeah.
afternoon and just unwind with your thoughts.
You know what I want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any scary clown games out there right now that are?
Man,
It's a good question. Helen.
Popping
It's a
off.
very good question.
Yeah.
scary clown games.
All right, everyone hit the green button, the A button.
Oh gosh. Oh, I don't have a. Okay.
That one.
Oh wait, I think.
I got one. I'm just.
Oh yeah,
Monotone.
this one.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
That fourth one's working. Let's see.
Make sure it's all plugged in. Well, this game is about
Yeah.
cooperating in a kitchen, and it's
Okay,
very
so with teamwork,
wacky.
we'll make it happen.
Let's do
Very
this.
wacky.
Have you played this one before?
We'll do.
Sort of, but not really. I sort of was like with my friends as they were playing it, so it was like one of those
You were like letting
physically
them
doing it, but I was like, go ahead, you
Yeah.
play. It'll be fun.
While we have this controller to work, what do you guys have going on the website right now? What's happening on Munchies?
Well,
Scary clowns.
yeah. Right now, obviously working on some Halloween content.
Oh, really?
Got some Halloween stories that we dropped yesterday, and that we'll be dropping over the course of the weekend and on
Excellent.
Monday.
What's so far? What's that?
We've had some really good ones. We had one of our writers did a really interesting story about the history of apple bobbing. It has all these sort of occult,
Oh, really?
yeah, historical points. For instance, like I didn't really know this, but one of the reasons that apples are considered such an important part of sort of occult things is because when you cut them in half, the seeds form a pentagram. And then there's
Okay.
yeah, I know.
Freaky, right?
There's he found out all this really
Wow.
interesting stuff about I don't know, weird old. He talked to a druid about druid rituals, and they
Lots
used to do
of
it with
witches.
scalding water. I don't know. It was really wild.
That's interesting. I
How?
had no idea there was so much crossover thing.
Yeah, no, it's a very
Oh,
interesting story. We have a story on Monday, we had a writer who spoke to a witch who used to be a chef. She used to bake with Dominique Ansel, who's a very famous baker in New York, and now that sort of informs her witchcraft. So I think that will be an interesting story as well. We did, as Helen mentioned, have a scary clown photo shoot where we showcase some really, really beautiful Japanese knives. So
They're like not allowing kids to dress up as clowns at a bunch of schools. For Halloween
Yeah.
stuff
Because of this.
because of the
epidemic.
the epidemic of clowns.
it's a real problem. And so I think we just felt that this would be a good time to tap into that and have some
It's the age of the clown.
have some
apparently.
murderous clowns just stop by the
Yeah.
kitchen and use some really sharp knives to show off some
Knife
great
skills.
cuts. Yeah.
You know, knife skills are important for
Is that
everybody.
part of clowning?
Yeah.
Is that like a clowning?
skills?
Yeah, yeah.
Might
This is
be.
what they're teaching
In
the
clown
clowns
school,
these days.
yeah. Clown school, you have to learn how to do some really good
Yeah.
knives.
Skills.
So yeah, we've got a lot of good stuff going on. Helen, if there's anything you're thinking of that?
I think you hit it all. I mean, I would say like witches in general have a long history of great recipes for, you know, tonics and potions and bread making. So that's cool, you know.
awesome.
You can actually make a couple of those recipes on our site. We have a
They require tarantula hair.
0 spiders involved. We
Good.
do have one recipe that is great, but I don't know because I'm allergic to it. Lori Cabot's pumpkin soup,
Okay.
which like literally is made inside of a pumpkin.
It's really cool looking.
We have some
Sounds
pagan
awesome.
cookies,
Yeah.
pentagram cookies.
Yeah.
What else?
Got some really good Halloween recipes.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of pumpkin stuff that's not kind of your corny pumpkin spice regular.
We
Good.
hate pumpkin.
Excellent.
Pumpkin Spice
Yeah.
pentagram.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Over it.
Yeah, recipe section's looking good right now. Pop in, see
Perfect.
what's up.
So
Yes.
what's the deal with this game?
We're gonna figure that out
boy.
together. We have to work together to cook.
Oh God. Okay.
So it's gonna go
Maybe her.
wrong. It's gonna go poorly, and that is the point.
Yeah.
So no pressure.
It's okay to fail miserably.
Everyone hit the same button we got in with, A. I think one person. There we go.
Am I supposed to
Whoa.
memorize this and like?
Oh God.
In fact, the less you know, the worse it'll go, and that's just fine with all
Better.
of us.
Okay.
Better.
Oh wait, guys, this is already so dark.
Apocalypse.
thought this was like
Unfortunately,
a nice
the world
sweet-
ended.
This is the
Yeah.
best barbecue of all time. All right.
Oh, there's a doggy.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
pumpkin. I'm screwed. Oh, is that an orange?
Is that an onion?
Onion.
I
Oh,
love
he's
this.
cute.
Very
The Onion King. The end of times.
French bulldog.
Is this the day after the election?
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes.
You have 2 weeks from now.
Yep.
Yes.
Onion Kingdom. Okay.
Arf.
That's really good. That's a good looking
Kevin.
dog.
His name is Kevin.
Kevin.
Oh, those eyebrows on that dog.
Ooh.
Those have thick eyebrows.
Yeah, he's all eyebrow, really.
This is a good environment, though. I feel like onions, the longer you cook them, the better they taste.
That's
so
true.
so true.
caramelized onions, grilled. Oh.
Oh, flying spaghetti monster.
Whoa, guys! Whoa!
Not right. The ever peckish. Oh,
Oh God.
we must act quickly. Okay. Figure out who you are.
Oh,
Yeah, how do you-
That's who I am.
Okay.
Wait, how do I
Press A.
figure that
I'm
out?
all the way on the left.
And I have to.
Am I this guy?
Needs plate.
Oh, wait,
Needs
freaking out.
to be
Okay.
plated.
Oh, okay. I got a tomato. I got the tomato. Oh, here it comes. Oh, here it comes.
Where the tomato
Wait,
goes.
what do you do? Oh, crud.
Yes, I did.
Okay,
Oh my
all
god.
right.
Picking it up.
Now I grab the tomato
Okay.
and I bring it over here and I
Bring
drop
that over
it.
there.
And I
Oh,
chop
God.
it.
I've had
Nice
too
work.
much coffee.
Nice.
Freaking out.
I grab it.
All right.
and I give it to you.
I get.
What am I-
Yes.
Someone grabs it.
Oh my God. Oh God, I'm just
Grab
gonna
it.
put it back where I placed
Oh,
it.
no.
First.
Wrong spot.
Here, wait. Oh.
What?
Oh, wait. Sorry.
There it is. And now he wants tomato, right?
Do I give it
We
to
gotta chop the lettuce. So hit the blue button.
I have just all
Oh,
colors.
the one on the left.
Okay.
There you go.
There.
You're
Oh,
dropping
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
He's eating his tomato and he's very
Okay.
happy. Now he
And then
wants
pick it
lettuce.
Yep.
And then set it over so they can grab it.
This right here.
On the right hand side.
Oh gosh.
There you go.
Over here.
There it
Drop
is.
it there.
Go ahead, I'll
There you
grab it.
go.
Nice work.
Whew, guys, that was tough.
He's gonna eat it now.
Oh, let me grab this tomato.
Oh, sorry.
There he goes. He's eating it.
Got it. Don't worry.
All right, we need another
Together,
tomato.
we're gonna do this. We're gonna save the apocalypse.
We need another tomato. All right, it's yours.
All right, there you go. So yeah, set that down again.
I think you actually need to put it
Struggles.
in front of him.
Struggle
God, I
bus over
believe in
here.
you. All right, so go up and hit that left one again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, oh look at that. That's-
Chopped it.
A fine
Okay.
dice.
So now grab it and give it to the other team.
Oh, he loved it.
Thank you. Oh, here we go.
Are we making a salad right now?
Is all you eating lettuce and tomato?
At the
Yeah,
moment.
what's up with
Don't
that?
worry.
You need more in life?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. This is
Going to
like
get even better.
taco toppings.
All right, grab that lettuce. You got this. No, set it down.
Sorry.
Oh no.
It's all right.
Oh no.
You're doing great. You're both doing great.
Oh God, I put it in the middle.
It's okay.
wait, that's
Health
ready.
code
Got it.
violation.
Oh. Chop that lettuce. All right, I got me a
Okay.
tomato.
All right, we need lettuce.
I think I'm finally
Here you
just
go.
understanding what's happening here.
Yeah.
Oh no, we need lettuce and tomato. Now we need
Oh,
tomato
crud.
in there.
Oh, we're combining it.
Now we're starting to combine things in
Oh.
the
Close.
oven. Is that
Close.
what that is?
Close. Oh, no, it's on the floor. Oh, it's gross.
Oh, look at that floor tomato.
There.
All right, we got it. Okay. Now go ahead and
Feed
feed
the
him.
beast.
Nice work.
Oh my
Good
God.
teamwork, everybody.
Guys, I dropped the tomato on the floor. I'm so
It's fine.
sorry.
No one saw it.
Food safety.
No one saw it.
There's
I mean,
no
we're-
seasoning.
Yeah, what is the
so it's
Munchies
like,
policy
it's
on
good.
the 10-second rule?
I would eat it.
We're pretty liberal about it, to be honest. This happens sometimes.
Secrets on stream. I mean, we're also feeding a flying spaghetti monster, so you know.
Yeah, he's not going to be
It's
happy
like
with
poke
anything.
him or hang out with him or whoa. Sorry.
Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, okay, so you have to
All right.
grab the ingredients. All right, we're making lettuce first. So lettuce, bring it over.
The lettuce.
I'm gonna chop this up.
Should I grab the tomato?
Yeah, so you see at
Okay.
the top, they're like telling us the combinations.
got it.
So first one is just lettuce, so drop
Lettuce.
that.
Put that on there until it's ready.
Oh, okay.
I don't follow directions ever, so this.
Can I just like put down a bunch of lettuce and tomato and
You
then
can, yeah.
y'all can just
Yeah,
do
you
what
can.
will with it?
So he.
So I think
So
now
now
it's
just
plated,
lettuce?
you grab
Give it
it
to him.
and you feed it to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
beautiful.
So you get a tip if you do it just right, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You want me to
Now
grab
the
the
next one
lettuce
is
and
lettuce
tomato.
and tomato.
Go ahead and do that lettuce. Somebody on the left, take that lettuce.
Look, I'm having an existential crisis in the corner. Oh God.
All right, there
All
we
right,
go.
grab the lettuce.
There we go. Oh, okay.
Almost. There you go. Plate that.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
almost.
Oh,
No, guys, oh no.
Put it back.
It's all
Put
right.
it back.
Oh no!
I tried to.
It's all right. You're doing okay.
Okay.
There you go. Hit the
There
green
it
one.
is.
I am. It's not,
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Put it on top of the tomato.
Yeah.
There you go. Now
There
grab
it is.
it.
Nice
Give
work.
it to the beast.
Go ahead and give it to that guy.
Okay.
Yay! Good work.
All right. Oh, the next one's the lettuce. So drop a lettuce.
So we got a tomato right here. It's ready.
I'm going quickly into the time portal,
There's
you
a
guys.
time
crud.
portal. Of course there is.
We did it. We were so good. The game was like, you're
Game's
fine.
like, don't worry.
I feel like that was, okay,
I need a cigarette.
Good.
What are those cans of?
Oh,
Beans?
he's mad.
Oh, this music.
I mean, you didn't give us
Hey.
any seasoning.
Cooperation was
So
woeful.
mean.
Please.
Even the dog is sad.
Yeah, the dog doesn't even want to talk to us. I'm napping.
Oh my God.
1993?
Okay, so we're in 1993?
It's like the shittiest year for food.
What was so bad about '93?
Just,
It's just all like tiramisu
Boring.
and like,
yeah, it's like lots of salmon with like parsley on it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what defined 1993. That's
don't
good to know.
Salmon parsley. Parsley salmon? I like his voice.
It's very emotional.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
So what do
okay,
we
I
do
hear
now?
you. You don't have to make fun of me again.
where do
Well,
we go?
like, he's not giving us any seasoning
we leave.
for our journey. Because, like, to me, there's nothing worse in cooking than under-seasoned food.
Right, like no
Like, if you
seasoning,
literally
not
just
even
gave me
dressing.
tomatoes and salad, I would be like, you can leave now.
Well, can we go to Stonehenge?
Pack your knives and go.
We'll just hang out here. I'm gonna do.
Some donuts
Yeah.
at Stonehenge.
If only we could have real donuts in Stonehenge.
It's on my list of things to do in life.
Oh,
this a
we were
food
having this
truck?
discussion, and I feel like it's very relevant now that you're here, about the best meal of the day. We had this discussion yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Like either
Yeah, you
breakfast,
had
lunch,
the
and
most
dinner?
relevant breakfast, lunch, dinner.
What do you mean by that? Like, most
It can be
important
what you enjoy.
health-wise?
No, just like you have to pick one. Like gun to your
Just
head.
pick what you like.
You only get breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Rest of your life. What do you go with?
Dinner.
Dinner. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean you can only eat once a day and you have to choose which time of day to
Yeah, it's
eat?
just like your favorite. Like if someone says like, You gotta have one today. What do you want? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
It's definitely not going to be lunch. I really don't care about lunch.
Press that green button.
Well,
again.
we were saying that
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
lunch
No,
is
you're
so
good.
ill-defined.
Egg?
Like, the lunch is not, there aren't many foods that are just lunch foods. But there's a lot of breakfast foods, a lot of dinner foods.
Right. I think I'm really a dinner person. I'm like a night owl. I really enjoy
Yeah.
the sort of like conviviality aspect, gathering of people. I like to host.
Okay, I can see that.
I like the social aspect of it a lot, so I'd probably choose dinner.
But dinner's like, you could have
drink
breakfast
at
for
dinner.
dinner.
Yeah,
You
you
could
know what?
drink at
That's true.
dinner.
True, exactly. I eat breakfast for dinner quite a lot, actually. I love to eat eggs for dinner.
Yeah, that's why a lot of us are falling on team breakfast. Because it just feels like you can eat breakfast at any time of the day. It's
You can not eat
acceptable.
breakfast at any time of the day.
When can you not eat breakfast?
You mean you can eat breakfast foods? at
Yeah,
any time of the
Yeah.
day?
yes, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's less, I don't like brunch. I hate brunch.
Not a brunch
Wow,
person.
anti-brunch.
Well, look, there I am again, just
All right,
having
I'm
a crisis.
running
Alright, so we
this over.
need
I'm running this over for you.
three onions.
All right, so we got X.
Whoa, I'll pick
Alright.
that up.
Let's put those onions in there.
Wait, so we're making a soup?
Yeah.
It's a basic soup.
Wait, how do you pick it up?
The bottom one.
There's an onion for you.
pick-
Oh,
then
you're
you
so
chop it with
sweet.
the left one.
Oh,
Is
God.
this an
Look
incredibly
angry.
realistic simulation?
And grab it
would
again with
say
the bottom
so.
one.
This looks like
Okay.
the Munchies kitchen.
And then go drop
Nice.
it in that soup.
Yeah. Go ahead and bring it right.
Look, I'm literally just like putting it, I could put it on the floor. That's how not helpful I am. Oh,
Oh,
God.
almost.
Oh,
Oh my god, quickly. Okay.
I'm gonna
Nice
burn
work.
my
got it.
eyebrows
So
off.
now it's cooking.
Now more onions or?
Yeah, more onions. All the onions.
Can we get anything besides onions?
Right now it's just onion soup.
Now bring that.
Oh,
yep,
God. See, I'm burning
Bring in
myself.
that pot.
I got the pot.
Now it's time to
Clean the plate. Oh, needs
needs
plate.
a plate. We're
I'll
a
just be
plate.
here if you need me. I'm
Oh,
gonna-
you pick up the finished plate. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna go
nice
put
work.
this back
Guys, what do I do with this onion?
over here.
Hey.
A dirty,
Dirty
plate.
Plates need
plates.
to be
Wash
washed in the
the
sink.
sink.
Oh,
I
see
can
a
do
dirty
that.
plate.
Do you want me to? Here. I have no task.
Yeah, you grab the plate, take
I'll
that
go
to the
in
sink.
there.
I'm gonna go
Oh, I
chop
think
another
that's
onion.
yeah.
Is this clean?
I think that might be clean, but it's okay.
I'm
you can
sorry.
put
Now
it
it's
in.
clean.
I'll put it
Just in
here.
case. You
Is
know,
that-
Chop, 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 chop. Chop, chop,
can't
chop.
be too clean.
Guys, this
really.
game is really cute. I think I'm getting pretty into it, actually.
It's pretty fun.
I'm like the garde-manger person that just stands in the kitchen and like puts like garnishes on the plate and does nothing else all night.
There you go.
Always
Yeah,
have an
they're
extra.
nice. Nice work.
That's
what else?
fine.
Okay, and then
Set the onion
when
down,
it's
it'll be
cooked,
used.
Yeah, right there.
okay, so then you grab it and then
Yeah, grab that and take it over to a plate
the plate. Oh,
over here.
Yep.
Yeah, at the bottom.
shouldn't it be in a plate?
Drop it off. Then go set that back on the burner.
There you go.
Okay.
This is a
Take a
lot of
plate.
cooks in the kitchen.
Doing good.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
yeah.
So we just keep doing the same thing, team.
Yeah.
Do
Okay,
these
team
cutting
onion.
boards
Master
need to
this.
be cleaned? Anyone?
Oh, yeah, we gotta wash.
Yeah, there is a dirty plate.
Where's the dirty plate?
Over
It's
there.
over by the conveyor.
Oh, guys,
belt.
wait, I only.
This guy?
We've got a few orders.
Oh wait, I just picked up
Wait.
an onion.
I'll wash
Sorry.
the dirty
Sorry
plate.
about that.
Guys, as usual, I'm the one washing all the dirty plates.
Oh, no.
You guys
Oh.
are such bad roommates. Okay.
Where's the cheese at? Well, this onion soup needs a little flavor.
Yeah, melt some Gruyere on top of
Know what I'm
there.
saying?
Some bread. Yeah, nice. crusty
Oh,
stuff.
hey,
Right.
really excited over
Oh.
here.
Oh.
to-
Drop that
Okay.
plate. Drop that
Here?
plate.
Drop the plate.
I feel like French onion soup is very 90s. Am I wrong
Put
about
that plate down.
Like,
Oh,
Wait, where am I?
That plate's
that,
clean.
put it
You're
there.
good.
Yep.
See, I'm not
Boom.
helping.
Nice work.
No, you are. We're getting there. Teams work together.
Yes, we do.
Okay, if not, okay, other than favorite meal of the day, favorite meal. Can you even nail that down? Is that like sacrilegious to ask you your
Favorite meal of all
yeah.
time?
Yeah.
it's really tough.
That's like asking.
Favorite
Right
meals?
now.
Like, can I make it a range?
It depends.
Wait,
on-
wait, wait. You're
that
missing an
plate?
onion. You're missing an onion. You're missing
Need
an
one
onion.
more onion. Go sit it down.
Oh, shit.
It's
Also-
okay, I got one. I got one.
You
Nope,
see
we
the
don't have any
diners in
plates.
there?
Shit.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Wait, oh
Somebody
guys,
needs-
oh
Oh, okay. Somebody needed to wash the dishes.
See, I'm not.
Very important.
Hold
All
on.
right, there's a
God.
plate right there.
Got it. Got that
Oh
onion.
my god. Jesus.
Okay.
I
Plates right
feel like
here.
choosing your favorite meal is like,
Your
it's
favorite
so
film?
difficult.
Yeah. Well, it's the same when people always ask, like, oh, what's your favorite game? It's like, I don't know.
What's
Like,
your favorite song?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I only like one song, and
Yeah.
this is the one song I like.
Orders failed.
hey, 2 stars.
Right? We did okay.
Not bad.
It could have been
Not
a
bad.
lot
Room
worse.
for improvement, but
Yeah.
also could be worse.
I really feel like we need salt.
Probably
Yeah.
needed
It's
a
bothering me.
in there. Yeah.
What, you're saying that
Yeah.
the best soups are not just 3 onions in water?
Yeah.
I mean, you could. You could if you.
The food is in the eye of the beholder. It could be
Make it
anything.
work, I guess. Yeah.
This looks like a drunk driving food truck.
Yeah. That's also important to
Don't drive
PSA.
drunk.
Don't drive drunk.
Don't drive drunk. Make your
Don't
onions
drink
Cook,
soup.
drive.
cooking and
Or-
drinking, that's okay.
That is completely fine.
It can be okay.
There's a fine line.
I've had some
We both lost
not
pieces of
good
fingers.
times with that.
Yeah. I think we have matching mangled index fingers from
Index
cooking.
finger.
Oh, from like a night, like chopping?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like not
cooking
paying
under
attention?
the influence.
Press
yeah.
that
Cut
green
part of it
button.
off.
All right, everyone hit your green button or the bottom button.
There we go.
All right, we'll probably get to do one more round here.
That's what I'm afraid of with cooking. I have pets, and they're very curious.
Oh, here I
They
am.
like smells. that
More
come from the
onions.
kitchen.
What
All
are we-
right, grab the onions.
There's an onion.
Tomatoes are in this dish. That's
Oh,
good.
and we've got.
Not yet,
Not yet. I'm
Hey,
just
here,
gonna dance over here. Like,
What happens if you run into these people?
Oh, they just slow you down. But that's a
You-
fate worse than death right now. Is being slowed down.
What should I be doing right now?
Just chilling. Just
Hey,
like
here's some
socialize
people.
with the
What's up?
the clientele.
Oh. This is like a Top Chef challenge.
Yeah.
People walking by.
Oh,
on the
okay. We
street.
got the next one coming up after these two is gonna be tomatoes.
Tomato soup.
Are we still in 1993?
Wait, what's wrong with that soup? I think it's overcooking.
It's yeah, it was about to boil or burn rather.
All right, put it, plate
God.
it.
Oh yeah, right, plates. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, my bad.
You're fine.
All right, now I'm
Put
gonna
that
keep
there just for
talking
a
to people.
grab
second,
this plate.
and we got that back on the.
Get out of
burner.
my way, Green. Get
Ah,
out of my
it's
way.
Me. Ah, it me. Oh,
Oh my.
look, I can go
Yeah.
down the street. Hey guys,
All
what's
right, we
up?
got one tomato in there. We need more
This
tomatoes.
is not an ideal setup for a kitchen. This seems like a poor use of resources.
Yeah,
This
I don't know
is
why we put the kitchen
too
there.
many cooks in this kitchen, guys. That's why
Yeah.
I'm talking to these construction workers.
We only need
whatever they are.
tomatoes right now.
I don't know who they are.
Tomato.
The unsung heroes of
Yeah,
this village.
flirting with them. I'm like the bar wench in
Oh.
this situation.
All right, I need,
There you go.
need a
These
plate.
dishes.
Need a
There you go.
plate.
I'm cleaning them right now. Hold on.
All right.
Guys, we need to
Trying to get across this sidewalk.
Oh God.
I'm just gonna be the expediter who just like yells
no.
into
Make
the
things,
kitchen
Make things happen.
for the orders.
We need one more tomato real
Oh
quick.
God.
Oh, here, you need some help? Here,
Tomato
I've been doing
friends.
nothing. Oh, crud.
Oh my god.
This is so stressful.
All right, we got a plate
All right.
here,
Okay.
Where's it going?
plate
I got your tomato.
here, 2 plates out.
Someone's got to deliver those tomates.
All right.
Right here?
Tomato soup in. Oh,
All right,
sorry.
3 more tomatoes.
Oh,
Wait, right here? I'm.
Over by the chopping tables.
good.
No.
All right, I'm gonna get this dish. Clean it up. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Pardon me.
Sorry.
It's all right. Doing good. We're all doing great.
I'm just here to show you what a bad kitchen employee looks like.
Yeah. Here's a plate
Chop, chop,
for
chop,
anybody who needs it, right there.
Chop, 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 chop.
Feels like that's an efficient place for plates.
Oh yeah, we got
Yes.
another. We got an onion and tomato. Look at it. Oh man, we're all set up.
Look at that.
Onions are getting chopped. Tomatoes are getting chopped.
Oh yeah.
Oops. Oh no, God. Oh God. I
Oh
accidentally
no,
mixed
we put
them.
an onion in there.
Wait, guys, I'm really sorry.
No.
What's gonna happen?
It's gonna taste better though, to be honest.
Yeah, actually,
But
probably.
what do I do with the soup that's like?
Well, we're just gonna
bogus?
serve it anyway.
We're
It,
doing it
It'll
live.
taste better, actually, I think.
Is that the only option?
No. Is there only one plate?
Well, how I can't plate
We need
it.
to wash the
Oh,
dirty
you won't
plates.
let
Wait, why is
plate
it-
Oh no.
How do I get rid of
Is it burning? Wait, this
another
thing is
plate
burning.
here.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh no!
There's a lot of stress.
Hold on, I've
Wait, I
got
have
a
the
fire
onion, I have
extinguisher.
it.
I've got
There's
this.
a lot of stress in this kitchen.
I've got this.
Oh, God.
Guys, I really don't know what to do with this crappy like mixed tomato onion soup.
Oh, well, is there a way to like throw it out or like, oh, maybe in the sink?
Yeah. Dump it. Hit
Look at it, it'll
X.
just taste
Trying
smoky.
to X isn't working.
Smoky soups are nice.
And I just like toss it.
You just
I
add a
put
little
the
carrot
pot
in
over
there,
there.
sweeten it up.
Like a trash.
The fire was
gotta
so
be.
cute. I kind of want to set more stuff on fire.
There's got to be a way of getting rid of this.
Oh, wait, put it in that
Oh,
hole.
there's the trash, the green thing over there.
It's not letting me
Yeah.
touch
The
it
green
now.
thing over there.
No, it's not letting me hold
Oh,
it.
you lost it? You like glitched
Wait,
the...
okay.
What about-
Take it to
Glitched
the
on
trash.
thing.
Pour it in that tree, over the
Lord.
tree.
All right, we got an onion
All right,
soup.
we got it. We're clean.
1 onion, 2 onion, 3 onion. All right, that onion. All right, tomatoes next. 2 tomatoes.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
someone's close by the tomatoes.
we're almost done. So we can get that plated and out. All right.
Oh, all right. Well,
Okay.
Dang.
Things got a little hairy in there for a second.
1 star.
We got a star.
4 out of 10. No. Okay.
Well,
All right.
that is going to do it. Thanks so much.
Thank you,
for
guys.
Thank you for
Where
having
can
us. That
people
was
follow you at Munchies. Where do people follow you on Twitter? Like, where else can people find the work that you two are up to?
The Munchies Instagram was great. The Munchies Twitter is great. Facebook.
Munchies.tv. Check us out.
Make our
Pumpkin
recipes. Do a better job than we did at making
Yeah,
lasagna.
Yeah.
do more than one star. Got lots of Halloween stuff coming up. Make sure to check that out. Maybe make some pentagram cookies.
Absolutely.
They're really
Pentagram.
good. They're
Yeah,
sweet.
pumpkin spice pentagrams.
spice
It's the
pentagrams.
rage
Yeah.
now. Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fun.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining us. That was a
Thanks
lot
for
of
having
fun.
us.
Thank you.
Awesome.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back real soon. We are back.
We are.
Sonic is back. Is he?
Well,
Are we going to answer that question in this segment?
maybe. We have guests.
We do.
We got Keith
One
Carberry.
Austin is back.
Hello. I'm back. I have a jacket on. I'm feeling
We
good.
got 8 hours of sleep.
That's not true. I got enough sleep. That's the important thing for you to know.
That's true.
I went up to a room that had scary paintings on the wall and a cot. And in retrospect, the couch is more comfortable than the cot. But I slept on the cot because they got a cot for me. I'm not gonna not. That'd be rude. Good pillows. Good pillows. Good pillow.
good.
Pillow game right.
Hey, you fell asleep.
I did for 4 or 5 hours. So
Those are hours.
those real hours. Joining us,
Hi,
hi,
my name's Kyle Churchill.
Keith
Hi,
Carberry.
Keith Carberry.
of Run Button.
Yep.
I was asked about 2 months ago to invite YouTubers I liked onto the stream.
How'd you whittle
Huge
it down?
influencers.
That's us.
I went.
We're
"Who are the
influencers."
YouTubers I like the most. Oh, the guys who played every Sonic game ever. You real talk. You're my favorite people on YouTube who do Let's Plays. Obviously, you started back at the Something Awful forums.
Yes.
And now
Oh,
you
the
have-
origins of the Let's Play movement.
Yeah, absolutely. And now have like a Patreon that you can get to at maybe one of the best URLs I know.
It's a game wisp.
Okay, it's a game
fair,
with.
it's not a
Sorry,
Patreon.
it's not a Patreon.
But it's
Patreon
this-
by a different name.
It's the same URL though.
which is contentburger.biz, which is a good URL.
and
That's good.
we
Good.
also
Good.
have,
High quality URL.
don't forget, got contentburger.biz.
you also got contentburger.biz, which is great. We're all very content with our burgers here this week.
Yep.
Yes.
Welcome,
That's
welcome
the
to
answer.
Run Button.
Welcome to Run
That's
Button.
us.
We're gonna play. You brought us a 32X and a Sega CD
We got, yep,
and a Sega Genesis, all put together.
all put together.
It's hooked into some weird
This,
cable bullshit. I don't.
it's
Don't try to understand it.
That says Frame Meister.
That's a Frame Meister.
Is that a mech?
They only make those in Japan. I imported it from Japan because people on the internet said that one was the best.
They're expensive,
And it
too.
is
This
the best.
looks HD to me.
Yes, that's
This looks very good.
it looks awesome.
What do we got?
So on the screen right now is a cartridge copy of a ROM hack that I found at a game store. It's called Sonic Megamix.
Found it in the store. It's good. It's on a
good.
cartridge.
Yeah, that's legal.
Legit.
That's legal.
Can we see that? What? Yeah.
Yeah, it's right up there.
What's up with Sonic Beta Page 2?
Sonic 2 beta page. I don't know if
This
it
is my
exists
my
anymore.
favorite Sonic beta page.
But this is one of the most well-known Sonic ROM hacks. If you're the kind of person that would have heard of a Sonic ROM
Let's
hack.
see it
Yeah, sure.
for at least a little bit, and then we'll just
Sure,
go
sure.
through. I think a rapid
Is this
fire
not? Oh, okay.
of weird shit.
In here.
Oh, preferences.
It's got options and preferences, which is my favorite part.
That's a thing you see a lot in video games.
Well, like think about your life. In real life, you have preferences. You have
It's
what
true.
you really want,
Okay, it's
and then you have options.
No.
Which sometimes do not line up with your preferences.
That's deep, man.
Yeah.
That's
I got enough
rough.
sleep.
This game does give you options though. It's got the original Sonic. It's got a ROM hack of it.
Yep.
It's got new controls where Sonic has a homing attack like in Sonic
Yep.
Adventure.
Turn that on.
Or, yeah, I'm turning it on.
What's a spike bug?
Yeah, can you
turn
walk
on
us
a
through these
specific
I
bug?
don't
preferences?
know.
Okay, turn it on.
Okay, turn on the spike bug.
Turn off the speed cap. There
Turn.
should be no speed cap.
Oh yeah, sorry.
We gotta go fast.
I was thinking turn on, remove it. Anyway.
Right, we're good.
Camera style extended.
Okay.
Does that mean it just like goes in front of Sonic more?
I think it means it lets Sonic get ahead of the camera a little bit or something like that.
I let Sonic do whatever he wants.
All right, so what's special about this game?
Well, hang on. We just went through
I wanna-
preferences. We gotta go to options.
You're right.
now.
I'm sorry. Apologies.
It is kind of a process.
It's also under configuration.
We can be Sonic, Shadow, or Mighty, and they
Oh,
all play
Mighty?
totally
Three.
differently.
We can play Shadow.
All right.
We have to play a Shadow.
Fixing this.
We tried
Fixing
really
this.
hard to play a Shadow the Hedgehog last night, and it's broken.
All right.
Okay.
We have to play a Shadow.
That's fine. It's your stream.
That's
so
Mighty.
we'll-
You picked Mighty.
Oh,
Change
sorry.
it.
Okay. I don't want huge, props to the guys that made this because it's a great ROM hack. But like mode select, normal and original. Like, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
Preferences, normal,
It's just
original.
implying that the original is abnormal.
I see.
There is a normal way to play it.
And it's their way.
And you know,
Yeah.
sometimes you get those games from Japan. It happened more in like the late '90s, where it would be like arcade mode and original mode, and they meant original like it's unique. It's
Right, it's
original,
original, right.
not like.
Gotcha. So they're saying
Oh,
that.
I see how words work.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's got a save file, which is not bad.
Sure. Sunset Hill Zone. They said it couldn't be done.
Oh, Shadow.
Shadow
Look
is
at him.
here.
I
Shadow
remember
lives.
this game.
Where are his
This
guns?
is exactly how I remember Shadow the Hedgehog.
Wait, literally the first thing you can pick up will kill you in this game?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They are not fucking around.
Nah.
Does Shadow have a gun in this game?
I don't think so. He does have a homing attack though.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, in this one, they made Sonic all about speed. So he's got like light speed dash and a homing attack. The homing attack is like horizontal, but Shadows makes him bounce straight up into the air.
Whoa. Like
It's a
that.
whole
It's like a
thing.
double jump. His feet
I like
are
how still
strong.
his head is.
Guys, his feet.
I don't remember that animation.
I hate the run animation for Shadow in this game.
Is that why you didn't want to play a Shadow?
What do you mean?
Pretty much. That's like the whole reason.
It's hard to find a game where you get to play as Mighty.
It's this and Chaotix. We brought the two.
Oh well, we'll see Mighty and Chaotix then for sure.
Sure. But what's cool about it is like, I don't know how much you know about Sonic.
Tell
but
me everything
You know
you
in
know about
Sonic
Sonic.
3 when they brought in like the elemental shields, so you got
Yeah.
water shield and fire shield.
Yeah.
So Mighty's thing is that he can use all those, but he can stock them up and switch between
Oh
them.
wow. Like
So
a,
you-
like
He
a
has an
constant
inventory.
lead. Right.
Yeah, because he's an
That's what Sonic
because he's an armadillo. He's got shield power.
I see. What's
See
Shadow's
that?
power?
Shadow sucks.
No, he's got.
How come this doesn't have that sweet robot from Sonic Adventure?
True.
Oh man.
What's that? Is that?
Where's
E1
Big the Cat?
Talking about E102 Gamma? You better not talk shit about E102 Gamma.
No one is talking shit about E1.
You're gonna have some
Don't
problems
assume
with
I'm
me.
talking shit.
I think.
Listen, I run this site. There's a no shit talking robots policy.
That was going to be our other tagline for the website.
No shit talking.
Shot down.
Guys, what if the robots are the good guys?
That's oh my god. That's a thing David Cage said to me once.
The
David Cage.
David Cage.
Yes.
sorry.
So I saw Detroit Almost Human,
Yeah.
which was a game about androids in
Yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah.
where
That's not
you
the
play-
Dennis Dyack prequel to
No, it's not Too Human.
That's the one
Almost
where
Too Human.
Too Human 2, Almost Human.
Almost Human. And in it, the thing that separates this game from Blade Runner is that the androids aren't evil, and you come to feel
God.
for them.
Well, you are an android. That's how.
Well, also, you're an android cop. Yeah, you're not a robot, he said.
Like, okay, so full disclosure, I'm kind of thinking back to the E3 podcast that you did with Giant Bomb,
Yes.
where you talked about this, because I just listened to that last
oh,
night.
okay.
But yeah, his whole like, it's not Blade Runner because you're an android. That's like,
Right,
yeah,
thing.
that's like Vanilla Ice doing his like why it's not under pressure.
Yes.
It's not dun 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 dun. It's dun 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 sh, dun 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 dun. It's like you just said shh.
You said shut.
That's David Cage's
That's the whole
shh.
difference.
It looks like you just don't understand nuance.
Exactly. Well, David Cage, he has a lot of nuance.
Yes.
His whole world
Is
is
nuance.
nuance. Like, do you have the nuance to sleep with zombies? As in Fahrenheit, for instance.
Wait, did you say sleep with zombies?
You don't remember how that game ended, huh?
I mean, I guess not.
In Indigo Prophecy, your dude becomes a zombie,
Oh, yeah.
and then he gets laid.
That game gets so.
I don't mean
Becomes
he doesn't
a
have sex.
zombie. What are
He
you
gets
talking
laid.
about?
You don't. You have
Not
to.
a zombie.
Absolutely.
In Fahrenheit,
Yes. By the end of that game,
there is a terrible sex scene in Fahrenheit.
and you are undead
Yeah.
by that point.
Well, in America, we.
100%
I remember
sure.
that. I finished that game. They had horrible tightrope bits.
That had terrible every
Oh.
bit.
There were 2 sex scenes in Fahrenheit/Indigo Prophecy. One of them was interactive, but we didn't get that one in America because sex is bad.
Sex is bad.
I mean, that sex was objectively bad, but
Maybe they were saving.
that wasn't what they were going
You ever
for.
thought about that?
Did you read the notes? ESRB just says like, we're good with sex, but this was, this is a bad one.
This one wasn't like a content judgment. We were just trying to spare the players. But yeah, I'm with you. I want to like David Cage so bad because,
Bad.
you know,
I'm
I-
glad
when
he
he-
exists.
me
I'm
too.
glad his games exist.
yeah.
Because they prompt such interesting reactions from people.
But when he got on stage to pimp up the PS4, and he was like, they asked me what I want out of the next console generation, and I told them one thing:
Bicycles and
emotion. And I'm like, David Cage.
Does he
like,
not remember the emotion engine?
Yeah.
They did that one.
mean-
you goofed it.
We were there not so many years back.
David Cage feels like he's really well intentioned, but like maybe doesn't quite understand that like emotion isn't created by the power of the
Right, that
console.
the
like-
technology isn't the thing.
yeah.
You know?
Well, he's always just seemed like a guy in desperate need of an editor.
Yes.
Just like
Yeah.
he has, like his ideas on paper.
That was bullshit, by the way.
Yeah.
But
wanna
he
see a
needs,
boss.
he needs
All his
someone to
shadow
rein
is
him in.
bullshit.
Get us to a boss, and then we can trade
Oh.
out. Wow, yours done.
He's done.
All right, we're done then. Listen,
done.
we're moving on. We're gonna see Mighty. We're not gonna
wants
see
to see
Mighty.
Mighty?
in this
Mighty
game.
Chaotix.
We're gonna see Mighty Chaotix.
What about Sonic?
I don't care about Sonic.
It's better as Sonic.
It's 2016. Sonic's gone.
Guys, better as Sonic.
No.
You can't tell that to Kyle. Kyle's the
What
guy
do we
that
got?
played every single Sonic
Yeah,
game for the
put
internet and
this
then
in.
went.
All right, okay.
We're
And
going
then when we
Knuckles
should do that
Chaotix.
again.
You convinced me. I did say that. I was like, let's play them all again.
Oh, right. I should.
We're
mention-
better
did I
at
say
it
this
now.
already? They've played every Sonic game on the internet.
It's good to know that, like, for all
Should
the
we
mistakes
blow on
I've
it?
made in
This
my
is the
life, I
bad one.
haven't
You have to
made that
give
one
me the
yet.
other one. This is the backup that doesn't work.
It's tough because when we tell people, they go like, "Oh, that's funny," and then Kyle goes, "No, I like it."
Wait.
And then there's a dark look in his eyes,
Yeah.
and they glaze over.
I like it.
And he begins to cry.
I like it.
Let's not.
Wasn't Sonic 06 crazy? It's like,
All right.
yeah.
I like the way that everything we
guess.
plug
So-
in here is going to be met with a
Yeah.
God.
It
Yeah.
works. So Knuckles Chaotix,
Knuckles Chaotix, made by Service Games.
Sega.
They make the Hedgehogs, which
No, go on, Kyle. Do our classic bit.
proof that you can never predict what the fans of something will latch on to, because we said they make the Hedgehogs once, and like people still talk about that 5 years later like it's our classic
It's
bit.
a classic bit.
Like we
It's a
say they
classic
make the
run-back bit.
Hedgehogs.
I like the full title of his game,
Yeah.
which is Chaotix featuring Knuckles the Echidna. Welcome to the next level in 32X World.
I
how it
own that domain.
Do you?
Like
Where's
when
the
you
dot?
got a 32X, that's the kind of vibe you wanted. It was like, yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You've
I
made
am
your
at the next
investment.
level.
Here is a ridiculous thing for you, just for you.
So this is a Sonic game that I don't think most people know exists.
No, I had known about it, but I had never played it until we did our whole Let's Play thing. It was only for the 32X, which is this big dumb add-on for the Sega Genesis that
Also-
makes it look like it's got a tumor coming
I
out.
said it was a Sonic game. Sonic isn't on this.
It's
screen.
true, yeah. It
Can
is
you
a
name the
Knuckles.
characters on this screen?
Yes.
that?
Yeah, that's
do it.
well, they're gone.
Now they're gone.
It's
Do it from memory.
There's Knuckles, there's Mighty, there's Charmy, there's Espio, and there's Vector. Duh,
And the
you don't know
robots,
the
name the
Chaotix?
robots.
Come on.
And the two robots.
Oh
Wait,
shit.
is that
The robots are Bomb,
And which you're repping Bomb. You're a big Bomb fan.
Bomb.
obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
well, no,
And
fact that
then I
Jack
just
Bomb
know
is
the
just
last-
Knuckles Chaotix fan site.
No.
I just know the last one is the robot that looks like a robot wearing a muumuu.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll accept it.
All right, let's play.
All right. Yeah. So this is
Your buttons aren't working.
oh, start button, guys. Sorry, old video games.
All right, classic Sonic controls: call, jump, and hold.
I'm doing type 2. You do you.
I'm gonna do.
Don't do type 3. I tested it
No,
last night
no.
and it's a nightmare.
Don't do type. Wait.
They put
Oh, that's
two
bad.
things on one button that don't work.
Hold. They're both hold and jump. I don't know.
All right, just
All right.
type 2. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna type 2.
I think there's a color test. What?
There's a lot
You
of
wanna
colors.
see the color
I'm
test?
good.
I just looked at it.
I'm good. I want to see
All right.
Chaotix featuring Knuckles the Echidna. Welcome to the next
Let's-
level in 32X World.
Let's start up scenario quest.
Okay, scenario.
What are with words in these games?
All right,
You pick up your save game. Why not?
This was sent to us by a fan because my copy of Chaotic stopped working, and someone was like,
This is
"Here,
a
have mine."
fresh save.
Yeah.
No, your copy of Chaotic said, "No, I'm good."
No, sorry,
It
we're
just
done.
ended itself.
Yeah, pretty much. No, this game's great, actually.
This is a legitimately good game.
So here's the thing.
Not an ironically fun
When
game.
the 32X came out, it was as much as like the full price of a console, and then this game probably cost $60 or something,
Right.
you know, $50, $60, $70. So if you paid that much for this game back then, you'd be pissed. But now that you can play it for free on the internet, it's actually great.
Yeah.
Is this
Can we
on,
take
like,
a minute?
Steam or anything?
No.
Next time, Kyle, next time you run, look how well conditioned Knuckles' hair is.
It's very shiny.
It's when it starts flowing, you can tell that is soft
Why are you holding rings?
hair.
This is
The rings are what connect them. So you know, you could play as Tails in like Sonic 2 and 3.
Yeah.
But it's basically impossible because you just fly off the screen as
Yeah.
soon as Sonic gets going. I feel like they were like, how can we change it so that it's an actual co-op experience? And they're like, well, we could connect them with an elastic band.
Why are you big?
You got a big thing.
Science.
You got a thing that makes him big. Sometimes you get a thing that makes you small.
Why are you changing colors? Oh my God.
He's a chameleon.
Oh right, sure.
I can
All right.
pick him up.
I'm not playing. This is
Ezio the
the
Chameleon.
training mission. You have to do the.
Oh,
The
that's
training
not-
mission
yeah.
is single player.
And,
And then, you know, build up the tension and then we
Oh,
let
so
it
it's
go.
like a slingshot.
Yes, it's a game all about like slingshotting yourself around with these other weird monsters.
Is that what
It's
they're
not
called?
really.
Yeah.
It's not very Sonic-y at all. I always
No.
thought when I first played this, I was like, this isn't a Sonic game, is it?
No,
It's in the family, but it's like the proverbial
Knuckles
black
game.
sheep, you know.
obviously.
We beat the training thing, but I'm still not in it.
I don't think. I think
It's
still the
still
training.
the-
Oh, okay.
do we know where this takes place in the timeline?
Canon. You would know.
Someone will
Anybody
know.
It
knows.
takes
It's
place
after
in 32X world.
Oh,
It's a totally
it's
separate
the-
universe.
It's the Sega
Sorry
Earth
for
2.
asking.
I'm holding out for the Sega Cinematic Universe. That's really what I care about.
SCU.
We can't really hear the game right now, but the song that's playing is like one of my favorite retro game tracks. It's
we just gotta
super
find
good.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
I can hear it.
This was the only thing from Knuckles Chaotix they brought to Sonic Generation.
Could I?
They picked the right thing.
Oh, it's over there.
What are you guys looking
You
for?
got it?
Oh, this song? They brought the song in?
Yeah.
That's a level though.
It was, no.
Yeah, boost that up a little
See,
bit.
and then this happens.
This game looks
This game is bananas. It's really
Yeah,
crazy.
all right, we gotta finish this level so we can.
actually play.
Because when you're doing it with another human, it becomes a whole.
It
different
reminds me a
beast.
little bit of Chariot.
It's like
Yeah, actually.
yeah.
Because when I was
Xbox
playing Chariot, I was like, this feels
You know
like
what
Knuckles
I'm talking about?
Chaotix.
Yeah.
It's like you have a coffin that you're.
That was an underrated game.
Yeah.
The real brilliance of this game is like how often
Why?
both people want to be doing the same thing at the same time, and it just ruins everything for everybody.
Like that.
like that,
God.
right?
Oh, and now you're big.
Now you're
again.
big.
What is happening?
And so, yeah, they're carrying rings because that's the magic power that binds them together or something.
What was that magic power that held together Mr. Bones last night?
Skeleton.
Skeletism. Just bring it.
Skeletism?
Oh
That was
well.
like a week ago.
I have to.
I know. You guys should watch the Mr. Bones Let's Play we did last night.
Was one of like the tech things for 32X like scaling, like sprites? Is that
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, yeah, so like they have that power up where he gets giant, basically just to be like, check it out, kids.
Mode 7's not that cool.
We can zoom in.
Well, the sad part is this was 95, so no one was even talking about Mode 7 anymore.
Right. At this point, we were like getting ready for PS1.
PlayStation was
Yeah,
out by then.
it was out in 95.
God damn.
Um,
Didn't have
Yeah.
great platformers like Knuckles Chaotix though.
But I mean, the whole 36X pitch was really weird anyway, wasn't it? It was like this. We don't need you to buy a Saturn right now, but do
Yeah.
buy a Saturn.
Don't-
also buy this. But
don't
please
go
buy
buy-
a Saturn.
And this was also around the time when they put out, they're like ads for, was it the Neptune, which was going to integrate
yes.
the 32X into
Yeah.
Genesis.
That's a good name.
it is.
It's a
I love
great
the
name
whole
for a
name.
console.
And actually, the code name for the 32X was Project Mars.
Really?
That's a great name too.
Yep.
That's really good. Planets have good names.
Yeah. Well, you can see why they went out with 32X instead.
But I think it's really indicative of the time where it was
Right,
like,
because it was all about
arms
32
race,
bit.
right?
Yeah.
You know, everything had to be in bits. And do you
Someone-
remember the Jaguar adverts from before
yeah, the
this?
64-bit
Yeah.
shit, which is not true.
Hey man, AVP was a cool game.
AVP was a cool game. We have a Jaguar somewhere?
No one has a Jaguar.
No, we do. We got one for something else recently. I
Oh.
can't talk about quite yet.
Go to the special stage.
Good job.
That's a good question. We should investigate that over the next 24 hours.
There's a magical cupboard here, but I don't think it's in it.
He's here somewhere. I don't see it. That's fine.
Like
What
the
is
camera's
this?
on you and you're holding a controller.
This is the Chaotix bonus stage.
Remember in
This isn't.
remember Sonic 2 and 3 when
Yeah.
the special stages
I do.
used like perspective tricks to make it look 3D?
These are
What
actual
if it was
polygons.
actually 3D, but like
What if it was
garbage?
worse?
Bad. Well, you
Worse 3D than fake
This
3D.
is, this is like my worst VR experience.
I would play this in VR.
Why does it say limits 2 of 4?
Well, you have to get all the limits so that you can be cool.
Well, I mean, this makes sense because like one of the big sales points of the 32X was the Star Wars arcade game,
Yep,
which
I-
had polygons and it was like one of the first like
Cool.
3D games.
Cool.
I have Star Wars Arcade with us
The thing
here.
with Star Wars Arcade, though, is it was a great launch title, but then did you ever play Stellar Assault on the 32X? It was called something else over here, I think. But it was like that game made even better. Like, it was just like you flew around. It was kind of like somewhere between Star Wars Arcade and Elite.
Weird.
Yeah.
Awesome game.
We're really selling people on the 32X.
What's really weird
Yeah,
is
I
that
get
it's
it.
a great
Go
game
out
on
to your
the
local
32X.
GameStop, buy a 32X.
If someone wants to buy mine, which doesn't even work that well, they're welcome to pop around.
Well,
Listen,
the-
I
the-
don't advocate pre-orders, but I think you guys should go out there right
Yeah,
now.
just
and
go
pre-order.
Pre-order
Go out day
32X.
2, get a 32X. Once you've read the reviews,
You need a day 1 edition though. Try to
It's
get
fair to say that, like, I mean, it was never given a chance, right? Never given a chance.
No, it wasn't. Well, that's because they fucking.
I mean, Sega messed it up
later.
themselves.
and then fuck that up too.
In
Was it-
Console Wars, there was this
It's
whole.
a book.
It's a book.
Yeah. Console,
Sorry,
it's a
in
book.
Console
It's a book.
Wars, the book. There was a whole bit about how like Sega of America like begged them not to put out the 32X.
I thought it was the other. Was it not the other? I thought it was the other way around.
All right, pick your character.
I'll be mighty.
Can somebody be the bee?
Yeah.
how do I be in this?
So I'm gonna do it
The
right
bee
now.
is cheating. The bee is basically cheating.
Yeah.
Well, the bee has wings.
Yeah.
Why would you play as the bee all the time?
Because it kind of ruins the fun. We'll get to it.
What is this?
The beauty of this is that you pick your
Excuse me?
You pick your partner's character, and it's also a little random. So the bomb and the Moo Moo robot are actually troll characters that are bad at the game.
Yeah, they're terrible. Like, they can't move barely. They can't move. They're too heavy.
It's a
slingshot.
cooperative game.
Yes.
You're just trolling yourself.
Yeah.
But that's what happens. Sometimes you get so mad at the other person that you hurt yourself to get back at them.
Good. That's a lot like life. It's a lot like
Or,
life.
Yeah.
or sometimes it's an accident. Sometimes, you know.
Who could say?
There's 5 levels. They get picked at random. It's a very content-like
Again,
game.
that's not the way a Sonic game
No.
works. Like, Sonic games are built around, like, oh, this is the one with the sunshine. This is the one with the water.
Speed slider.
So do you have like a favorite level?
So we hold down, right? Well, I have a least favorite level.
Is it this?
No.
Oh, is it?
There's
might
one with
not
like
be
a clock or
controlling it
something.
still.
Clocks.
I'm still not controlling
I
Are
it.
you
hate
not?
clocks for
Not.
some reason. I don't know.
Oh, we broke it.
We
Fucked it
broke
up.
it. Oh, Kyle.
Wait, what just happened?
I think he.
I think I was playing on like single player. Or
Yeah, I
something.
think so.
Yeah.
Service games.
We don't have
Chaotic
Service games and-
Nichols, yeah, etc. But you can load into this. You don't have to start from the music
Auto-
tutorial.
No, we don't have to start.
There we go.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. Two-player mode.
You know what? I think when you start a new file, it doesn't give you the option. I
That
think we
is it.
figured that out. Still
it.
mighty.
Oh, be Vector. Be
Okay, I'll be Vector. Don't be Charmy.
Vector.
Look at how cool Vector looks.
He's really cool.
He's really cool.
He's really cool.
What's he listening to? What year did this come out?
95.
95.
Look at his walk.
Listen to the Streets of Rage 2 soundtrack.
True, true.
Like I could. Yeah, this is a
Off to a good start.
good start.
You left the game.
You left the game.
Wow.
Wow.
They built the game like this. It's not my fault.
You didn't have to go left.
But you always go left to see what's there, don't you?
You always,
Yeah,
you
always go left.
There could have been a Chaos Emerald.
Yeah.
Or-
Right?
They're called
Chaos
rings
rings.
in this
Yes.
Or the exit.
Thank you
Right.
for.
Or the exit. It did say exit.
It did,
That could have
yeah.
been a fiendish plot by Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, it was a red herring.
Wait, is Dr. Robotnik in this game?
Yeah, we saw him once.
Oh, okay.
Just like a
The thing is,
out.
we've played this game for 3 or 4 hours cumulatively, and I don't think we've ever actually gotten to a boss. So I don't know what
Why
it
are
looks
you
like when
changing
you.
characters?
Oh, sorry. I just.
Instinctually.
Like I can just do that. If I'm mad at Kyle, I can do that.
You
But
can
now we're fast.
You can fly Knuckles
Oh
like
my
a kite
God.
though, which I appreciate.
The way he
How-
strutted.
Yes.
And
Yeah, he's got a great walk.
he knows what's up.
Oh, this is the nice level.
These are like the Mega Man 6 of Sonic characters.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
oh God, we need another 5 of these.
It's a crocodile, his spine.
What's a cynic? Yeah, well, look at what
Mighty.
are other animals.
Mighty existed before this, I'll have you know.
I like that
in an
Ve-
arcade game.
What arcade?
The Sonic
Vector spin
Fighters,
dash
or-
is just like a horrible
Right, SBO
donut.
was in that too.
It was Sega Sonic. There was an arcade game called
Whoa.
Sega Sonic.
That's I can throw, so we can
Yeah.
throw each other at the
query,
screen.
why do you have -6
Yeah.
rings?
Oh, I'll show you because I did this. I did that.
When you push A, your partner flies at the screen and then you lose 10 rings.
Surely when you lose all your rings, you
Wait.
die.
No, Perez.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
How do you die in this game?
Wait, you have to let us go.
I don't remember.
You run out of time? I don't know.
I thought you
Wait,
were experts.
wait. Hold
Time's
on.
going up.
We're experts on knowing what it is, not playing it.
Okay, fair.
Wait.
There we go.
There we go.
Got it.
Yep. See, the AI knows how to do all this stuff. We can't really do it because it's a little bit impossible. I can do a nice dash though.
I love
Yeah.
everything about Vector's face.
Vector's got an air dash. I can stick to the wall for a second and then like shoot off of it.
And then again, we can throw each other at the screen.
To lose rings.
I think that's so like if your partner gets stuck or something, you can kind of cheat out of it and just be like, bring him.
Oh,
to
I
me."
thought it was like a
quick.
like a room
Yes.
clear. Doesn't it kill everything around?
No, I think that's we tried to figure this out and
Yeah.
we're like maybe it kills everything.
Yeah, games like I like games that are just trial and error of what's even going on in them.
Right.
That was Mr. Bones.
Yeah. That's always the most fun.
You should watch Mr. Bones.
We'll watch this bounce.
I promise.
But maybe
I
don't
promise.
play it.
Don't. If you have it. We
don't
have
have
it
it.
here. I mean, let's see one more level of this, and then we're just gonna keep rapid firing.
Okay.
All right. Let's
What
let's
else
get
is in
Charmy
the
out
bag
of
of
here.
joy?
Yeah, bring it.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
no.
go. Ah!
Oh, made it back.
All right, so if you go to the catcher, that means that I'm the new character.
Yes.
So you have to pick me.
I will,
Please don't be the
I will
bomb,
be
please.
Charmy for sure.
No. You did that on purpose. I saw you do
No,
that.
I
on purpose.
didn't.
Look at
What?
his face. That's the face of a
Is
lying.
this the face of a liar?
Now you'll see. I mean, I guess it's useful for everybody to
This
now you
I'm
know
the
how much of a-
victim here.
Look at me. I can't even stop him.
I wanted a good character so that we could do good at this game, and instead I got the robot and the moo and that's on the game, and I'm a victim here.
That moment could be a teapot. That moment there, that robot could be a teapot. It could
I
be a lot of
remember
things.
the robot being more square.
Doesn't
but
the
I would-
robot have like little robot
Legs?
boobs?
His little no, it's like
No,
no, those are
it's
punch.
fists.
Those
They're
are,
punching
no,
gloves.
No. Look, when you can see the robot's chest,
Shoulders.
look at the robot's chest.
So it's-
Well, you can't
No.
see it
I
now.
can't see
now
any-
you can't
any-
see it, and I just
I
look
think
like I'm
it's-
crazy.
You
I
are
think-
crazy.
I think you're seeing what you
I
want.
mean, you're crazy because you sabotaged
It
this
was
game.
right there.
No, nope.
This is a weird level.
Everything.
Are you on a ship?
This song is good though. Wait, where's that controller? Turn that up.
This is a good song. This is a Cruise song, if I ever.
Oh, Ted Cruz?
Yeah, this is a Ted Cruz song.
He loves songs.
He loves.
Chaotic.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
What's happening?
I
If
think I've
there's
seen a really good Vine with
if
this
there's
sound
two
effect.
things I know about Ted Cruz, it's that he loves the movie Hoosiers and he loves this song from Knuckles Chaotic.
This
He doesn't like the game. He just likes the track.
Right, just a track, right.
See, but this music and these visuals just says that this is just Sega all over.
This is very Sega.
Like even in a crazy ass Sonic
Yeah.
extended universe game, this is, you'd only have to see a screenshot of this in a magazine at the time. And go, yeah, that's the Sega.
we can't even
Come
stop
on,
me.
Keith.
No, I'm trying. Look.
Can you spin dash?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but the spin
I
dash
can't
does
spin
nothing in
dash.
this game, like to
Well,
force you to work together for your momentum.
The thing is, yeah, my character is so heavy that their momentum will prevent us from even moving forward.
I love how much inertia this thing
Yeah,
has.
like, I'm trying to stop that whole time.
I want this song as my ringtone. I don't use ringtones anymore, but I want this song as my ringtone.
You can carry him?
Yeah, why do you
Yep.
just carry him everywhere?
Yeah, you
Pick
can.
him up.
Well, it's still hard.
Peace.
yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, we're fine.
I like how once you're carrying me, you can then run faster.
This game's just friggin' easy mode, guys. Do you swear on Waypoint?
Yeah, we swear.
Okay, good.
It's fucking easy.
Do we swear on this?
Yeah, we can swear on this.
Guys, I finally got to be a guest on something where I have to ask if they could swear. It's like I'm really on the internet.
That's true.
All right, so you
I carry you.
you stay, hold down.
Okay. Hold down?
Yeah, hold down.
Hold down. Got it.
See? Robot boobs.
Oh, is that why you?
That robot has boobs.
I do.
Not
Yeah.
crazy.
That's I don't know.
I think you're seeing what you want to see.
Yeah. And I think it's clear what you want to see.
Guys, what if the robots are the good guys?
True point of
All right, let go.
It's real. Robot.
There we go. No, we did it. We got it.
Yes. This is.
Wait, I know how to fix this.
Clear.
Oh, what a,
All right. Well,
what a
that was
great
Knuckles
game.
Chaotix.
That was that. Man, no Charmy Bee. Charmy Bee can just fly around like
I believe you. What's
it's
this?
great.
So those
Every
are the Sega
game.
CD.
I'm gonna open
that's
this.
CDs.
All right, what do we got?
So you said you wanted
There's a thing I
Texas,
wanted.
Ground Zero Texas.
I did.
And I told you that I have disc 2 of
And I
Ground Zero
said-
Texas. I don't know if that gets us anything.
No.
It won't.
We won't
More's-
put it
more's the
cheat
pity.
code and just skip ahead.
That would be cool.
What is Ground
Probably
Zero
not.
Texas?
It's the best
some
digital,
FMV game.
best digital pictures game ever.
It's so good. We'll figure out how it
Well,
works.
we've got Sewer Shark.
That's a good game.
Do you have Tomcat Alley?
No, Tomcat Alley's also great.
Tomcat Alley is. I
Great strong. Put this in. I just want to see it. I just wanna-
Tomcat
I just wanna
Alley-
Try to put in Ground Zero Texas Disc 2.
All right,
We're
we'll
gonna try
see
it.
what happens.
I don't know what Tomcat Alley is, but it sounds like a puppet-based children's
it's
show.
Top Gun,
Oh,
but with FMV. Bad Mega CD FMV.
that sounds good.
Let's say bad.
Yeah.
Perfect. By the way, this
Sorry,
Sega
I
CD.
realize I say Mega CD. It's because of I'm geographically correct.
this is just a warning for your safety because I have to let you know there is a danger tag here. It
Okay.
says danger, invisible laser radiation when open and interlock failed. So please be careful of
We're
the
gonna look like
invisible
this
laser
in
radiation.
about.
Oh my God, the invisible laser radiation
already
destroyed our skeleton.
I'm so sorry. Why has he got webbed bone?
It's part of the skeletism.
That's
Oh, did I break it? Nope. Okay, we're good.
Sorry, this isn't gonna work.
Do I need this?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
no.
this will work.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna try.
When you load, but I get to see this though.
Right.
I like that little fireworks coming out.
Yeah.
Have you got Road Avenger? Oh.
I Road Avenger's really good too. It was
Or Road
No,
Blast.
I didn't have any of this when it was new.
Right.
Like I bought this stuff on eBay, so
Yeah.
like
There were some games that we had to play for the Sonic Let's Play, and then he went like a little crazy.
I was like,
and
okay.
bought like a lot of extra stuff.
I want it so bad. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. All right, what do we have on Sega CD? I'm gonna put it out there. We have CNC Music Factory, which you're gonna put in now.
make my video.
Yep. Which is on the. It's gone.
It's gone, sorry.
That one's
Sewer
game over.
Shark.
Laser Radiation's got it.
We have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Sega CD.
Wait, what?
That one's a fun one.
That one's
Did you put that in scare quotes?
that one is just that one's like 2 episodes of Power Rangers with QuickTime button prompts put over
That's
it.
all you need in a Mega CD game.
Wait, did they have QuickTime events back then?
Well, that's all that Road
they didn't-
Blaster is really, isn't
They
it?
didn't call
They didn't call them that.
Right.
Yeah, basically.
Rise of the Dragon is cool.
Shenmue
It's a
hadn't
cool
changed the
cyberpunk.
world yet.
I like Rise of the Dragon. Thank you. Oh, you guys are
That
also,
was a joke for
you
us.
guys are also doing a Let's Play of Shenmue.
Yeah,
What do
yeah.
you mean also? We did it first.
Well, I meant on top of the
On
rest.
top of the other things we do, yeah.
That's true. While I was at Giant Bomb, the idea of doing a Shenmue endurance run came up. And I was like, I can't. My friends are literally doing this. I can't just like undercut them. That would be real rude.
That would be real rude.
We have Flashback, also a good game.
As soon as you were gone, they jumped right on it.
It's true. Echo the Dolphin.
Echo the Dolphin.
Echo on
Sonic CD.
Sonic CD is. I mean, we've just played Sonic, but that's the best Sonic soundtrack, right? Oh no, but this will be the American one.
Oh, right.
Yes.
it's a different-
Yeah.
Hold on.
We got
Clearly
Fight
the
Night
best
9
Sonic
3.
soundtrack is
Yeah, we've got some
opening
original
theme.
Xbox games.
Can I borrow this?
Yes, you may borrow Outlaw Golf.
God damn it.
What?
Hold this for later. It's very
Oh,
important.
this
Look
is
at
a
these
bad
squares.
video game.
And there are people.
Video disc
Hypnotics.
arriving.
Wait.
They made Who Wants to Beat Up a Billionaire?
It's the Hypnotics night here on Waypoint. All right, what did I give you?
CNC Music
Lamar is
Factory.
in it.
Phil Lamar! This is gonna be a party, you guys.
We got to turn this up too.
So look how much of the screen is black right now.
Kyle's been telling me about CNC Music Factory and how we should do something with it for 2 years now, and
Yeah.
I still actually don't even know what it is.
The thing with doing Let's Play stuff, especially for us because we work kind of slowly, is you're doing the same games for like months.
Right.
So I just have all these games that I think would be hilarious to do videos of that I never get to
Oh,
use.
they're making CDs
So this is one of them.
and just being buff.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
We just leave this running.
That's how you
for
make a
bit?
CD.
It's fine.
It comes right out of the press. You smash it with a
Well,
hammer.
it's a music factory.
And then
Right.
someone puts it in the Sega CD. Oh, I get it. It's a music factory.
Right, yeah.
Sweat.
Wait,
Oh my goodness.
what?
Members only.
Who was that?
That was the guy that tells you that you can't come in unless you're a member.
I forgot he's in this.
Young Phil Lamar.
I forgot he's in this.
Phil Lamar's always young.
I love this episode of Mad TV.
So we were
These
talking
pixels
about.
are yelling at
Yeah,
me.
we were talking about Sherlock Holmes earlier on.
I think we're supposed to be doing something.
This
No,
kind of
I
quality.
don't think so.
I actually did watch a lot of Mad TV.
Well,
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
Phil
how
Lamar's
you make
proud of the music
music.
he's made.
To be fair, they did a lot with about 8 colors on screen. Right? They're not doing badly.
No, it's they.
CNC sent us some help. And I'm sure glad you arrived. You didn't have to bring any water with you, did you?
No talking.
We're dehydrated.
Keep working away. You've got 1,000 more videos to make today. Oh, and did someone order an electrolyte replacement fluid?
What is happening?
This
Phil
is
Lamar's the evil boss.
insane.
He's the corporate suit that's keeping them from making the real music that they want to be making.
I see.
Just say the word, Dwayne.
What?
Go ahead, Dwayne.
We don't play the horror games till 3 in the morning.
So I think most people know the Marky Mark version of this one.
Yeah.
And
This
that one's-
isn't in that.
No, that one's like a brother and sister. They're like, no, bro.
Right.
They argue about like who likes Marky Mark more. Not like this fucking crazy,
But they're both wrong because it's me.
This Terry Gilliam nightmare.
this industrial
Mighty refined for this fact.
future nightmare.
I like
Video
that
disc
Phil
arriving.
Lamar gets to be the boss and also the worker.
Okay, listen up.
Yeah, because they could only hire 2 actors.
Plot for this.
They did. They got a lot out of the color. They got a lot out of 3 different employees.
So that was like,
Oh,
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 good luck. You'll need it.
oh,
Sweat.
sweat.
please,
I think that was just
please
the
tell
intro.
me it's restarting.
I think we
Hit a
should just go
button.
past this.
I think it was like the.
What's going on?
This is new.
Did the game just restart? What
No,
the
this is
I
new.
think you're playing. I think this is the game.
No, the
At some
game
point,
is-
No,
we
it's
will
not.
interact.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
Oh man, he can't even keep up with how much music he has to produce.
This is hard-hitting commentary on the state of the music industry.
Yeah, the big 4, you know.
2.
And lots of birds and maybe a chainsaw massacre to go with this thing.
Why did they think that CDs looked like
All right.
that?
Here we go.
Well,
So
E.
we're pressing buttons to switch tracks as the song is playing.
It's just the video, though, right?
Yeah.
Like it's which video we want.
Yeah, and
Cartoon,
then
be
it's
cartoon.
make your video, and then we can go freeze on this owl. Oh wait, no, it
Didn't
didn't
work
freeze.
at all.
Freeze on this guy.
Oh, that's
freeze
good.
it. And then C on.
Do like slow motion on like this.
Then these guys strobe it. Oh man. Powerful editing software.
Live editing.
The
This is just
the
like I'm-
production
I
crew
wish
is
Just
jealous
Blaze
of
was
this
still here.
right
He'd be
now.
Yeah.
fucking killing it. What else? What other effects do you have?
We've got a mixer. I don't know what that mix
Oh wait.
is.
Oh, it just
Wait.
makes it into a puzzle.
Is one of these just the video?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can
They
change-
made the video already.
Yeah.
Well, but you're making a new one.
But you get to choose which of the videos is the video. Because we can switch to one of the other videos.
Like we can be like, oh, we're taking
be
off
part-
some stockings.
Sure. I'm just saying.
There's a gun.
Is already the whole video. They've already-
Cartoons. So you
Boxing.
just want to leave it on this one, and
They did it. They did the work. I don't know why you have to try.
that's the Austin Walker work ethic right
That's it.
there.
They did the work. Don't.
It's like
don't
if it's done, just
I got other shit to work on.
push it out the door.
Our boss said we had 1,000 more CDs to press by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We should've taken
lyrics.
our time with
Oh yeah,
it.
turn that. Did they put those on the video? Can we see it in the grays? Let's see the grays.
At least you've got the words. You
Wait,
can
is
sing
that-
along. It's karaoke, basically.
That's true.
Although it's
Do you want to put
Reds.
one reds? Reds. Yeah.
Oh, put those all green.
Wash it.
So you just,
Oh,
you just do this for several minutes and then watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yup.
Okay,
This is how
all
they-
right.
This is how they make the old video.
This, yeah.
Down below us right now, that whole
You
lot
get-
of video production is just this.
Guys, this was 1992 or whatever. They didn't have Final Cut Pro, okay?
What am I looking at?
They had Final
I
Cut
don't-
Basic.
Yeah, they just had regular Final Cut.
They hadn't invented Pro
They
yet.
hadn't been a pro. They hadn't come
They
up
had
with it.
next to Final Cut. It wasn't the Final Cut yet. Almost the Final Cut.
There was no Windows Movie Maker, guys.
Is that Michael Richards? What's happening? It's not. It's not.
We're looping some of these clips now.
Break it down.
Yeah.
Put in disc 2.
See, Kyle's making this
The
look
other
really
clip.
easy, but we have years of experience doing this kind of work.
Oh shit!
Where's that kid coming from?
This is a good video.
Thank you. Some sexy ladies, because
see them.
it's not a 90s music. Well, it's not any music video really without some sexy ladies. These ones happen to be very.
or
nice.
someone skateboarding in slow
There's also
motion.
someone skateboarding.
Yeah, slow motion
Diving.
skateboarding.
Can you? Is there a fisheye? Can you put a fisheye lens on this?
The official Beastie Boys
There's
camera.
dice though.
You do move through
And
this
slice.
menu with an expertise that is surprising.
Yeah, like I haven't played this. I don't even know how you're getting to other stuff.
Up and down.
Up and down. It's not left
I've
to right.
never played this either.
That's not true.
That's not true.
No, it totally is.
Is it?
No.
Never
Yeah, I've never.
It feels like. I like that
Yeah,
you
Guys,
share
I don't have
promise.
some kind of like secret
I
club
promise if
where we
Kyle-
make and share videos through Make My Video Sega CD games or anything.
If Kyle had played this, he wouldn't still be saying, "Hey, we need to make a video of this game."
I feel like this would all have been different if there was a modem for the 32 or for the Sega CD.
I did a thing.
What'd you do? What is
There's
this?
like I put reds to the right and greens to the left and blues to the right, and the thing happened.
That's good.
That looks all right.
That
It
looks
like
all
that
right.
looks like Nidhogg 2. Actually, more like Nidhogg 1, but
Let's do some freezing.
that's slow motion.
Freeze.
Does freezing it to the right or the left freeze it differently?
Freeze it.
I don't think it does.
Freeze it. Freeze that.
Oh,
Let's keep it there. Just right on that
Yes.
that's the
Another-
worst thing to freeze.
Another 2 minutes of a man picking his belly button.
Whoa, she's had a.
Yeah, slow it down.
one. Yeah. Right there.
Luke,
And then that one.
Gun.
Boom. And then,
How long
then
is
we got to
this
freeze on that
Another
one.
4 minutes.
Can I?
okay.
Oh, it's
No, this is going up. It's not
Yeah,
going
yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
So we have no idea really how long. It could be 10 minutes.
Infinite
The
time.
song looping?
I don't think
No.
so.
No, this is.
Oh,
This seems like
5
part of the
minutes.
fade out. This is a long
It's
fade
an
out.
encyclopedic
This is-
song on all things that make you go,
Oh.
So until those run out.
There you
That
go.
makes sense.
Oh, I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's your song.
That's only 5
Yeah,
minutes. That's only
the-
5 minutes.
oh.
That's not bad.
Freeze it on that one. Right there.
Belly
You
button.
don't want belly button? Okay, you got his arm. So wait, do we get to watch your video now?
So yeah, now we're gonna watch it.
Now we're gonna watch that 5-minute
There's
video.
no way the Mega CD can store that kind of information.
Oh yeah, I think it's one and done.
And now, CNC Music Factory presents the brandest, newest, freshest video on the planet. And exclusive. You've seen it here first. So, man, fire it up.
They put it into their.
That's
In that
Phil Lamar puts his heart into everything he does.
He loves us.
Oh my goodness, they are. Yeah.
Are you guys ready to watch this for 5 minutes?
No!
can't do that.
Don't sue us.
You can do this for a minute and a half.
Minute and a
Dude,
half,
this is
90
the
seconds.
internet. You can do anything.
Nope.
No,
No, we
I'm not saying.
cannot.
It's not that it's technically impossible. It's physically impossible.
I will die.
Patrick, why did you let me spend 5 minutes pouring my heart into this thing if you were just gonna turn around and tell me I can't watch
This is
it?
a
Because I
product
wanted to
of my
watch.
friend's blood, sweat, and tears.
His ABCs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. What artistry.
What an insane thing. I love that this was back when like people thought CD games meant like a
video.
bunch of like
Just
The
link it
history
all
of
bunch
the
of
up.
world
low rent
is a his-
actors like yelling into a camera and then like stock footage. I don't know.
It's coming back.
The history of the world is a history of people not yet knowing what fun is.
Do we know? Do we know yet?
I think we're getting closer. I don't think we're there
It
yet.
was like 7 years from now, we might be saying the same thing about these VR games we're playing.
Right.
It's like, wow, back then,
Yeah, like, oh, so yeah, you sit in a spaceship and you fly a spaceship.
Yeah,
That's basically
fun.
work.
I seriously wouldn't be surprised if VR becomes a thing that people use for all kinds of like productivity uses
Right.
and stuff. And it's like, oh, remember when we all thought it was going to be a game thing?
Weird.
Yeah, VR games suck.
Anyway, see you later, man.
I have to go through
Alright,
my
we're done.
pneumo
New game.
We
transport.
came. We should have gotten a gong.
By CNC Music Factory.
All right.
I need a game that actually makes me go, yeah.
You wrote about the sequel to this game.
Did
What have we
write
got?
a sequel to this game.
What is this? You
No.
sure you want to do this? You don't want to do Sewer Shark?
Well,
how much time we got?
We have an hour.
Listen,
we got time.
An hour.
Oh,
We got a full hour.
We got a full hour. And I was doing the list earlier
That's-
today. I was like, how many games have we played yet?
that's all the time in the world, guys.
On point. We're at like
We've-
23 in
a little
24
behind.
hours.
We got plenty of time for a crappy version of Doom.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Don't give me that.
This is a bad version of
We now see.
Well, it's
I
Mike
actually
just
wrote.
got-
I actually wrote about why this is an unfairly criticized
Well, then
version of.
do you want to play it?
yeah.
I mean,
Go ahead.
this dicks
Oh, you know
on
what?
the SNES version. Sorry, SNES.
SNES.
Oh, the SNES version of Doom is bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you know, this
SNES.
is better than that.
Joel, can I have some water?
Although, you know,
Here.
right.
You need a 6 button for this one.
Ideally, but I can't remember. It was the top buttons just switch weapons.
Was there an
didn't they?
eyeball next to me the whole time?
No, I just put it there.
Okay.
Right now? Yes.
As long as it wasn't the whole time.
Would it?
All right. So
Oh.
there's something wrong with this because those words are supposed to be red and they're pink. And when I tested this yesterday, there was no gun sound.
There's
so
still no
that's
gun
wrong.
sound.
Okay, that's map.
This version
That's
is a little
Switch.
janky, but it's not
Wait,
that
is
bad.
it, oh. They have to like close the frame to keep the frame rate
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this
No, it's for
only-
Can you make
atmosphere.
it
Don't worry
smaller?
about
Can you
it.
make it smaller to get even more frame rate?
Yeah, I need
No,
this to
you
be
can't.
60.
You can hit the minus button. Okay.
That's wild.
So this only has like half of the levels in Doom.
Yeah.
And it's, it's kind of like a framey mess. But when you're talking about 1995, some people only had this way to play Doom, and Doom
Like
is still
me.
Doom, and Doom's great. This is a totally fine way to play Doom. if you have
I
to.
say like me who can't even remember the way to go.
Yeah, you go that way. I was wondering what you were doing.
Listen, Doom's
I think it's
confusing. It's hard to
Yeah.
concentrate on where you're going.
There
when
we go.
When you're holding your gun like an actual pendulum.
Yes. So that was the thing, was like you, Patrick, you wrote an article this week or last week that was about how Doom 2 was like the game that taught you how to operate a computer.
Yeah. Like the idea of like installing things, like managing directories, like DOS commands, like Doom was what taught me all of that stuff, got me into computer games, and then when you got more advanced games, like I got really into Star Wars Dark Forces.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, technically my computer had enough virtual memory to run that, but not if you booted the machine up standard.
Right.
You had to go into the
Really?
config file
Oh my
and
God.
individually pick what parts of the computer booted, so you freed up enough virtual memory for the game to start.
That's so great.
And so that taught me like different elements
Yeah.
of the computer system that like are needed in order to like run the game.
And, like-
then you would write down those elements that you clicked yes or no
Right.
to when you booted it, because if you didn't do that, the game just wouldn't run.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things where, like, even though I didn't have a PC yet, I knew that the PC version of games like Doom were just way better through
Yeah.
word of mouth and magazines and stuff.
It's right in my face.
So I eventually also did the same thing with Doom and with Wolfenstein and with a bunch of other stuff, where it was just like, okay, I need to figure out this stuff. And I remember lots of nights where, like, me and my dad, like, crouched over a computer, unsure of why anything was working or not working, just, like, getting heated, just getting upset, like, why?
Yeah, and
Won't this
now you
work?
just have to do that by yourself.
Right, exactly. Well, no, I have a whole team of people who will
Yeah,
help
sure.
troubleshoot me when I'm broken.
All right, Austin, let's figure out what's wrong with you.
A
Why
lot.
can't you get this game working?
Yeah.
I'm sure I should have got a shotgun by now.
I had a weirdly opposite experience
I
with
don't
PC
think so.
gaming because my dad was like a weird nerd, like
Oh.
where he like would buy computer stuff just to see if he could get it working,
Yeah.
and buy games just to see if they would run, but then wouldn't play them because he
wouldn't
didn't
play
like
them,
playing games. He just wanted to see
It was
if
just
he
like an
could get it to work.
experiment.
Right. So like I would like wake up and log into the computer that he made. He assembled.
Built it.
And then it'd just be like, oh, what's this?
Sam.
This is a new game that he bought. And one of my
Yeah.
first games was Dark Forces 2, and it just like always worked perfectly. It was like no problems. I didn't know how it worked. It just was there.
I remember seeing Myst for the first time at Keith's house.
Yeah.
And knowing that it was Keith's dad's game and just looking at it and being like, ooh, that's what an adult game looks like. it's all austere and there's like a ship and
that's
stuff.
like the
It's not a
first time
blue
I saw
hedgehog who jumps on
Similar
robots.
game. The Seventh Guest, and I thought I shouldn't be playing this. This is not a game for me.
Right.
On the CD.
I remember that when my parents were playing You Don't Know Jack with their
Yes,
friends from Maine that were
yes.
visiting.
Sure.
And I was like, I think something about this is not for me.
I've got a red key card.
And this was
We're in business.
we're talking about what they had, what Keith's dad set up was their television was a PC.
Yeah.
Which lots of people
you
do
had it in
now,
the
but this
90s?
was
This was
when
the 90s.
no one
Yeah.
had that.
Yeah,
it
this was like
crazy.
95, 94,
They were
95.
hooking it up?
He had a huge gateway monitor
Oh,
that plugged into a PC.
Yeah.
And then he put up like a weird cable card into, and that was our TV.
Weird.
Yeah, it was very weird.
I mean, like, I remember when I got Doom, like, I didn't understand what operating systems were. So, like, my buddy down the street, we, played together all the time.
I'm
like,
really
he had a
desperate
Mac.
to hear
I was
that.
like, hey, I'll just bring over Doom. Like, you got a computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, like, brought over Doom, like, didn't understand why it didn't install. Like, then I was like, I'm pretty sure I can make this work. Just, like, dragging files over and, like, deleting things. And I ended up, like, destroying their computer.
Of course. Oh my
They had to, like, bring someone else over and, like, fix it. They're like, what'd you do? I was just trying to install Doom,
I was trying
man.
to play a
Great.
game.
Like, it's a Mac. I was like, what's a Mac? Like, I just didn't.
Well, it's the 90s, so it's useless.
Yes.
Well, you know what,
But
actually,
it did
there we
have
go, blew 'em
Jack
up.
on it,
Oh, yeah.
which was an
Great.
like
Love
great
that.
game now, but like blew our minds back
Yeah.
then. And it also allowed us to say, "Well, I'm going to screw you,"
Right.
and not get yelled at because
Yeah.
it was a mechanic in the video game.
So when I was in like 8th grade, I was in like the Brain Bowl or whatever, and we had
Does
a
the music
radio-
men do this?
The Brain Bowl?
What is the Brain Bowl?
The Brain Bowl.
Is that like a Halloween thing? We're like,
No.
no, it's
don't
spaghetti.
just say this like
can't
it
just say
should make
Brain Bowl.
sense to
Like
us.
the Brain
How
Bowl.
come you guys all don't understand what I mean by the Brain Bowl?
Surely if I just keep saying brain bowl, you'll understand
All right.
eventually.
It's like a Super
everyone
Bowl.
will just nod along and go, "Oh, I
The
understand."
Brain Bowl.
all
Right,
this."
I was in the Brain
It's
Bowl.
like a Super Bowl, but for
for
smart people.
but for brains.
Okay.
And I was in 8th
Oh, for
grade.
people, not for
And I
brains.
hadn't learned yet that I was not as smart as I thought I was.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a
well, how
tough
old
lesson
were
to
you?
learn.
I was in 8th grade. Whatever.
How old was everybody else in the Brain Bowl?
Also that.
Oh, this wasn't like a national
a
thing.
junior high.
Where you were like, I
No,
want to be
there
in the
was-
Brain Bowl with these other adults.
It got to a national level. I was not at the national level yet. We were at the regional, local level. And I
a shotgun
convinced my
guy.
professor, my teacher, that we should play
Yes.
Jack to train for the Brain Bowl.
God.
It's a trivia game.
It is.
That has
It is.
trivia.
It's not
It
that
is.
kind of
It
trivia
was
game.
not, and then we got to the Brain Bowl and we did not do well.
Oh my God. I mean, if you had not convinced your teacher that the best way to study was to play a video game about tricking you with questions.
Yeah.
So like we had the
Yeah,
Jeopardy game, we were training on that, and
Yeah.
then we were like, what about You Don't Know Jack? That guy says
That is a
screw.
better game.
I mean, there is for real trivia and You Don't Know Jack. Like, it's
Right.
not like.
Well, but they don't present the questions in the way that a Brain Bowl would.
Right.
They present it like, like Britney Spears did this thing, so what about string theory?
Yeah, but like, it's still
dead.
it's still testing you about string theory.
Yeah, sure.
We there
but
were
it
no
is-
questions in the Brain Bowl about string theory.
It's
for the
funny.
record.
What are the kind of questions?
Like algebra and
Oh, so
history.
you were a mathlete.
No, because it was everything.
No, he was
Okay.
the brain.
But that is what happened. They
Fleet.
did put me on a thing I was bad at.
Right.
Like in the bowl, there was a thing where it was like you got randomly
I
assigned.
just killed 3 guys with one shot.
When they put me in the
They put
bowl.
me
In the bo- Man, when you're in the bowl, you don't come out.
You've seen The Running Man, right?
Yeah, I've seen The Running
It's like
Man.
that, but trivia
Okay.
questions.
Okay. So. Oh,
So
man,
yeah, it
right.
went bad. Anyway, that's my story about You Don't Know Jack.
Sorry for younger audiences. That's like The Hunger Games, but trivia.
Thank you. I think this version of Doom is bad. We should move on.
Does
Yeah,
no one else,
sure.
does no one else want to
It's
play
the
this
worst,
awesome version?
The worst part about this version is the music.
It's
the music.
terrible.
It's just.
This is a
Yeah, but the sound
atrocious.
effects aren't playing, so I don't even know if this is the game's fault.
Can we? I mean, I think, and this is controversial. Maybe the starter. I'm gonna be
Don't.
lenient. Maybe when you start playing Doom, it's always boring, no matter what
Okay.
you're on.
All right.
'Cause
Let's change
Okay.
Doom.
Doom is a
Let's-
slow
we're gonna
starting
change
game.
Let's
Doom.
not even
Well,
get
I've
into
had a
it.
lovely
This is
trip down
bullshit.
memory lane here.
I'm glad that you're having
If
fun.
nothing else.
Why'd you bring a PSP? We can't.
Oh,
that's a
oh,
Vita.
sorry. Yeah, I brought my Vita just in case
It just
I got
plugs
bored.
into the
Okay,
top.
fair.
Just in case
Yeah.
I got bored. I didn't know if this was gonna be fun or not.
All right, we
Yeah,
have
pass
virtual
along.
racing. We didn't
No,
know this would
Virtua
be
Racing.
fun.
Virtua Racing.
We had a 3-hour
Virtual fighter.
drive.
Yeah, but he was driving, wasn't
Austin,
I was driving.
Okay.
Austin, did you like my prop-based
Yeah, I
bit
did,
that
I
I
saw.
that I packed in?
Yeah, you packed in a
was the
prop.
prop?
and then forgot about
The Vita.
There was the Vita.
What?
So what's up?
What have we got?
Star Wars? This is a good game?
Star Wars is
I've never
cool.
seen this game.
Yeah.
It was the pack-in. I mean, it was ostensibly a good game.
Did it have a
It was
pack-in
ostensibly
over
a
here?
good game.
They looked at what they had and said,
Take a drink.
"We think
We should
people will want this
give
one."
this to everyone off the bat.
Right.
I think that what were the 3 launch titles for the 32X were Star Wars Arcade, Virtua
Chaotix and
Racing.
that other copy of Chaotix.
No,
Chaotix came
Star
later.
Wars Arcade,
Yeah.
Virtua Racing,
And Doom.
and Doom. Yeah. Because that's the kind of nerd I am. I'm like, I'm gonna buy a 32X, and if I'm gonna buy it, I need to get the launch
You
titles.
have to.
Yeah.
The whole collection. Start from the start.
I'm not getting the true experience if I'm not
looks good.
starting with the launch titles.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This looks good.
Do you want to
Even by
Look at
today.
that need to be turned
turn it
down.
down a wee bit?
That was
Oh,
smooth.
boy.
That was smooth. Do we want to read this or are we?
Yeah, we.
I don't know if there's anything to
We
read.
need to. We can't play it without knowing the story, or we'll just be lost.
I'm not sure. Is there? Oh yeah, go on.
It kills
Oh, it's
me.
a-
Oh, this is just the. Okay.
we can go.
It kills me that every Star Wars video game has a text crawl in it. It's like, we get it, Star Wars.
No, but you
please.
have to.
Give me
Kyle
a fucking
still
break.
met-
It's not a cheap pop. It's easy.
Kyle's been complaining about this for years. Every day I was
They
at Star Wars
keep
Game
doing
Convention,
it.
It's like, why don't they just don't do that anymore? I love how they just pop away.
I didn't know there
like
could
so
be
close.
a Star Wars hipster, but here we are.
Yeah.
It's you.
It's you. And it's not me.
Listen, if it's like a big story-based thing, if we're talking about Knights of the Old Republic, yeah, have a text crawl. But if it's like Republic Commando,
So here we
no.
get a
Death Star.
different
I
version.
think Tiny Death Star has a text scroll.
At least it doesn't say 32
we doing 32X? Yeah.
original and arcade. Yeah, let me see the advanced version.
Oh yeah, you can play with 2 players.
Yeah, that's true. Does somebody want to be a gunner? Or should I
yeah,
just be the...
be a gunner.
I don't know. You might have to reset it if you do.
Oh, do we only have
Just be an X-wing.
Wait, what was the other thing you needed?
another
A
controller
second
plugged in?
controller.
Oh. Wait, you,
This is good audio.
Classic Akbar, by the
him.
way.
Yeah.
You know that impression of Admiral Akbar that everyone does?
This classic line.
this close to a Winston Churchill.
Concentrate your firepower on enemy forces.
They're behind you. They're behind you. They're behind you.
That's also like a.
I don't think I can do
Whoa.
that. Oh, oh.
You know what? You're right. That is actually pretty close to the real Admiral Akbar thing.
Oh, just how I remember
Or
it.
what's that?
Yeah, you got the proton
you guys come here just to
torpedoes.
ruin
I
all
don't know
my
which button it is.
Oh.
Oh, that's the view.
I
Oh,
love
look at that.
Actually, that
all
looks
right.
pretty dope.
That looks really good.
Yeah, I'd play this on a phone.
Those flat
I
shaded,
think-
those flat shaded polygons look.
Real talk. This is
Yeah,
running on a
nice.
Sega Genesis.
I think this is on Itch.io right now.
I like this. I prefer. This is harder to play,
Oh.
for sure,
But it's real.
but it's real.
Slow down,
This
ties
is-
behind.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got to jump in here.
Go for
Whoa.
Can
that
we
was-
settle
hit
this?
that top.
How do you pronounce itch.io?
I call it Itch.io.
I've heard itch.io, I've heard itch.io, I've just heard
So
itch.io.
it's called Itch. But I
So
like
it's
saying
itch.
Itch.io.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Itch.io.
All right, I just
I,
wanted
Chris Dyer, who helps run Itch.io, is going to come by tomorrow and show us a game. And I think he's never yelled at me when I've said Itch.io. So
Maybe tomorrow's the
Did you
day.
just throw
what
something?
did you just?
I'm so upset about this itch thing.
What did you just
I can't
do?
contain. No, the skull fell over.
Oh, we'll fix that skull later.
That's not Kanye
gone.
East, is it? Is it the
gone.
big one or the small one?
All right, so-
we were naming skulls.
I
this
just to get back on track. This seems to be a game where you fly a ship and shoot at the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
You
we
have to
all
clear it.
Star
You can see the
Wars.
number
Yeah.
down the bottom there.
I like they have the stars coming at you, just like
Right. I'm
no
not.
matter where you turn, they're just always coming.
Yeah.
I don't think those are stars. Those are, that's space debris.
There's specks.
Space dust. Yes. Wait, so do you have missiles too?
I do. I
do.
have not figured out how to use them yet.
gotta
It's got
lock off.
proton torpedoes.
Oh, are those really used against TIE fighters?
Oh, that's
Hey.
there we go.
I feel like you need to lock
They
off.
make a good noise.
For a second, the frame rate was 60, and it was amazing for just
Yeah,
one
that's-
split second.
I would
Hold
play.
on to that.
Yeah, just I'll keep that in here.
I would play a version of this that had 60 frames a second.
No, you wouldn't.
I think it's called an
It's called
emulator.
Rogue Squadron. What do you?
Yeah. No, it's not the same. It looks like this. These flat shades are good.
Oh, okay. Then
Why are these TIE
TIE
fighters-
Fighter on a modern PC?
Right.
Did I? I didn't do that. I think it just did that.
Yeah, I think the game just
Three left,
changes
two
camera
left.
angles on its own, Keith.
No, it definitely did. I think here's what happened. Here's what I really think happened. I think I went so long without killing something that it was like maybe you need to try a different camera angle.
Are you
Good shot.
are
I'm
you
way
trying
better
your
with
X,
the
Y,
non-
and Z?
Don't
button?
get cocky.
I was, yeah. Sorry. You're right. Austin's
That's how that line goes.
I see what you did there.
Nice shot. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, you're right.
Sorry.
I don't know. I feel like Austin's always there to check my ego.
That's true.
That's stars.
That I love.
Obviously.
Enemy fighter.
So good. That's the best part of this game.
Direct quote.
That's
Perfect Akbar.
It's almost like a Starfox quote too.
Rabbit.
I fucking love TIE interceptors so much.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Whoa.
Clearly,
Those
the
aren't
Take a hit.
power-ups.
Oh,
So your
God,
shields are
tell
in the
me
bottom
about it.
left.
Okay. I have to take evasive action. That's what I got.
That's, you know what, that's not fair. TIE interceptors are cool.
TIE interceptors are really cool.
What do you like better, TIE Interceptors
TIE-
or Vader's Special TIE Fighter? Because they are similar.
Special TIE fighter.
What about the TIE Defender?
That's it.
Oh, I saw 60 for a second.
That was a trick
That's
question,
60.
and Austin nailed
Good.
it.
Just stare at that Star Destroyer. Sometimes you get 60.
You just gotta line it up just right.
Yeah, like block out everything else in the game and get that 60.
How was it? How about?
Patrick lives for the 60. Patrick lives and
No,
dies
my
on
Life
the
is,
60.
I just live for
I'm
that
just
60.
becoming dangerous.
This is cool.
This is okay.
I like the.
This is not.
And that's why it was
There's
the package.
not a lot of things that you do, but the one thing is fine.
You know what? That's most games.
Yeah.
There it is again.
Oh.
Whenever you get it, it's
I can
so
feel that 60 in my bones.
You guys are better at that than me. I can't tell, like, 60 for 1 second.
Keith can't see frame rate.
I'll call
That's
it
not
whenever we
true.
see it.
Well-
I'm really bad at it, or I'm really bad at caring about it. Like I
Right,
can
that's
play
the
this
thing.
like this.
It's because I'm not looking for it, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't see.
but
it.
I do
Well-
when I see it, it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But it's when something's like a solid frame rate, I'm not like this should be higher. But when it's
No,
somehow-
yeah.
But when
I
see
played,
that-
I played on consoles for long enough, and people play on their PCs, and like, 1080, 60. You get used to 15 frames a second, and you like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I once installed a thing in a PC that tricked it into thinking it had a better, like.
Oh, just a couple more
Hard
hits.
to-
You gotta be careful
I
now.
can be careful.
I was like,
can
just
be, I'm a
let me
careful
run
guy.
this thing at low frame rates. I don't care. There was 60 right there for a hot second.
Is that just
That was a
bunch
hot
of-
second.
Is that just a bunch of sodas from Carl's Jr.?
Yeah. You can have a soda.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Can I just
Mike,
go walk over there and
Mike,
grab it?
you grab him a-
Can we
one of
can we
those?
can we can we do that on the camera?
Only if you want to. I can't. The way it works is if you want to. Actually, you.
Oh.
These are guests.
So if I want to
Yes.
be a corporate shill, I can be. Go get one.
I can pass you on them.
Thank
But
you.
you're at.
Can I have a Carl's Jr. cup and just put water in it?
You could just have the water. We have water.
They're
I
empty.
really, really want the
They're
water in
empty.
the Carl's Jr. cup.
They're empty. So I took
Already
two.
enjoyed a great beverage.
The ice is made of water.
Refreshing.
I actually would love a water. That would be fantastic.
We can
Here you
do
go.
that.
This one's for you.
Do you want a water? I can. Look, wait a minute.
No, but for real though, we pulled up to the building and outside there were just two huge Carl's Jr. food trucks, and I was like, we found it.
It's
Because
us.
we were in the middle of it. We were like, you know when you're right before you're lost, when you're like, I think we're about to be lost. It was that, but then we saw two
Sniffed the air.
food trucks. We were like,
Followed your
that's
nose.
it.
Like, oh wait, there it is.
Yeah.
I can smell the bacon.
And we did get free Carl's Jr. burgers before we came
Complimentary.
onto the
Not
stream.
free. Thank you.
Complimentary.
Complimentary. Sorry.
Actually, I don't know if they were free.
Somebody paid for them.
Right.
Carl's Jr.
Someone did.
Carl.
Carl, I think, paid for them.
Skyping in later.
And you know
Well-
what? Guys, I don't wanna
Michigan, I
to
had
just
one
be
left.
like essing
Mike,
Carl's
I
run
Jr.
out of time
right now.
I did. I ran out of time.
But like, it was really good.
Okay. I swear I
Just
didn't
saying.
come on to
Austin, are you gonna have
Money
a go
well
on this?
spent.
I don't
5
know,
minutes. I
sleep
think.
on something.
I think you should have a go.
I'll have a go on Sewer Shark.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's get back to
Boom,
the FNC
high
action.
score. High score. Game never played.
Hey, that is a cool
That's
continue screen.
not even
Yeah.
a cup.
That is a
Yes, it
good
is.
continue screen.
This one's mine. That one's his.
But it was.
No, you took my
it was
bottle.
Empty cup.
Right. So, Mike,
this is
we
just a
putting
prop
sewer shark in. You
It's
want me
a
to do
prop
this?
cup. Austin, it's a prop cup.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Don't put other people's mouth things in your mouth.
Do you
The
wanna-
chances that they have something that I'm gonna catch from this cup, it's so low.
It's so unlikely.
Famous last
really-
words.
That's why people have allergies, because everybody's washing their hands all the time, Austin.
I'll do you a swap.
No, but actually though,
Why are
I'm
you
pretty
conspiracy
sure.
theory Facebooking
I'm pretty
right
sure
now?
these were empty.
Okay.
That's real. Doctors say that.
Can we get a thumbs up from someone
My
that's empty? Give me a
homeopath told
thumbs up right
that
here,
when
guy.
you wash your hand, it gives you allergies.
That's what they said.
I'll put it
Put
back
this
in.
back. I'm gonna give this to you.
All right. Sewer Shark was another one of
I'll
those
take a
ones.
control.
just like Knuckles Chaotix, where I bought it because I was like, this will be hilarious, and then I played it and I was like, this is actually.
I kind of like
It's the inferior Tomcat Alley.
I would like to play Sewer Shark.
It's the, oh yeah, there you go.
Controller. Got
Yeah,
it.
Austin, you haven't played a game yet, have you?
In my life,
Yeah, ever. Yeah.
I just write.
Why don't they let you
How'd
do
you
this?
I
get
just
this?
write about these. I don't actually.
You just watch it, let's play.
No, but
Yeah.
real,
Good enough.
real
Go
talk,
on
though,
Wikipedia.
Don't you have a master's or something? Like,
do.
what are you doing here?
Listen, I'm
They
doing
have a
okay.
piano in the lobby. What are you doing?
They
You
do
didn't,
have
you
a-
didn't see what we did with Revenge of
I don't
Shinobi
need-
last
Yeah,
night.
we had a deep cut talk on Revenge of Shinobi. We had Just Blazing here last night. It had a really great.
Sitting right where
Sitting
you
right
are.
where you are. He's a rap producer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was
didn't
hoping
know.
you would let that go a little bit longer. Like the blank stare was pretty good.
Right here.
Just Blazing was
but like
right
he
here?
picked up the controller
lights on the whole time?
and then just immediately put in the code in Revenge of Shinobi for Infinite Shurikens. Like,
Nice.
my
Yeah,
dude,
that's
like,
dope.
let's
Like
go.
we were pretty sure. I was pretty sure. Like I think I'm
And then,
remembering this.
in the middle of talking, I'm just gonna completely nerd out here. He just like name dropped Johnny V, and it was the best.
I don't
We'll
know
have-
the
so
code
good.
to
We'll have
any
archives.
game off the top of my head.
We have archives of that and a lot else soon on the website.
Do we want to talk about the origin of Sewer Shark?
No,
Yes.
we're just gonna go right past it.
No, because I found out about this.
Okay.
I mean, this is hilarious. I guess we should listen to
All right, remind me how this works.
Oh, I don't remember.
It seems like a lot like the Matrix.
You're a flying ball that lives in the sewer, and you have a guy that yells at you to tell
No,
you.
I'm the pilot. I'm dog meat. Get it right.
Well, you're the guy in the bar.
No, the
Yeah.
ball is the robot.
Radigator.
Aim and shoot.
I thought that the ship was the ball.
No.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Is that a ball ship?
How do I turn? How do I
Is
turn?
that
How do
one
I
of the ball
turn?
ships?
I fucked up.
Okay.
Wait 1
wait.
second. Shh. I need to hear the orders, or I'm gonna die.
Well, it says up top.
It
Yeah, it
shows
says
you
up
up top.
Red is wrong.
Yeah.
Press up, press up, press up. Left,
Fucked
left.
up. Left.
Did I
then-
fuck up? No, that's
what?
just saying when the next one is.
Oh, that's, oh, okay.
They give you a sequence, and then it's like, oh, you have
Oh.
to turn in that sequence.
Oh, God.
But I restart this.
Okay, yeah. So
I need to go in blank because I need to hear what he. I think
It's,
he said 6, 9, or 9er, but I need to be sure.
let's just take a breath and explain to the people watching what's happening.
What is Sewer Shark?
You're watching FMV of a ship flying through a tunnel, and
tunnel
you
of
kind of
shit.
come up on like off ramps that like turn
Right.
onto other tunnels, and there's a guy on your radio that's like, turn left, right, up, and then you have
Except
to
that he says,
remember
like-
that and turn
He
left,
says
right.
like
and then-
6, 9, or 9er.
Oh, is that what he does?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Wait, did you? Okay, look, Sewer Shark. This game originated on the VHS-based Control Vision video game console. This tape contains 4 separate video streams were interweaved onto it, allowing the hardware to switch between video streams, for example, to show a turn being taken or ignored. That's incredible.
That sounds.
Yeah.
I'd rather play that version.
That's
frankly.
So-
amazing.
This was one of 3 games, along with Night Trap and something else I can't remember.
Make
It was
my video.
fully, it was fully like shot and produced and put together for an unreleased console in the 80s called like it was called the Nemo. I don't remember what company it was for though.
Pixar.
Well, Road Avenger preceded the Mega CD.
All right, I'm
didn't
not
it?
gonna hit a button this time. So
That
hit
was
the intro.
That was on like Laserdisc, like a Laserdisc
Original
game or
concept by
something.
Rob Fulop.
I think this was
Maybe that
something
was that.
similar
Yeah.
to it, but the system never came out. These these games got put in a box somewhere, and the rights got passed to somebody. And then when Sega made the Sega CD, and Sony was looking for
Anything to
movie
publish.
games to make games out of, they heard about some guy that already had a bunch of them, and so they made them into Sega CD games.
And this world is basically like the Matrix in that most
Yes.
people live deep underground and like have to move through tunnels and shit. But here,
Oh my God.
this guy's mad and angry. But
Yeah.
like your bosses live at Solar City, the one last refuge of like humanity.
Solar City?
Yeah.
You don't remember Solar City?
Solar City?
That's what we're trying to get to.
Is that solar panel company referencing Sewer Shark? Tell me it's
Yeah,
true.
of course. They love Sewer Shark.
Sorry, I don't know how wide that company is,
Not
but
very.
in Massachusetts there's a solar company called Solar City.
This game was on the Associated Press Top 10 Games of 1993. They called it
That's-
bizarre and wildly entertaining.
AP knows what
Most
they're talking
technical
about.
Sega CD.
The cutscenes in this are actually really like funny and campy and
Yeah.
like.
I will accept that. I will accept that it was
All right, shh.
in the top 10.
So that's Catfish. He's my robot friend. And he's like, oh no, it's Eradicator. Turn this back up.
Ratigator.
Right,
Part alligator, part rat.
All right,
Ratigator.
6, 12, 3 is what I got to take. So I got to turn on the 6, the 12, and the 3.
So it does show you
What's coming
what
up.
he's saying at the top in
There we
yellow.
go. So now I'm going to make this turn like that.
Nice.
Looking good. So now 12, 3. Take that turn.
Oh, listen, that is some Genesis ass music right there.
This is why people play the Genesis. Is for a thing that sounds like that.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's
like an angry robot.
It's a dirty, filthy.
It's filthy.
It's filthy.
This music is filthy.
It's filthy music. This is a dirtier bass than the sewers you're flying through.
Now, and this is who I am. I researched online and specifically bought the version of the Genesis with the best sound chip in it.
That's true.
Wow.
Because there's like 4 different Genesis. Because there's the original. This is the 1, and then they redid the 1.
Yep.
And they did the 2 and the 3. So there's 4.
And there's the CDX.
And there's CDX. So there's what? 5 different sound chips.
Yep.
All Yamaha?
No.
No.
This was the only one with a discrete sound chip. The
Oh,
other
okay.
ones have
And that was the
integrated.
Yamaha.
Yeah.
You lost me to Sewer Shark. Oh, there's a bat.
Get the bat. The bat's important to get.
I like how it says
Got 'em.
dog meat on screen all the
Got
time
'em.
so you don't forget.
6, 3, 9er.
This is the best music that we've heard all night, like sincerely.
Seriously.
Yeah.
There's 6.
All night?
All night, yeah.
All night we've
It's
been
6
here. This
I know
is
that
the
we're
best music.
We're streaming live, so you might not know it's 6 p.m.
And if you mess up here, you'll just crash into like a wall. It's bad. There's 3.
I just want to say I think it's really funny because I bet a lot of the crew's been here for a while. And when I said that it's 6 p.m., I saw someone check their watch. And I was like,
That was rude.
what?
It was rude. They're like, oh, do I get to go home soon? And then no.
No. I do feel a little bad.
What time is it?
It's like
They're
3.
right there.
3:15.
Hey, you know what? This might be a great time to remind people that Keith and I here do a thing that we call Run Button.
Uh-huh.
It's
You
on
call Run
YouTube.
Button. I don't.
He doesn't
Wow.
call it that. And this is true. When we were driving here, I briefly considered coming on with a sign that said Run Button and it was crossed out, and underneath our new name, Extreme, X-Stream.
It's a bad name. You
but
can't call it that.
I thought maybe
Guys, when
doing
you
a
knew me-
fake name change was not the best way to introduce new viewers to Run Button.
I'm not trying
Or
to.
is it?
I'm not trying to big time you. But when you knew me, I had like 800 followers on Twitter, and now I run a website.
Yes.
Don't call yourselves Extreme.
Oh, no. It was a bit.
joke.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
yeah, it was a bit. We're not changing. No.
Our website was going to be extremestreams.republican.
Oh, did you get that hot dot Republican top
Yep.
level domain?
No, you know what? I would have a .republican domain, but they're really expensive.
Yeah, they're almost as expensive
Very
as
exclusive.
Dot Luxury, which I think is like $32,000 to buy a Dot Luxury. That's real. When I was buying contentburger.biz and looking into buying lptrends.info,
Did you get that one?
I haven't got it yet.
When do you know the hottest trends in Let's Plays? Because that's otherwise.
Yeah, well, the hottest trends is you have to play through all of the Sonic games, even when it's really boring. You have to play through all the Mario games. You have to play through every Silent Hill game, even though you hate the next one
fuck, I missed the turn,
consecutively more
I missed the
every
turn,
single time.
What are you talking about? Homecoming's a great game.
We haven't gotten there yet.
It's bad.
We're on 4.
We're stuck
bad.
on 4.
stuck
I
on
think
4.
you
4 is,
like
4 is
4.
interesting.
It is
I didn't say it's good. I
interesting.
said
No, you're right. Yeah.
Well,
it didn't start as a Silent Hill game. And
Right,
once
yeah.
you know that, the game makes a lot more
what's
sense.
next?
All
I
right.
died in Sewer Shark.
Mark, look who did the music.
YouTube.com.
We have about 30 minutes left.
All right.
Keep that in mind.
What else is on the card?
A lot. What else is
Oh,
what?
Virtua Fighter.
Virtual Fighter, Virtual Racing,
Virtua Fighter is just a bad version of Virtua Fighter.
YouTube.com/runbutton.
YouTube.com/runbutton.
Runbutt.online doesn't forward to our YouTube page
Yeah,
yet.
but we do own it. We do own runbutt.online.
Runbutt.online.
Do these guys not need a .zone? Surely they
should
need
get
to
a
up
.zone.
their
We don't
game.
have a dot zone
Get in
yet.
on it. Get on the ground floor.
Those dot zones are
I
go
thought
fast.
about, well, I tried to get Jeff.zone, but that one was taken.
I own threadbuffet.biz. I don't know if that still works, but that's where we had our shirts for a while.
Threadbuffet.biz.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work? Okay.
you
So I have to
still have,
redirect
Do
Threadbuffet.
you still have music at Guitar Wolf?
I have, you can get music that I guess mostly improvised at monsterguitars.wolf.bandcamp.com.tumblr.com. All of the dots are spelled out except for the last 2. You can also get there. You fuckdads.com.
Fuckdads.com.
It's the same. It's the same
How
way.
much money are you spending?
Right? Like
URL?
30, like 35.
Say a lot about not having any
zeros
money.
there?
No, they're cheap. $biz and .info is like $4 to $6 a year each.
Okay.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Put one of these in.
Yeah, we don't mind which.
I like that we finally have a form to come on where I can just say all the URLs that I
They're
buy.
good URLs.
Yeah.
Finally.
Oh, I've never done that before.
I broke it.
You broke it. It
I've
sounds
never
bad.
done that before.
It took me like a year to
was
convince
awesome.
Kyle that contentburger.biz was a good
good
purchase.
I also like that people are typing fuckdads.com into the chat and they're just immediately getting deleted.
Oh no! That's a real. No, it's not a joke. That's a real thing. It's not pornography. I promise.
What I love about Keith's URL, fuckdads.com, is that anyone hears that and thinks it's some kind of weird porn site, but he really means it like he doesn't like dads.
dads.
Like,
Anti-dad.
dads,
I'm anti-dad.
fuck those.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck dads.
That's what music's about.
We got 2 dads on set.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I'm a dad.
Yeah, we got 3
Three
dads.
dads.
Wow.
You're out
All
now.
right, you're outnumbered by dads.
That's true. I was outnumbered at 2. Frank.
We need to blow. Dad needs to blow.
I think it.
All right,
and
do another one.
I think that means it's good.
We're gonna
Yeah, if it says no signal, that means it's working. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right. Different CD game, maybe?
Or a different, do racing. We'll knock them out.
Okay, yeah.
We'll do them all.
Racing's a classic.
They said we couldn't do 72 games in 72 hours. We're going to do 72
Yeah.
games in one segment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't underestimate us.
Well, that's the thing. Once you have a game that's like really good,
I'm gonna let
you
that
play
one
for
go.
a few hours. You've got to cram a few games in the next
Yes, you
hour.
do.
Yeah. And
And,
that's
like,
what that's what the 32X is all about.
We
Like,
spent an hour on Superman 64 last night.
wow, that's too long.
We got past the rings.
That's.
I have not played it for that long, so I don't even know about the.
You say that like it's an
it's been-
accomplishment, but it's not like it gets better after that.
That's what
I
we
mean-
learned.
Yeah.
The fact we were reading was like, oh, this is when the game gets, like the action starts happening.
Which is
and
definitely true. You do more punching at that moment in the game.
There's like computer hacking, and you
And a
have.
lack of checkpoints.
There was a Superman game for the 360.
Uh-huh.
We were
That was
talking
not
about
good.
That Superman Returns game, right?
Yeah.
He was
kinda-
defending it.
It's not bad, but like it's not a good game. But you get to fly so high in the air,
That's
literally
and then
what
you
I
get to
said.
go straight
That's
down,
what I
and that's
said.
great.
It feels
it's
great.
really good.
It's really
I
good.
didn't buy it, but I played the demo so I could fly around.
Really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
you down like the trial on Xbox
Yeah,
Live?
because there's no like limit to how long you can spend flying around.
We're getting closer to morphing Power Rangers here.
Oh, we should.
Well, here's the thing about Power Rangers. I actually don't want to put it in because we have footage of that on YouTube, and first it got blocked, then later it got unblocked.
Because it's episodes.
It's not blocked
it's just
anymore,
TV.
but it could like mute that chunk on Twitch or something.
Right.
And I don't want to be the
appreciate
guy
you
that
looking out.
ruined.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, Twitch viewership.
Yeah.
See, Rick, I invite guests who understand.
Yeah.
Responsible.
Responsible guests.
Maybe Twitch want to say like, we could
And I'm
play,
sure-
we could play Echo. Echo the Dolphin's cool.
Oh,
I mean, if
everybody
there's-
loves Echo the Dolphin.
If there's
it's
anything that
terrifying.
It's the real problem with Echo Dolphin is how every other dolphin you meet is the most existentially terrifying philosopher. They're all just talking about like maybe things will return to dust. There's stars in your eyes, Echo.
All right, are we throwing something young?
Yeah, throw it in.
You can go Echo. Or this flashback's cool. I love
Flashback's
that.
legit good, but it doesn't get really good until after.
It
you're out of the
doesn't. We
jungle.
just like to watch the intro. The intro's so good.
there's Rise of the Dragon, a Blade
viewing
Hunter
can watch the intro.
mystery.
It's on
The
YouTube.
Blade Runner game.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Stop the stream, go to
that
YouTube,
game
watch
is
the
not
intro.
great.
Just open
I
it
have
up.
the Sega Classics collection that has Streets of Rage and Golden Axe and Revenge of Shinobi.
And Shinobi.
We have a computer with those.
Yeah, but this is
You
a this is
told
a-
me that I needed physical copies.
No, they're Steam. It's Steam. I didn't just steal these
Sure.
from the internet.
Well, I'm sorry,
Put on
Austin
Echo.
Big Time
Yeah,
Walker.
Austin went legit. He's too big
Did.
for
It's
us.
big for emulators.
We don't have salaries. Dickwad.
We just buy URLs and flip them.
We have to buy. If we want to play Revenge of the Shinobi, we have to buy the Sega CD version at a weird
And the Sega
yard
CD to play it
sale.
on.
That's the only way.
Everything else.
Would you flip fuckdads.com?
Well, it depends on the money, but yeah.
What if a dad offered you a lot of money for it?
What was he gonna do with it? Was he gonna like take it down?
He's
to
gonna take it
keep
down.
people?
I've
He
got
loves-
this great business idea.
No, I
is like
wouldn't
when
do that
the-
because that's exactly why I have fuck dads to begin with.
This is like when Nintendo bought that Ron Jeremy Mario porn, right? to stop other people getting.
Is that real?
Can we talk
Yeah,
more
it used
about
to
that?
WhiteHouse.com used to go to a porn site for the longest time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, what about that? What if it was like a porn site that was like, oh, fuck dads. Dads are
If
big.
somebody wanted to buy
That's it.
Fuck Dads to turn it into
Why
a
does
porn
it-
site, like a dad-based
This is
porn
when
site,
you,
I would
and
do
it was
that.
still on.
We gotta steer this conversation somewhere else.
Okay.
Oh, is that what happened?
You just never.
It was all
reset?
fine, and then.
I think the 32X might be not working.
You broke the 32X.
We might have to go to our backup.
It's okay, we do have another
32X.
32X over there. Yeah.
What?
We brought a second 32X in case this one stopped working. It's a 32X. You can't be too
Hey!
prepared.
Hey,
Wait, you just went back to the Sonic.
this
game.
game's good.
Oh my God.
Wait, didn't we? We were already here.
We're already
well,
here.
we could be
You
mighty
can't
this
count
time.
This is a different game. This isn't helping our count, Patrick.
There's gotta be another game. There's gotta be another game.
Play as Mighty.
We're
Show me Mighty.
If you play as Mighty, it's a different game.
It doesn't count.
that's good.
That's not
It's
true.
not bad.
It's not true.
It's not a bad thing.
Show me Mighty.
Is the bag is empty now? Or is
I
or
will
is it-
show you mighty. Oh well, yeah. Just jump on my shit on the floor. What the fuck?
Christ, don't mix it up with the other
No,
You
game.
get
this
the
is
release
what
form. We
happens.
can do anything to your shit.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you're a guest at Vice.
They just spill your stuff on the
Spill it
floor.
all over.
This looks like
You
a
know what?
really
I can
fancy
take
set,
some out
but
of
this
pockets
is
and
just
go
like a
dump it
weird
down.
You
warehouse.
didn't push anything and it all just falls apart.
The walls are made of paper.
Wow.
Don't touch them.
We got to go to preferences, got to go to options,
And then turn
every
to mighty.
time you turn the fucking thing on.
Original?
Normal is the one we
Why
want.
does it just say miles in the background of that options menu?
Because I think that's what it says in Sonic 2
that's-
option.
Yeah.
I know that. I'm just wondering.
But
why
what does
miles?
it say? I wasn't reading it.
Miles.
Miles.
Oh.
Continue.
Continue. Oh yeah, okay. See,
You
brand new
have
level.
a save?
Yeah. Yes, I have a save. This game's dope.
This is what I was trying to say. Kyle likes these games.
Yeah.
It's not a bit for him.
You
Well-
sounded mildly condescending as
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he knows.
wait. What the hell is wrong with liking a good Sonic?
This is just that Sonic 2 level. Why are they calling it Dark Fortress Zone?
Well, it's
Oh, it's a caterpillar.
it's a hack of it. It's a different layout,
Yeah.
Okay.
and it's
moved
from
a couple
Sonic
blocks
1.
around.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Sonic 1.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
Quick.
Oh, you're
oh,
dead. Thought he had a shield.
no, I didn't get one.
Okay, well.
This game's actually pretty hard compared to other Sonic games. Because, you know, it's a ROM hack and that's what you do.
Right, you make things really tough. Oh, get one of those shields.
There we go.
And invincibility.
Get that fire shield.
There you go.
There's actually, so this is what ends up happening. The sad reality of like fan game projects is that this version is, it's buggy, but it's finishable. It's mostly complete. And then they made a completely reworked, like better version that's like a Sega CD ROM.
Ooh.
But that one is like totally unfinished because they just like the team fell apart. Or
Right.
something.
I do like that 2 minutes ago, they was insisting that the game is good, and then now it's buggy and unfinished. it's mostly
It's a
finishable, is that what you said?
It's a good, if flawed near the end, game.
What happens at the end?
I don't remember. I think like the last level just kind of feels like a.
Does Kreia show up and just narrate the ending to you? Is it like the Coach Orchard thing?
Well, Dr. Robotnik is trying to destroy the Force.
Right, the Jedi Order is, yeah.
The Speed Force, though.
Oh.
Why are we playing that? Are you playing that
I
today?
think-
Or sometime?
KOTOR 2?
Yeah.
I love KOTOR 2. It's a bad stream game.
It is a bad stream
It
game.
is, yeah.
But like here we are.
I know. And yet,
You guys are fucking assholes. Oh, he only has the Insta Shield when he's got no shield.
And what else interesting can you say?
Well, you see, Keith, if I get this fire shield, fire can't hurt me.
Oh wow.
But wait, can I? Okay, so now we got a
Wait,
water
but that's
one.
an upside down water shield. Does that mean anything?
No, but see, now I can switch between them.
Between the shield.
No, that's not nothing.
No, that's not.
'Cause
I mean, it's
then-
not nothing.
So, you know, like.
Austin's texting.
I am.
let's- Oh shit! It costs rings to switch shields, so I
Oh.
just wasted all my rings.
well, good.
Yeah.
Good.
We're all mad at you.
Yeah, clearly. Holy shit! If you want to play something else, then pick one. I don't care. None of the other ones were
Until
working.
the game switches, Austin's just gonna look at his phone.
Yeah, I said.
Wow,
play this,
I'm
so,
getting
I mean,
fucking
that's-
iced out hardcore right now.
We all like Mighty.
No one likes Mighty like I do.
That's true.
Wow.
He's not wrong.
Okay.
No one likes Mighty like Kyle does.
We've been through this. People have preferences and options.
That's true.
Listen, guys,
There's some
Mighty
fan
is a
artists that
great
like Mighty
character.
more than you.
He didn't get his due. And these guys, they realized that and they put him in this ROM.
You know, I can appreciate Kyle trying to give Mighty his due, finally,
Right, that's
after all
like-
these years.
It's like a Bernie Sanders, like everyone's equal or whatever.
Right.
Like full communism now type shit.
Sure.
Right.
I got it. Shaft.
Kyle likes Mighty and is doing this to the stream because of communism.
Right, that's what I said.
I'm doing this to the stream. This is something I'm doing. I'm so sorry.
So do you feel like Shadow got his just due?
Shadow got a gun
Shadow
game.
doesn't deserve shit.
You say Shadow got a good game?
Gun game.
Oh, they said a good game.
He got a game with guns. They broke like the entire kayfabe, I guess, of
the kayfabe
of Sonic.
Previously, like Batman, Sonic never had guns.
Right, yeah. It was part of his credo.
Right. My whole universe, no guns.
No guns, just speed.
That has always been Sonic's motto. No guns, just speed.
You asked, by the way, you were like, oh, you were texting. Your partner messaged me to say, hey, I and my son are watching this, so maybe we should, she didn't say this part, but maybe we shouldn't curse so much.
Well, I did not know that.
Well, now
You know what?
I've informed you.
You know what it is?
What is it?
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Kids aren't in school
Kids
today.
are not in school.
Whoops.
We got 15 minutes.
All right.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't know
no
that
one-
a 6-year-old was watching.
That is true.
The 6-year-old that you live with. 6, 5, 6, 5,
6.
6.
Almost 7.
Get out of the lava.
Relax, buddy. I got this.
I don't listen.
on.
I've seen you die a lot.
You haven't seen anything.
Austin just reenacting the classic run button. I'll watch out for that fireball bit.
Oh.
Well, that was
All right,
Sonic
classic.
96.
Do we want
Thanks.
virtual racing? Is that what we were trying before?
We'll give it a go. We'll give it
So
a try.
about those
What do we
bugs
have?
that are in that ROM.
What do we have left?
Virtual racing.
Try it.
I tried to get it to work.
Man, I remember seeing that arcade cabinet for the first time for virtual racing. Oh my God, that was incredible.
That was great.
That means it's working.
There you go.
Hey!
Sega Sports.
We just, you know what? We just needed Sonic to clear out
Yeah.
the system.
Yeah.
It's like a flush.
Yeah, it's like a colonic.
Wow,
Yeah.
Ryu is number 1. All right, show us this.
Let's get a.
There's something about these flash shaded polygons that allows it to
I'll
hold up
take
in
it
a
if
way
it was
that
planned.
textured
Yeah.
polygons look.
It's kind of like timeless.
I can't remember the controls, but again, you used to be able to play this on a 6 button as well, didn't you? But they just changed the views, I think. Oh, do I have? Is that me?
Yes.
Or is that you? That's you.
I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, that's you. That's.
Oh wait. Oh wait,
Manual.
we're playing two versus.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay, cool.
Do we want to go on the
Metropolis.
bridge or the
Fewer
sand
polygons.
bar?
Metropolis. You want to do the
Sweet.
butt level first.
Yeah.
Yeah. We made that joke 4 years ago. The last time we played.
Have we played this?
Yes.
No memory.
You remember
Zero.
the butt.
I-
You recognize it.
I guess I recognize the butt.
We actually played the Genesis version and then compared it to this version.
There's the there's this like
Genesis version
insane
was
phenomenon.
sprite-based?
What's that?
No, it was like a double tall cartridge because they put in special hardware to make.
Oh, like
3D
kind of like
work on it.
why am I blanking on the Starfox chip?
Super FX.
Yeah, the Super FX chip.
There's
That's bizarre.
Yeah, it
this?
is weird.
For the Genesis one.
For the Genesis one.
the Genesis
and,
doesn't have any 3D hardware.
yeah, and that's why that version doesn't work on like any emulator.
Who's on the top? Who's on the bottom? And
I'm
who's
the
gonna
bottom.
bomb it first?
I'm on the top. I
just-
don't know what's happening.
about the butt level joke. There's this insane phenomenon when like, 'cause, Kyle, we've had at least a podcast since like 2009. And so sometimes you just watch an old thing or listen to an old thing that you did, and someone says something, and then I'll think a joke, and then me from 7 years
Yep.
ago will make that same joke, and it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it turns out you're not that
that different.
unique
You're
or
not
interesting.
outgrown.
You actually just have the same 3 reactions to everything, no matter when you experience it.
So I like to see more of the track. Oh no!
I wish the backgrounds weren't just JPEGs.
Yeah.
I
But
understand.
it's a nice green.
You gotta get respawned.
It's a
skybox.
it's a rich forest green.
That would be incredible.
Hey man, it's got split screen. Give
I
it
would
that one.
love Titanfall to have a flat pop.
I mean, that's more than Halo 5, right?
I mean, that-
Right?
Yeah.
That's
Incredible.
what I'm saying. Nice Halo.
Someone did that for The Witcher, and it looks amazing. It looks like a DS game.
That sounds so good.
I do think that this game is directly comparable to Halo 5.
I can see why.
Yeah.
The Halo 5?
Yeah. The Halo
Patrick, I
5.
heard you confirmed Halo 6 yesterday.
Yeah.
What I have?
Did they really?
You know, it's just, that game's coming out.
All right, sure.
I'm getting just like, you know, like I know a lot of you guys only got like 4 hours of sleep. You've been here all night, all day, whatever, but I'm just getting sleepy. Like,
Yeah.
playing these games, it's tiring.
Playing games is
You know what I'm
exhausting.
talking about, Austin?
I've been tired.
I'm tired just like you, Austin.
I'm all right.
We're all on the same level.
Oh, well, me too. I'm fine, though.
Yeah,
all right.
we're
Yeah.
fine, but we're so
I'm
tired,
fine.
and this is so hard.
I've
But
been
also, it's like
trying-
nothing.
I've actually been
Austin's
trying
fine.
really hard not to have any caffeine. I've had like 2 cups of coffee over the last 2 days or whatever.
That's
But I'm
good.
getting to where I might need a little caffeine.
Yeah, that's the thing. You want to push yourself as far as you can before you have the
Without
caffeine.
putting those
Because then
additives.
you start going into like the caffeine dip.
Right, like I've
Yeah.
been like, I thought about it, and like you said, you had a delicious burger earlier. I had one yesterday, and I couldn't be having more. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to like.
Because you have integrity.
Oh,
'Cause
no,
you,
no.
you don't want to be swayed
No.
by corporate
It's
interests.
not why. So I just want to make sure I'm not overeating. I'm not like.
You're
not
enjoying these foods as part
gonna
of a
get
balanced diet.
Exactly.
Right. Just because you're on a stream doesn't mean your diet's gonna go out the window.
Right.
Eating about this bunch of garbage.
Right.
There's
I
a
mean, that's-
quinoa
I've seen-
salad over there. Go have some of that quinoa salad.
They have a lot of things everywhere.
That's true.
That's just
That's true. I can't. I was gonna argue with you, but then I was like, no
Stop.
one's got me. There's
Yeah,
a
I
lot
got
of things everywhere.
Stuff is everywhere.
Doesn't matter where you go. There's stuff there.
Everything shapes.
Here's a bit we could do.
Everything
Austin,
shapes-
name a
all
place,
stuff is
and I'll show
things.
you what kind of things are there.
All right, go.
No, you gotta name a place. You give me a place.
A hospital.
Needles.
That's one.
Yeah. Oh,
catheters.
more things. Patience. Mirror heads.
And also patience.
And also patience.
And also, yeah.
And you know what? Doctors with patience.
Wait, you said
without
you
borders.
said mirror,
Damn it.
you said mirror hats. They don't do those anymore, do they?
I mean, if it's a Halloween,
In the hospital? if you're just
if
like
doctors dress up as old doctors.
Older doctors.
Oh, you're
don't
one of the
wanna
mirror
go to that
doctors? Yeah, I'm one of the
That's a bad
plague
hospital.
doctors.
And, you know,
Yeah, if you're just like, oh, this is a regular checkup, and then like plague doctor, huge frill mask comes in.
some
Okay,
others
here's some
doctors
poker
are
you can
older
sniff.
than others. Doctors
Oh, yeah.
than others.
Right.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
God.
Shit.
Other places.
Other places, come at me.
Guys, can I just say real quick?
Beaches.
Sand, shells, fish, people, towels,
So rude.
beach balls, volleyballs.
Such a nasty boy.
What's the one where you throw? What's the one where you throw? You throw the ball and you try to get it next. Bocce ball.
And beaches?
You roll the
Yeah.
ball.
You can't roll.
You don't play that on a beach.
Wait, no. What's the one? It's bocce, but you throw it. You toss it. What's that
We
one?
call it boots.
horseshoes.
Horseshoes. Horseshoes. That's the one.
Wait, are you
bocce
talking
ball
about
game that you
spike ball?
throw it.
I think there's a version of beach bocce where you toss it instead of rolling it.
Yeah,
I think
they're
that's
making
real.
shit
Well,
up. French
I
rolls.
might, maybe, but that's what games are. You just make shit up.
What
It
sort,
sounds
of,
fun.
what sort of sound does the game ball thing that you're talking about make?
Game
Oh,
ball.
okay. Yeah, the game ball.
Well,
you
guys,
toss-
you might not know this, but Keith can make
I
any
can
sound.
replicate
He's
any
like
sound.
Michael Winslow.
I'm like Michael
from the Police
Winslow.
Academy movie.
I'm the guy who taught Michael Winslow.
He's older than you.
Yeah, he didn't learn till very recently.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Michael Winslow, the actor.
Michael Winslow, the actor, the
Learned
famous
it from
actor.
you.
from
Was
Police
he not in
Academy
Robin
movies.
Hood, Prince of Thieves?
He
I'm
was
thinking
in
of a
probably
different
was
guy.
in-
He
Different
was
guy,
in,
I'm sure.
Police Academy.
He was in
Man,
Police Academy.
Definitely not the Kevin
He was in
Costner.
Police Academy too. He was in Spaceballs.
In Spaceball.
That was like right after I taught
I
it.
think you need to
No,
finish.
you
Yes.
were -10 or something.
No, I think it came out the year I was born, but I've had this ability for my whole life.
Since you were a baby.
Since I was a baby, yes. I was a baby, they were like,
So I can give you any sound. and you'll
any
make that
sound. Yeah.
Could I just say real quick, thank God that we switched away from that boring, shitty Sonic game into this super thrilling, fun to play racing
It
game.
broke.
Look, I had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Sorry about your loss, Kyle.
It turns out there's only so much you can get out of Virtua Racer.
What's the sound
That's
Bones make?
one
Bones,
stream.
man. Right like that. That's a bone.
It's not bad.
That's bones. Give me more.
What about bones falling into Jello?
That's exactly
We could
right.
try.
A bone breaking.
Good try. We
Yeah,
have
just-
a bone.
we
over
have
Just
here.
a bone,
Bone
breaking.
breaking.
We have bones.
No, that's perfect.
I mean, yeah, what bone was that?
Do a
It was
truck.
You're not allowed to respond.
yeah,
ribs.
exactly.
No,
Yeah, it
it's
wasn't a
perfect.
femur. It was an ulna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was an ulna. Did I not say that?
Is that a bone?
Yeah, it's next to the radial
I'll let
bone.
it slide.
Do you know all the bones?
I
Is that part of needing to know all the sounds?
yeah, you have to.
You have to know everything.
Everything so that you can
Let's
make
hang on.
every sound.
Hang on. Right, ready?
So yeah, I forgot to say part of the.
Ready? Wow, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
You were bang on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
Can you do like a truck hitting a pothole?
Yeah, I can do that.
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Oh, do you want me to
8
do
minutes
it?
to do something amazing.
We could stop and get prepped and get back onto the right time schedule is actually what I'm
We could do.
we're doing
Okay, all right. Oh, we're doing it.
Because we've been back for a couple of days.
All right.
Oh, wait, are we going? What are we putting
What is he
in?
doing?
We're doing
don't know.
Sonic CD.
If he
They're
puts
trying to
it
shut
on-
us down, Kyle.
Trying
They're
to shut him
trying to.
down, but
Kyle's a renegade.
he doesn't
That's
care.
just-
I don't follow the rules.
Okay, well, we can watch the intro to Sonic CD.
Can we
right,
watch the
that's
movie?
fair. We can't
Watch
do
the
that.
movie.
That's fair. That's fair.
Watch
great.
the movie.
We'll watch the movie.
I don't
Is that something that we'll get more on Twitch?
What
I broke it.
Oh no, now we just get to play all the music from Sonic CD.
What did you do?
I broke it,
You
but
trod
it's
on the
mine,
pad.
so that's fine.
Even this music is
This
different
is
from
great.
the European one.
I love this.
Oh, really?
The European one goes dun 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 dun.
Which one's better?
This is like peaceful.
Well, I mean,
and
I actually
love it.
prefer that maybe, but of course, my childhood
right, it's
memory says
nostalgia.
it sucks.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
So again, we are Run Button.
Thank you.
YouTube.com/Run Button. And you know what, guys? If you might be thinking like, I don't like Let's Plays. That's lame. I only watch things that are exactly the same but with different names, like endurance runs. Just give it a shot, because it's good and you'll like it.
Give me this controller.
Hey,
Right,
listen to this music.
I can't abide this.
Where does the?
You just let it go, or you hit new game.
I hit new game. Watch this
Wait, it's-
anime.
it's
We're gonna
got-
make you watch anime.
Has it got the intro?
I'll watch what's
Yeah,
going
the
on.
intro,
It
yeah.
must.
Then I'm not fully watching it.
Okay.
And it doesn't
Oh
count.
no! You must have to leave it.
This is a whole
Real
bit.
quick,
It's a
just-
disaster. It's a disaster.
You gotta
check.
Shut it down. Shut it all down.
down.
Get it off the screen. Stop it. Don't
Press
actually.
start button.
Don't do
And
that.
press start button though, right? That I can do.
Yeah. You know what I just learned about this little screen here
What?
last night?
What?
If you don't put a CD in and you just let it sit there, after a while, all the words start spinning
Yeah.
around and being crazy.
Why? Someone got bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we used to put this stuff in a shop, in a Tandy's or something, and
Alright, so I'm just gonna wait.
play
The
for people.
Tandies.
My Tandies.
Yeah.
Is it like
Old.
store?
Yeah.
Is that a? No, I thought it was a
Maybe it's in a
Chocolate
bad
was.
Chocolatier.
It was.
chocolatier.
In fact, Tandy's is where I bought my copy of Flashback from.
They sell games from
$44.99.
chocolatier.
Maybe you're thinking of Tandy, the computer company.
Maybe. Oh right, sure. So if I just wait, this is gonna happen?
This is gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
And you might have seen the XBLA version,
I have.
and
Here we
you've
go.
been like, oh
Here
yeah,
we
that's
go.
what it is. But you watch it, the Sega CD version, you realize like, oh right, it was different.
That's
It was
bigger than
tiny.
I remember, actually.
This is a Sega CD
Oh,
version.
wow,
of
this is
this
different.
cutscene.
Yeah.
I love this frame rate. This is totally 60.
Yeah.
What if all anime looked like this?
Does it not?
I don't feel comfortable unless I can count the frames.
1, 2,
On one hand.
Yeah.
Well, it's hand drawn. They can't do every single frame. That's
It's impossible.
They'd be there all day.
Just like the technology all night.
Wait, hold on. When you say they can't do every frame, are you implying that there's frames that exist that they didn't put into the game?
Yeah. They have them. They're not letting us have it.
This looks so much worse than I remember.
It does.
It really looks really
Do you know
bad.
what's letting it down? I'm staying on the point, but anyone at home, go and look the Japanese intro up. It's the same footage, but the music just makes it better.
No, I was waiting for a moment to say the opposite. The Japanese music version sounds terrible.
That's some-
It's not
that's
fun
some
or
deep-
exciting.
It's like Majin Buu. Like he's about to
Yeah.
like, do this
That
thing.
was-
like,
yeah.
That's also makes me say when people make fun of the Sonic R soundtrack.
Right.
Incredible.
Very good.
Love the Sonic R soundtrack.
I'm with you.
Yes.
You guys bring Sonic R?
So good.
It's a Saturn.
We have a Saturn. Why did you bring your Saturn games? I should have
the
told
Sonic R on that Sonic
Wait,
Jam
no.
CD I have.
I don't have Sonic R on the. I have it on GameCube. But
Oh, is it one
That's-
of those collections?
that's one of those.
Wait, if you have it on GameCube, do you have the GameCube disc in here?
Yes.
There we go. Oh, we don't have a GameCube? Do you have a Saturn but not a GameCube?
We have
You
priorities.
have a Wii?
We have preferences and we have options.
We have a Wii
That's true.
emulation mode.
We got virtual highlight.
We don't have virtual highlight.
Austin,
right.
you do this next year. You bring us back, and we'll play virtual highlight for 2 hours.
That sounds good. No one will like us on the internet. The people will lose subscriptions. What?
No, hold on.
That's actually the perfect example of a game that I bought to make fun of it, and then was like,
It's
it's
like
kind
a
of
weird
fun.
JRPG, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move and with
It's
this
like a
game.
horror. It's like a horror action game.
Now we've played Sonic CD. Can I tell you?
really
Show
good
it.
version of a
You
Sonic.
guys better
Yeah.
Oh, you
Look
can
at
go
that.
there.
Look at that. All right.
Look at that. That's
Wait, can I
legit
not spin
cool.
dash in this? Is that?
Yeah?
Oh, it feels weird though.
Look at that.
show it. Yeah.
It does because they did it like
It was like developed.
simultaneously developed, but by
Yeah.
two separate entities.
Right. So the thing with this is that like there's time travel,
Yep.
Yes.
and Well, see, I
You're
dodged
at the
it.
past.
That's good because I want to go.
No, you want to go to the
But I need 50 rings first to go to the past.
No, you don't.
No, you
All
don't.
right?
No.
Really?
Well, you have to hit the sign, and then you have to go fast
Really
enough
fast,
for long
right.
enough.
Gotcha.
So you just go through here.
So
and
just
then
keep
you're good.
pushing right, and you should do it. Yeah.
There we go. Now I'm in the past.
Man, that was a very well
gotta load
orchestrated
first. Give it a-
one.
Yeah.
Give it a second. All right, there you go.
So now I'm in the past, and if I go fix things in the past,
Yeah.
I can change the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's got a big environmental message.
Yeah.
Right.
You just make sure that you
It's,
keep Biff away from everybody.
Okay. Fuck, I fucked up. I was gonna hang out until it says no more past.
save the cheerleader, save the Mobius, I think is what they said.
You gotta find the machine.
Does
Yeah,
that
where are the machines?
What?
Heroes.
Heroes. Yeah, I remember he
Fuck.
you gonna go
Hero
back?
came back from the past.
Okay, you're
There
good.
was future Hero, and you know what? It's fine. No one needs to remember Heroes.
No one needs to
The
remember
first season was so good, and then oh boy.
That was the cheerleader.
Alright,
part?
I think I'm done.
Awesome.
I think
we
I'm
played
done.
Sonic CD.
We've done it. It
It is
counts.
on the list. It's
on the
part
list.
of the 72.
Is there
Check it
no
off.
minimum time limit to play a game?
That was what we just did.
We're making this up.
That's
as we
what it
go
was?
along.
Okay.
We're games
Alright.
journalists. This is
I'll
enough.
keep playing
What are you
while
at?
we
What are
sign
we-
off.
Okay,
here.
so, all right, so,
Go through the list.
one button on YouTube. Where else
Yes.
can people find all your stuff?
Run on YouTube.
That's the only thing.
Anything
On
else?
twitch.tv/runbutton.
ContentBurger.biz.
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 That's the one where if you like us, you can pay us to get Shenmue.
That's our game whisk.
like,
You say that like it's a good thing.
We had a URL, but I forgot to renew it, and then it's a long story.
All right.
Yeah.
Just go to our YouTube page.
and nobody reminded him over and
What
over
about
to
Twitter?
not
Give us-
let it
give us
lapse.
Twitter.
oh yeah, @runbutton.
Great.
What about you guys?
I'm at Keith J. Carberry. He's at 19 letters long.
Yep, 19 letters long.
You go to fuckdads.com.
Don't.
You can. No, you can't go to
All right,
fuckdads.com.
we're done.
We're done.
Thank
You
you.
can't go to monsterguitars.wolf.tumblr.com.
We're done.
Wait,
We're
no.
getting outta here. Go to the next segment.
monsterguitars.wolf.com.tumblr.com.
I'm gonna lose in the first one. You got it.
Me?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Can you play this? You want?
Wait, we're playing rules where you touch it, you have to do it.
Oh. No. Is that a rule? No, it's not a rule.
I thought that was a rule.
That's not a rule. I guess it makes sense because you could just see which ones are like
Yeah,
dirty.
we'll see. I totally tapped like 3.
No,
and then
yeah, you tap. Keep tapping. That's not a real rule. That's bullshit.
Whatever.
I'm already shaky. My hands are shaky.
I know, I'm scared.
Oh god. Oh god. All right. It's extra refreshing going like Carl's Jr. paper cup.
Should I be crazy and get a side guy?
If you want. Do it.
If I knock it over.
Yes.
What?
Oh god. It's such a weird game.
The bottom?
That's too much.
That was really
Oh,
risky.
I know.
I don't know about
I'm a
that.
risk taker. Also, these neck tattoos, it was a Halloween costume. They're temporary, but they're not coming off. Just a disclaimer. They're showing up a little bit. It's on the good side. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. Ooh. That's douchey. You didn't put it on the side, just right in the middle. Do you have to put it on the side? No.
Okay.
It's just nice of you. You're gonna respect your friends like that.
Oh, okay.
It's $50, right? You're playing for 50? That's news to me. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna throw up. Okay.
All right.
Oh, nice. I hear some smash.
I don't know. I don't know where to go. I'm scared. What do I do?
Take your time. Just kidding. Hurry up.
I can't. No, I can't go anywhere.
No way.
Should I?
Do it.
Oh. Okay,
Wow.
okay.
That's all, folks.
Okay.
Easy when you sit down.
Sorry.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna
Okay.
absolutely throw up.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
You got the good one because when you get one, you can just put it on top, or we have to like
Yeah, I
from the
have to-
sides.
Yeah.
Sneaky bastard. Oh yeah, do it slow. Slower.
Oh god.
Slower.
So, yeah, this is like not gonna happen.
I feel
No,
like
with that attitude, it's not.
So wobbly.
Hey, you can't do two hands.
You can't?
No.
Since when?
You can't like brace it.
Not.
Yeah,
what?
come
Then
on.
you can just like
That's cheating.
manhandle.
Well, no, I was like,
Don't
okay,
be
I
dumb.
was poking it through, dude.
Hey, you can poke it through, yeah.
Yeah,
You just
well.
had your hand like here. Like, don't touch
Okay.
it. Don't touch it.
Don't.
That's come on.
Come
That's a real dick
on.
move. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I don't even know. What am I gonna do?
I don't know. I'm gonna throw up.
Let's probably get that checked out.
Guys, I don't know. I don't know. This one?
Easy.
That's
How?
It's not. It's not like that.
You're
It's
done,
not
dude.
against the clock. Jesus.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Is
this
it?
is always a
I'm gonna
clock.
throw up.
Oh man.
Okay.
These are all in there. They're in there. No, I can get that one.
Okay.
I'm having so much anxiety.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't feel good.
Can I get that one?
Mm-hmm.
We feeling that one? Is that one possible? Oh.
Oh, nope, you're done for.
You think so?
Yeah. You can leave it like that if you want.
Wait, how am I done for?
Go ahead.
You think so?
I don't know.
I'm on team me, so I don't care about you.
Wow. All right. Oh god.
Wait, I'm going, right?
Oh god.
I want to do one on top here.
That's gonna fall.
But there's not weight on it, so you can't. It doesn't really
Yeah,
work
you're done.
like that.
Oh,
This is game over. We did it.
No.
Yeah, we did it.
No, no, no.
There isn't really a winner. There's just a for sure.
No.
She just pulled. Damn it.
Yeah. There isn't a winner. There's just one loser, which sucks.
That's the messed up part.
Wait, which is you? So that's fun.
Oh,
that's
that
a good
is
one. That was an easy
like
one.
butter.
Damn it.
It's Paula Dean right here.
We still talking about Paula Dean?
Still a thing. Oh, okay, Chris.
Okay, I think I'm screwed.
No, you have to go.
You're
You
the
can't give up.
hardest pessimist I've ever heard every time. I'm done. It's
I'm
over.
done. No.
This one makes sense?
No.
No. This is it. This is it. Oh wait.
Oh, you jerk.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe not a
Ooh,
jerk.
it's wobbling.
Maybe not a jerk.
It's wobbling. Do it.
I'm like so shaky. Get your dumb face out of here. Oh god. Okay.
How?
Oh
How?
god.
This is not fair.
All right. All right. All
Oh
right.
god. Okay.
I can't. I'm really scared. Oh.
That felt loose.
Oh, mommy.
There's
Oh,
no
mommy.
way.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
You do it so fast.
Look, my hands are shaking. I'm so.
This is so. This is a fun game. It's a classic American family game.
Every time we go, I feel like it's it. Every time.
There's no way. This is.
How is this still okay?
This is actually. This is physics. It happened, right?
Science.
This is architecture.
Okay,
We
there
made
you go.
science.
There you go.
We're making science.
No.
Oh.
No, there's
No.
not. We have to go down.
No. That's it.
Oh, I thought I saw it falling.
No. No.
Nope. Nope. Not that one. For sure, not
yeah,
that one.
yeah, for sure.
Definitely not. No.
There's none.
If you can get the, I'll give you $100 if you can get the one on the bottom without.
Has anyone
stopping
ever
you.
done that?
No.
Pull as fast. You have to pull
You
it really
just,
fast.
yeah.
Come on, you gotta pick one.
Dude, I have no option.
Time's running out.
There's no time.
The time is running out. You just have to pull one.
Oh, this sucks.
Come on.
I'm bored. I'm just way bored.
Come on. There. No. Are you kidding me?
See you, Shan.
No.
Oh my god.
I'm so nervous.
Well
Okay,
done,
now what do I
Jenga
like? What do I
Yeah,
do?
we're like pretty good at Jenga.
I'm-
We're pretty good. I
pretty
haven't
much-
played
this is
at
pretty
least
much
a few
it.
years.
For a few
too.
amateurs. I got some pro gamers here.
Yeah. Pro Jenga player.
Oh.
What do you do?
Okay, now wait, I can't even. I don't think I can put the.
Jenga, professional Jenga player.
Sorry, Aaron.
I'm not worried about it.
Oh god. What's up, two-hand guy?
No, you.
No, I thought you were bracing it. You know what
Oh,
I
no,
mean?
I wasn't bracing it. I was poking it. There's a difference. Fall.
No.
Fall.
No.
Fall.
I thought you were gonna fall on it.
Oh.
How?
Fall. Ooh, it's wobbling. It's gonna happen, dude. It's gonna happen, dude. Oh man, go on, just fall. Yes.
I should have been
fall. Oh.
You're done.
Stop laughing,
You're
guys. Don't make me laugh.
You're done.
Dude, this is this is everything. This is the whole thing, dude.
It's gonna fall as soon as this.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
How?
No way!
How?
I should have been a surgeon. The 72-hour stream is just gonna be this tower.
Chris.
I'm done. I'm
No,
actually
no, you
done.
have to go.
I can't.
You have to go.
I'm actually done. That's so good.
There's nothing, dude. I have no options.
Maybe
You better
super
knock
nervous.
this down. I'm not gonna. I can't go.
That was way too easy.
This is.
Not,
Is everyone just waiting on us,
not
or
fair.
we're like this
Not-
game won't end?
Not fair.
Everyone's like taking a break right
I
now.
can't. Like I can't
If
go.
I wasn't playing this, I'd be so bored by this.
There's no way.
We're just creating content.
Guys, I can't do anything.
Poke some of the mids. Give the mids a little poke.
No, like.
Come on. This your first time?
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
How high can a Jenga tower go?
The ceiling.
Got it. I can't believe.
Sorry, Aaron, again.
I'm not gonna. Every turn for the last 3, you're like, I'm done. It's like there's nothing you can't.
All right.
This is so ridiculous how this is still going.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Waypoint's 72-hour stream. The madness continues. We've had to bring in some new people, some fresh blood to keep the madness going. I'm once again joined by editor-in-chief of Waypoint, Austin Walker.
How's it going?
We're now also joined by Fernando Perez, Meredith Gray's musician, ex-baseball player, sports analyst now? Like, is that close enough? Like,
You watch sports.
You watch
and then
sports,
you're like,
you talk
"I have some
about 'em."
ideas.
I have some ideas. Lukewarm takes.
Lukewarm takes.
I
That's
like
what I
that.
do, actually. That's about where we're
Lukewarm.
at on games even. It's just like,
Yeah.
we're not trying to get out there first. We're trying to like have some thought and like let it simmer and then.
You have
Yeah.
the scorching take in your head.
Yes.
You let it simmer.
Let it
and then
simmer.
Get down to a lukewarm.
Could be wrong. Could be offensive.
It's totally true.
So you used to play with the Tampa Bay Rays, and now you talk about sports. You do stuff with Vice.
Yeah. I go places with Vice to do sports
You go to Dave and
things.
Buster's and play.
I go to
arcades?
Dave and Buster's after shoots with employees.
That's all right. That sounds good. And Meredith, you're at MTV now as an anchor, right?
I am.
How's
I am.
that going?
I'm on the MTV News. I love it.
How's that feel?
Powerful. Makes a girl feel powerful to talk to Post Malone on live TV.
That mixtape's pretty good. That mixtape is like better than I thought it would
You know,
be.
he's a great human being. He's a really nice guy.
Is that your way of not having to comment on the mixtape?
No, absolutely not. I mean, you can't stun on Post Malone. I have nothing to say to that man except hi
Yo.
and I miss you.
Post Malone can sing, man.
He can. He's a great singer.
I'm with it.
He can
So
sing.
we're gonna play some games.
Kind of a grab bag of N64 games.
Yeah, N64 is like the thing. It's one of the consoles that whenever anybody walks by, they go like, "Oh wow, you have an N64." It's like that and the Dreamcast. Oh wow, like right, this thing that I spent all this time that was really important to me as a teenager. Yeah, I'll play that. I'll play whatever you have for that. And
Yeah, I mean, Meredith was looking through our stack of games. She's like, Starfox, like, you know, like Slippy, the Flog. And like,
you
so
got it
yeah.
wrong. She said it's Slippy. You said
Yeah.
Snippy.
Snippy,
She got it
Flippy.
right. Like,
Hey,
that's-
look.
Would you like to be my new senior reporter? We could replace Patrick Klepek.
I mean, so long as I only have to cover the Starfox
That's
beat.
you.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
it. That's
good.
it. It's only Star Fox.
Good. I'm actually, yeah, that sounds great.
Sounds good. A lot of developments in the world of Star Fox.
I wish.
Star Fox was very handsome, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For an animated.
Well, they sexed him up for the N64 version. They made him in all 3 dimensions.
Yeah, and he had like a good like bomber jacket on. It was a whole
Yes,
thing.
Yeah.
the jacket. That's what I remember.
Yeah, totally.
Very sleek.
There's a through line from today's furries to the Starfox aficionados of 98.
Of course, yeah, totally. But we're gonna start instead with.
You know, a classic Cruis'n USA. But you know what? I shouldn't be laughing. I played so much Cruis'n USA at the arcade and then played so much of it at home. Like, I loved Cruis'n USA when it was out.
So we're getting like some one-on-one action. Is this gonna be like a versus?
Meredith was doing a lot of shit talking about Cruis'n USA because it wouldn't let her go above 40 miles an hour.
I was going to say, let's make sure we're using the right language. I wasn't talking shit. I was deeply confused, and no one came to my aid.
Oh, okay. So this is what. This is
And now I'm saying,
This is
okay.
what
Walking it
we were
back.
messing
Shift
with
the controls.
with the
presets.
controls.
Okay, so now I can shift up and down.
And it's confusing. What
Which
do you
one is
do?
who's on left and who's on right? Someone just dropped a ping pong ball on set. That's good.
You're on top, and I'm the second player.
Okay. Oh, so you're going with the gas up on the analog stick? Okay, now A, okay. This is good.
Really confused.
Are we changing the controls?
I don't. Yeah.
I don't know what's going
I
on.
wish we
How
were
about this?
in
How about this? Hit the B
There.
button. Hit the B button. That will set a preset.
B
Yeah.
button. Is this okay?
I think did we just ruin everything?
I think we're good.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
Yeah, so now it's
Now we're even at the very least.
more or less. Hit B again, Meredith. That looks better to me.
Right.
Maybe maybe not. Hit it
Well,
again.
now we just have to do the same things.
I'm trying to find one that makes any sense to me. Keep
I
going.
think if they
Oh,
are
an
the
exit.
same,
Then you're fair.
yeah, then it's fair.
All right, let's go.
And
Let's
now we
just,
know how to shift. All right.
we don't want it to be on metric. We don't believe in the metric system. Is that the method here?
I mean, you tell me. It's your planet, dude. Let's pick a new course.
Yeah.
Yeah, start fresh.
Start fresh.
I'm pressing start.
Oh God.
Yeah, just
Game
hit
pack.
A a bunch.
Just keep
It's a
pressing
lot.
start.
Yeah.
Resume
Start a
race.
new race.
Start a
Start a
new
new
race. Cruise the USA. Automatic.
What's that? Have either of you ever done a road trip across the states? That's like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
About 1 million.
how far? Like, what's your favorite route to take? If you're like, okay, I have to go from like the East Coast into like the Colorado or something. Is there like states where you're like, I really hope we get to pass through St. Louis. I really hope we get to pass through Chicago. Weird question.
Depends. It depends who is where when. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you this: I have
Iowa.
2 times that I tried to drive across the country. I quit and shipped my car.
You just gave up halfway through?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you're at the bottom left one. The bottom left
I
one.
didn't know that was an option.
Shipping your car?
Well, no, like starting it and then shipping it.
Quitting is
literally always an option.
Lessons learned.
So
Always.
there's that.
Preferences.
Because
there are
I've done it a
options.
couple of times, moving between San Francisco and Chicago, and halfway through, it's a boring ass drive.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing going on.
Might I
through a huge
suggest
stretch.
quitting and shipping your car?
That
Next
sounds
time I
useful.
do that, I'm
Yeah.
gonna put that on the table.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Sorry.
That's cool.
Tell my wife, look, the moment we get bored, this guy told me
We can ship our
can
car.
quit.
We can
and
quit
ship the
and
car.
ship the car.
Ah, yes. The early 90s.
Oh boy.
All right, the back button, the Z button,
Oh.
All right,
boy.
there.
the trigger, the
Oh God.
the A button.
Wait.
Sorry. I paused.
It's gonna be one of the buttons. It has to be.
I've figured out how to go fast.
Oh, change the. Okay.
Everything
All right.
is. Wait, maybe I lied.
How special
and
that
I'm
sounds.
still
very
having a
bad.
good
There it
Okay.
is.
Oh God.
Wait, what's?
This is
oh
the
God.
wrong button. Did you-
Wow, we're so talented.
You're going. Everyone's going
They
fast
should
now. though.
trust
Yeah,
us
no
with
one's going
the
under
Yeah.
40 miles an hour.
Not if. Yeah, we're. Oh, there's some cops.
Whoa. Okay.
This
Really?
is just like my cross country road
Guys?
trips.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Cruis'n USA. How did we go from here to Grand Theft Auto?
It took some time. Actually, I guess they were almost.
People realize racing wasn't that fun, but what if you put guns in it?
Yeah.
That's always the answer. In video games, for a long time, the answer
There.
was
What
add
if you
some
put
guns.
guns in it?
I think the answer is like.
You should be allowed to pull that motorist out of his car and beat him to
and
death.
take his car.
Yeah.
It's when you got the bad car and you're like, man, I wish I had my opponent's car.
So
I'm
you-
gonna take
Whoa.
it.
Why am I?
So you know stuff about the games. What's going on in Grand Theft Auto now? Like, what is the extent of your?
so-
It's online. Online stuff's the big deal.
Yeah, so
right
GTA
now.
5 came out, and that was in like their San Francisco or their California analog. They're kind of LA and its environs area, and they did a pretty good job of that. Like, there's like some pretty clever variations on LA and LA culture there. But then, yeah, like Patrick was saying, they just like made it multiplayer where you could play it with your friends, and that blew up. Lots of people love that. So I think it was kind of the teenage dream of playing GTA 3 or whatever back.
Well, it's like the extension of like where you used to sit around with a controller, see who could last long enough to get
Against the
5
police.
stars.
Right.
Now you can do that. Like the big thing they had was this thing called heists, where you could team up with your friends and rob a bank together.
Which, sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
And now we have Westworld.
And now we have Westworld.
Which like reflects back a lot of video game ideas.
I mean, yeah, they've like been very explicit in saying video games are like the directest analog to what that show
is
is.
trying to do. Yeah.
Which makes me like deeply uncomfortable when I watch that show.
Well, there's
Right.
this whole idea of like, you know, technological advancements, and then the same week the Westworld comes out, we've got this guy saying, grab him by the whatever. You can do
Yep.
anything you want. If you
whatever
have
you
enough
want.
money, which is also true in Westworld.
Darling, you
Yep.
can say hoo-ha on the air.
Are you kidding me? I want nothing to do with that word. I've never used that word in my life.
That's fair.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Wait,
A
are you
little hot
No,
inside
I want to
joke.
keep playing. I'm
keep
sorry.
losing? Okay.
Oh, you want to keep cruising?
This
Let's
guy.
go to medium. Let's.
I feel
Go
like
to
it's not
Iowa and
letting you.
Iowa. That's the
Feels
kind of
from
place
Iowa.
where you quit.
No, Iowa. I lived in
Iowa's
Des Moines
nice.
for a little while. There's nothing wrong with
Then what are the
Des Moines.
states that you quit in? If you don't quit in Iowa,
I think
After
I mean, I'm from
the-
Chicago, so I get it. Like I've been to Des Moines plenty of times. Like I got no problem with the
the
flat
culture.
parts
After
of
the
US.
Rockies.
I think it's only letting you do that that easy race, and I
Okay.
don't know why.
Oh,
That's fine.
I think it's
Can't be
keeping
right.
you on
US
101.
101. Is it still the same button?
why does it insist? Okay.
Good question.
So,
So wait, where have you given up and shipped your car from?
just past the Rockies. After
Okay.
that, you don't want to do that. You don't want that.
You don't want to
Coolest
go
places
past the
in
Rockies?
world are in the
Well, I
places
was
where you
coming.
wanna
I was
quit.
coming from the West Coast, and I quit after after Denver. So I
Denver's pretty cool.
I had
though.
enough.
I like Denver.
Yeah, Denver's cool.
So wait, where were you in Iowa? Were you living in
I lived in Des Moines.
Des Moines.
I lived in Des Moines,
Des
underrated
Moines.
American city. Going through its Brooklynification.
What's like hot in Des Moines right now?
Sentences
Sentences I
it's
didn't think
just-
I'd say today.
I mean, there are
Cows.
several mid-sized American cities that, you know, if you walk out of your loft, your downtown loft, you feel like you're in Greenpoint for 20 minutes until,
Sure.
you know, you start having experiences with people.
Experiences like
Finding
that you-
reasonably priced coffee.
Oh wow.
Like those kinds of experiences.
That sounds all right. I lived in a like, I don't know. I guess what the equivalent of it would be here is like, kind of like a northeastern Pennsylvania town or something. When I lived in Canada, I lived in Canada for 4 years. and
Where? Oh,
London, Ontario.
Oh, where did you live?
In London, Ontario.
Oh, you lived in.
which is equidistant between Detroit and Toronto. It's like on the road that runs between them, and it was like this old industrial town that all the industry dried up because of economics, and instead it kind of just became a college town where everyone was poor and miserable, and
Just drank a lot.
sort of had some real racist
Wait, you
experiences.
won?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm hanging out with all the girls.
First
Are you on
place,
top?
Nice job.
Good job.
Yeah.
Let's work.
Those girls can make dinner tonight. All those girls you're hanging out with.
So now maybe we'll unlock.
Should have lost. Should have lost.
Oh wow, you
Trust
could
me,
put
you
in
did.
your
Sometimes when you win.
initials.
Sometimes when you, we don't need to do that.
No, just
No.
you're SYJ.
I'm just SYJ.
What's that stand for?
You looked at me.
Single, young,
Jeezy.
Single Young Jeezy.
single, young Jeezy.
It's good to have.
He's up and coming. His mixtape's pretty good.
Mixtape's good.
It's not Post Malone. But
Meredith said Post Malone had beautiful tattoos on his hands.
He does.
what sorts of tattoos does he have?
He has tiny, almost like they were done under a magnifying glass,
Oh.
very realistic portraits of like Elvis and Johnny Cash, and they're gonna look like shit in like 15 years.
Right, but for right now.
Right now.
Because all knuckle tattoos look like
That's like the antithesis of like the riffraff school of tattooing, which is just like big things that kind of look bad right away. I like riffraff, but
I saw
but
it.
his BET tattoo,
Incredible.
he just has a BET tattoo.
I mean,
Black
sometimes you just gotta do it.
Yeah, fair.
This is the weird rapper who
you
looks
gotta
like
do
he has heavy orthodontics, right?
Riffraff?
Yeah, he's that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has an album coming out called Balloween.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. All right, we're changing games.
Yeah,
We're
we're
not
not
gonna
gonna
let you
change
change
games, right? We don't
Patrick,
need to do
let's
this to
go.
ourselves again.
Did we go Star Fox already? Did you already?
No, let's do Star
Let's do
Fox.
Star Fox.
go
We're
to
gonna
Star
talk about you playing Star Fox.
Oh, Starfox.
So tell
And
us other
furries.
things happening in gaming.
Yeah, catch us.
I don't know, like so. When did
Virtual
you-
reality.
Yes.
Virtual reality is
Right
some of the
now.
biggest conversation in gaming.
Yeah.
But it's also the thing that hasn't quite penetrated into the mainstream yet because it's expensive and people don't have money. Like, so while the technology is catching up, the culture hasn't quite gotten there yet.
I don't know if I really buy that though, because if it was really so, like, we say it's expensive to prevent people from getting their hands on Oculus Rift, but at the same time, what's the real difference if code theoretically costs the same amount? It's ones and zeros. So like, if you're gonna do a customizable algorithm to give you targeted ads on Facebook, why can't they expand VR to make it more accessible?
Well, so I think that the stuff is that right now that a lot of the production stuff is, one, it's coming from companies that have never made hardware before in that way. So someone like Sony can produce a headset that's a lot cheaper because they have factories where they've done.
They're used to making it
consumer
for a
electronics.
mass
So
audience.
their stuff is, for instance, a lot cheaper and a lot more affordable. They're Slippy. Whereas
They're Slippy.
a
Snippy.
company, Snippy Toad.
The Japanese version.
Oh, it's different? Yeah, okay.
Culinary.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
Wait, you skipped the voiceover? It's so.
I'm sorry.
It's nostalgia.
Can
No.
we start over?
Oh.
I want you to see it. I want you to see it.
That was.
This is how it was my whole life. When it was me and 3 guys sitting around playing video games. Someone waits and hammers on the restart
You wanted
button,
to see
and
the
then
intro.
And we wonder why he stopped playing video games. It's not.
All right, so there are other. I have other questions. Are we? I still want to hear more about VR.
Sure. What do you want to know about it? Let's just talk.
So what is the best possible game on VR right now? Like the best possible experience?
And that's also part of the problem, is that like there's just not that much to play on these things yet. Like it's all like pretty experimental.
It's not.
It's like all pretty experimental. There's like really cool ideas, but like in terms of things, I usually think of a video game like, oh, I can sit down and play this for hours and hours and hours. Like VR is just beginning to figure out what that is. Like it's all very early. It's promising.
Which
it's
is the most
interesting.
exciting stuff, is like artists who are using it to create things that are not just trying to do what other video games are trying to do, but are, trying to play with perception and play with. The one thing I've actually noticed has been really surprising is how important writing has been to a lot of these VR experiences, where, the interaction mechanisms aren't great a lot, but someone who writes a really funny script, that will carry it a long way.
Yeah.
So a game like Job Simulator, which is a game in which you play a human in a world where you're the last human, everyone is robots, and you put on a VR helmet inside of the world, and it presents a sort of simulation of what the robots believe human jobs to be. And it's all just really sharp, witty writing. Is
Like
really
being a
charming.
mechanic or like a 7-Eleven, like jobs that would be automated. It's like, what did humans used to do?
Right.
Go do that job.
Go do
But
that
it's
job.
like a fucked up weird version. It's like an interpretation 100 years later, like what your skewed version of that job would have been.
And that's really fantastic and funny and clever and like, oh, right, like this is just good writing plus the sense of presence of being in this space. And that stuff is really cool.
Yeah, and I think the big thing is, what's fascinating about it is like the language of how you make this stuff isn't set yet, right? So many other mediums, like you kind of have a set of tools that you can work with, a foundation, something to look back on. VR, there's nothing. It's like everyone's starting fresh, and so like things fail, but like they're interesting failures because you learn something in the process of like what works.
This is our big pitch for VR, even though like, I'm kind of a skeptic, but like that's totally.
I want it I desperately want it to be interesting because you have like experiences every once in a while where you see it. You're like, this could be amazing, and they could also really fuck this up. And it could just be like 3D, like, oh, 3D is gonna be amazing. It's like, well, like 1 or 2. Avatar was all right, I guess, and like other than that,
I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you paying attention?
Yeah, I'm paying. I mean, yeah. It's just soothing to hear the voiceover.
General Pepper.
General Pepper of the Cornerian Army.
Yeah, turn this up.
Deserted planet, Venom. I'm really excited. I like how, especially in the last like 20 or 30 years, you've seen developments in technology follow sci-fi and cyberpunk so closely that like terms like The Matrix and Microsoft come from William Gibson.
Yeah.
So I think now that Steven Spielberg started shooting on Ready Player One a month ago. So I feel like because Google Glass failed so fucking badly, seeing how they do the Oasis system in Ready Player One might actually end up informing how they do like second.
Wait, I mean, Minority Report like directly influenced like so much technology in the last like 15 years.
Crazy,
so, like,
right?
And they're all just kind of still feeling that stuff out. The ideas are finally catching up with what technology can actually do. Like AR, augmented reality, which is like the separate conversations. Like virtual reality, you strap on a screen, right? Augmented reality, where it's like, in 10 years, Austin's glasses, like
there's going to be information
It's the
all
Google
around
Glass
you.
thing, but actually functioning and working the way
Yeah.
you see in short films and in Black Mirror and a bunch of
Yes.
other stuff that has used it pretty well.
Yeah.
That people are working on that stuff.
Player or two-player?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
You'd hand the controller off when at lives. That's what I used to do when I only had
Hand
one
it off.
controller.
Right. So you're flying.
You are flying.
I'm flying.
Oh my
shoot the guy.
God, I missed this game.
Oh.
It's true.
Oh, this is probably my favorite game ever.
It's very
Honestly.
good.
Really good game.
Honest to God. And there's so many secret worlds and secret characters.
Do you think you still remember the things you have to do to get into any of the secrets?
No, I don't.
Sometimes it's like go out to a cave to the left.
Yeah, or like go through all of the rings in
you
an
go
area.
through a portal. My dad used to get me
Oh, I'm
Nintendo
having
Power.
weird deja vu.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you having a moment right now?
Yeah. Oh, but I like it a little though.
It's like it's a good moment,
good
and then other
deja
memories are
vu.
coming up that are bad.
That's the VR experience I want to live, is the one that's just like, we know enough about human experience of you put in some data about your life, and then they're going to generate something that feels a little bit like deja vu.
I think, there's like a lot of indie games that I feel like their only endpoint is to evoke an emotion that you can't separate yourself from. Like games that purposefully crushed.
Ooh.
Make you feel secondhand embarrassment. Or like despair. I'm thinking of that one specific game that people were writing about a while ago where like no matter what you do and how well you do, you're still going to die at the
What's
end.
the
Or like
C?
the person you love will still die at the end.
Passage by Jason Rohrer,
Yes,
probably.
that's what it is.
Which is like one of those things. It's like, oh wow, like games can do that too. Of course, and then like, thankfully, I think we're finally at the point now where it's like, oh yeah, of course, like it's a thing a human's made. It's culture. Yeah, it can make us feel shitty. Like
Everyone's read David Brooks by now. It's,
right, yes.
Like we're all into self-analysis.
Exactly.
Ushering in the new era of
Oh.
some kind of analysis.
Don't run into things.
I thought that those are some things
Live
you're
your
supposed to
life.
run into though.
Run into what you want.
It's not sound
You can
advice.
definitely lock on with. What's the missile button?
I don't
Cash? Do you
remember.
remember? That's it. You got it.
I think it might.
That's
I
it.
think it might be the B button. Yeah.
To a barrel roll.
There it is.
Ooh.
You don't
Whoa.
say.
So do you think, when you think about something like Ready Player One, that's a book that is like has its dystopic elements, but I think also fundamentally really likes the notion of technology and like is interested in depicting it in a really sexy way. Whereas you look at something like Gibson stuff, or you look at something like Super Sad True Love Story, and it's like, oh wow, no, we're gonna fuck ourselves up on this.
Or Black Mirror.
Or Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Right.
See, I don't know. I think
How do you feel?
Gibson is implicitly more hopeful than Ernest Cline or anything Black Mirror would ever have to offer, and I think it's seen in his marginalized characters.
Sure.
William Gibson and Neil Stephenson especially, like really
Yeah.
pop off where Ernest Cline falls short. But, I don't think there would have been a Ready Player One. What the fuck is the main character's name in that? Parzival.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be a Parzival without a YT,
Yeah.
like Snow Crash. Oh, especially like all these, anyone who's watching this is gonna hate me. I hope you like playing video games. We're just gonna talk about this now.
That's it. Listen, you got me talking about Cyberpunk.
I'm in a war right now.
Yeah, we're
There's
good.
no Westworld.
No one is supporting me.
I'm supporting the shit out of you.
I'm just saying,
There's
I'm in a
no
war.
Westworld without Snow Crash.
No one's concerned about this war. Everyone's just talking about Snow Crash.
Yeah.
Right, like,
Yeah, Westworld is Snow Crash and Mr. Robot is Stranger Things, and it's all like the cyberpunk stuff.
Totally.
Because now it's not science fiction, it's science present.
Right.
They're using the available technology to tell the stories that they started in the 1990s.
Right, well, like even William Gibson stopped writing strict cyberpunk because he kind of has spoken about this as like, oh no, the present is it. Like I want to write about now because it's scarier and more interesting.
And pattern recognition in 2003 was the 9/11 book, but it accurately, in like the sidekick years, it like accurately predicted social media as we do on an iPhone.
Totally.
With, what's her name? Case Pollard.
Yep.
Case Pollard.
Yeah, all that stuff is fascinating, and like I want to see more of that angle taken. I'm like really not nervous, but like I'm not ready yet for people for like the wider culture to get into Ready Player One, like to have to deal with that conversation a bunch, where I have to like tiptoe around my dislike of Ready Player One carefully because I don't want to offend someone who really loves it, because maybe they like it for reasons that are totally justifiable, and maybe they are critical about it in a way that I don't see a lot of people be.
Maybe they're having a bad day.
It's
Having
also
a bad day. Right. We need escapism has a purpose in a world in which many of us are stuck in really shitty jobs and are in marginalized positions. Like I'm not here to completely dismiss that, but also
the only people I ever see talking about Ready Player One 2 are adults.
Right.
And like, it's functionally speaking, it's a book for kids.
Yeah.
And the opinions that I want to hear about Ready Player One, here it comes, teenage girls.
Sure.
Because the book it skews so heavily male, and it skews so heavily, it's sexed in a way. Like, it's a sexed book.
I think it's completely sex. I think
It's
a
a
lot of the
sexed young adult
relationship
novel, yeah.
stuff between the lead character and his love interest are like, oh, like this is what I thought about sex when I was 16, and I don't know that was. I can't speak to Klein's intentions.
I just went to the panel where Sam Esmail and Christian Slater were talking to the dude from the New Yorker a few weeks ago, and Esmail was talking about the portrayal of female hackers on TV. And
Sure.
He said, you know, John Travolta sucked shit in Swordfish because he's not a believable hacker. He's never dealt with social anxiety a day in his life. Neither is Angelina Jolie. And I'm like, okay, first of all, you wrong.
Yeah.
Second of all, for you immediately to go to Carly Chaikin's character of Darlene right after that is to ignore the fact that she looks bang on like Angelina Jolie.
Totally does.
So you're talking about like accurate portrayal of male hackers, which you've got, you know, Parzival in Ready Player One, you've got Elliot and Mobley and Mr. Robot and all those cats. But at the same time, like, the whole show is, you got to admit it at that point, and the whole book and whatever, is really just an accurate depiction of what it's like to be a male hacker, complete with the idea that you can build Sim-style an AI fantasy woman. So you've got your accurate male hacker,
Like,
but
where
in Ready
is-
Player One and in Mr. Robot, like,
Totally.
where's your reference point for female hackers?
Well, like,
Because
so
the
now-
love interest is just like, it turns out she's just as beautiful in real life. She has a birthmark.
Of course.
Shut the fuck.
Yep. So in games, that's actually been a thing this year twice. One is in a game called Beglitched, which has kind of a twee punk aesthetic, or kind of a cyber twee aesthetic rather, which is like
Cyber twee is a thing?
Yeah, cyber twee is a thing.
You just gave me
The
a
cyber
word
twee-
for me.
The cyber
Cyber
twee
twee is
yeah,
a
the
thing?
cyber
Cyber
twee
twee?
manifesto was published last year. It's
There's a
dope as
word for
fuck.
me.
It's so good. And then there's another game that came out called Quadrilateral Cowboy, which already is like a dope name. And it's about a trio of women hackers who like go through their lives, and the way the game works is like a combination of.
This is taking a very long time, guys.
You got it. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to kill this boss.
Yeah, this is the game you play to play, not the game you play to win.
True.
It's
Life
nice.
lessons.
I like a game where you can mash buttons and feel like you're still doing stuff. Like
You haven't died. Just
That's
I haven't died.
That is true. You
you're
have a bunch
over
of
40 miles an
bombs.
hour.
There's a button you have that is just gonna. You have 8 bombs. I think you can.
You should use
do
those
a lot
bombs.
of.
How do you do those?
Bomb the boss.
B,
Z.
maybe B.
Maybe B,
Yeah.
maybe R, maybe one
Try
of
to
the.
drop
is
the
that-
bomb.
There it is. You got it.
Ooh.
That did an all right. That did an all right hit.
He's down to almost half.
See, the turning radius not so great. You
There's
know,
there's ways to do quick turns in this, and I just don't remember because it's been too long.
Oh God, missing. It's okay. You guys get back to your.
Well, I think,
Quadrilateral
like,
Cowboy's very good. You should check it out.
Well, I think one of the things that concerns me about like the Ready Player One adaptation is like if it was like Spielberg of like the '70s, I'd have a lot more
Sure.
confidence that there'd be a little more nuance or maybe implicit critique in the way he adapts it. But like, I still think he's a like pretty great director, but he's not the guy he was in the '70s and '80s.
Right.
I just don't think he has that touch. So I'm
And the
afraid that it's
casting
going to be
is
like
a nightmare.
Right.
It's going to be like a fairly
Casting's a
direct
nightmare.
adaptation that even more sexualizes like because in a cinematic fashion it's going to be like it could be a lot more problematic.
The main character is supposed to be an overweight, pimply-faced, and sexless nerd until the last, until he literally locks himself in an apartment and makes himself walk on a treadmill.
Because that's how
and
that works, by
races
the
all
way.
day.
You just will yourself to do it, and then just like lock yourself in, and there it
Yeah,
is.
naturally. It's like when people say that happiness is a choice, I really think they're onto something. But yeah,
I'll think about that one.
Yeah.
like the main character is
Filing
supposed to be
that later.
an overweight teenager, and his sidekick, the reveal at the end again, like she's supposed to be like a butch black teen lesbian. And you look at the cast and you're like, how are they gonna come up with this out of that? Is it gonna be another Ghost in the Shell?
I was gonna
thing?
say the same thing. I was like, we're
Yeah.
in a world with
Nerds are
Scarlett
only gonna
Johansson.
give you our money if you tell the truth and you get it like right to the book.
Yep.
It's like, come on, man.
Or if you do an interpretation that's actually valuable in some other way, right? Like, I would watch Ready Player One like through the lens of E.T., like pubescent like horror of the world is big and large and I don't understand it. Like I would watch that version of that film. I don't think that's the version we're gonna get. We're going to get what he thinks is a strict interpretation. I hope we don't, but I don't know. I think
and also what's problematic for Spielberg doing that is because like a lot of that book is like deeply influenced by Spielbergian like tropes.
Yep.
And so it's like it coming full circle. Like, how
a
can you be
snake
critical
eating its
of your
tail.
own work in a work that's influenced by the stuff that you did? Like, that seems really difficult to do.
And now it's got the 80s aspect of it too,
That's
with
what I
all
was
the
gonna say.
references to the films. And oh, it's my turn?
It's your turn.
Yeah, I saved
Oh
the
man,
world.
this is a
Everything's
cool one
fine.
because you have to, if I remember correctly, you have to shoot the meteors and explode them, and then you can explode the sub-meteors for more. Okay, it's
true.
You got it.
Sub-meteor ass
All
looking
over
ass.
this.
I want to see if this muscle memory come back and just crush it.
I doubt it.
We'll see.
Oh yeah. I feel like the problem is it's going to be another Hunger Games where the book adaptation tries to make, like, the book has been out for a few years and people have read it and have had time to develop their sort of daily me, like, mental picture of it. So they're going to kick the technology up and use whatever the most available, like, newest thing is, when
Right.
really the book is so rooted in the 80s that what they should be looking at is, Tron.
I remember this.
Right, like you think they should be going. They should almost feel out of date if interpreted correctly.
Yeah, and like good out-of-date technology is a great look.
Totally. I mean, this is
That's-
part of why like Blade Runner
There
still
we
holds
go.
up because it's all
Oh, yeah.
practical effects and like cool screens.
And
that
every
look-
band that came out
Yeah.
this year sounds like the soundtrack.
Absolutely.
And you can look at photos from China, and it's like, whoops, that just looks like Blade Runner.
Big thing this year.
In a really depressing way.
So, this way, shit.
So what have you been up to?
Swearing so
Fernando?
much.
What have I been up to?
Yeah, what are you up to like this week?
This week.
Let's get specific.
We are going to see my favorite artist, Helado Negro. Black ice cream, white people. He is a musician. He's like a down-tempo, kind of like.
He's on Asthmatic Kitty, makes
Yeah.
this really dreamy solo music with like a dance component.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do barrel rolls. Like
He's lovely. We're going to see him on Wednesday.
Nice.
Getting ready for election
lunch, a
day.
Yeah, how
Very
how
exciting.
how ready are you for election day?
We'll see.
Are you working? Are you both doing work on election day?
I am.
I'm not doing anything.
I
You're doing coverage. You're ready to go.
Yes.
Okay.
I will be in Times Square
So what is your call
talking
time on
to
election
voters. I don't know yet, but I'm really excited.
day? So you're gonna be like talking to voters as they
Oh,
come
yeah.
out of polls and stuff
I'm
like
going to be
that?
hanging out and talking to people who have voted as identified by their probably like I voted sticker, because that's cool. People
Sure.
love stickers.
People do love stickers.
People love stickers. I do, people do a lot of stuff for a sticker. You'll even vote. So I'm going to go talk to the voting populace. Oh,
See how
how
it
do you
goes.
do the upside down?
Oh, where you flip
damn
around?
I think it's
thing?
C up. I think it's the yellow up button. I think.
Yellow?
No, that's not it. It's
It's a multi-button command, and I don't
is.
remember what it is.
you hold one and then flip the
Up, down,
or
up, down,
something
left,
like
right, A, B. Start.
that. Oh, it might be like up, up. I don't remember. I'm outing myself as someone who has not played Starfox the last decade.
Oh, yeah, okay, so I'm just, oh my God, there's the law.
Mm-hmm.
So you're putting it together.
Did you guys put this on like ultra easy mode? Because I don't seem to be failing as severely
I
as I
think you're-
believe I
you're
should
still,
be.
Maybe your skills are just better than you remember.
That must
This
be.
game was always designed in a way so that like you feel like you're doing a lot of things you're really not doing. Like all of the flying, like it
Yeah,
just
there's-
sort of flies you around
Totally.
toward things.
There's like a cinematic element of just like,
Yes.
oh, we'll communicate the notion that you're doing a lot. But
Yes.
There's a game in
It's
VR called Rez that is, well, so it was a game that came out on the Dreamcast and the PS2 back in the day. And it actually just re-released like 6 years ago on something else, and it just came back in VR. That's similar to this, except the whole thing is based on a sort of like cyberpunk hacking stuff, plus dance music, plus electronic music. And playing it in VR is the one time that I've been just like, oh, I'm willing to use the word transcendent. I never use that word anymore, but like this was the first time that I felt like, and for me, I mean that specifically that like, again, I'm a VR skeptic, but that experience transcended all of my skepticism about VR, all of the thoughts that I think that are in VR right now, and it just completely overwhelmed me in an emotional way.
And when they've been showing the game, at certain places, they have this full body suit that you can put on.
That is like
that
12
like
or 20
vibrates and
vibrators
like
on your
reacts
body?
to the music in a way so that like as you're looking around and you're fully encapsulated in this world, the way the music, thumps, like you feel that in your whole body as you put on this suit.
What do you think is repeatable? That's the whole question that with these experiences, it seems as though you're looking for a thing that you can isolate, that works really, really well, and that you can repeat.
Well, I mean, that's the problem with VR and like the problem of like pulling from things like 70s like aspirational technologies. Like
we can create this, but is it a technology in search of an answer?
Right.
Or is it technology for the sake of technology? Like, we looked at VR conceptualized, by like Gibson and 70s films, Tron, and like, that's gonna be so cool. But then once you arrive to it, the technology's here, it's like, well, wait, is there actually anything to do?
It's so bizarre because all the new developing technologies seem to just be in service of trying to bring humans closer together.
Right, well, like,
It's very weird.
Yeah.
The more
That's why Facebook bought
machinated
the
we
Oculus
get.
Rift, was like their theory of like, in 30 years, like this is our long-term bet that this is how people, Ready Player One, like that is going to be one possible way that this ends.
Yeah.
This is not about games, it's about meetings. This
Yeah.
is about real estate.
It's about forging intimacy through algorithms, which is really scary because we've never needed them before, but now we have them at our disposal. We're so dependent, we want to use them for everything.
For me, the thing that I end up going back to a lot, and if people have probably heard me say this before, there's a Canadian, because I went to Canada, I was in school in Canada for a while, I learned about Canadian philosophers and shit. They're very proud of them up there. A guy named Harold Innis, who taught Marshall McLuhan, who's the guy you actually might have heard of. And Innis has this notion of the monopoly of knowledge. And like the easiest example of that is that like, in the Middle Ages, only people of the clergy knew how to write and read, right? And so they could do things that literally, first death, right? Second death altogether. They could write and read, which let them have methods of thought that that other people couldn't have. That like, you couldn't do you couldn't do like, you couldn't figure out good farming plans if you couldn't take track of what happened every day, write it down, refer to what you'd written down. You couldn't make certain sorts of arguments about politics or religion without writing it down, returning to it day after day, day after day, day after day. And that's a way in which writing didn't just give them the skill of writing, it gave them access to sorts of thoughts they couldn't have otherwise. And today, the things that are happening in that space are things like having access to huge amounts of metadata and the algorithms and tools to break that metadata down into like actionable information. And I'm curious if we're gonna get to a point in something like VR where it's like, I happen to be at a firm that has a really great VR situation. I'm an architect. I can build stuff with that nobody else can. I have access to like the city plans in a way that nobody else can. I can visualize that stuff in a way that nobody else can. Or like you were talking about, Patrick, with augmented reality, where like I can literally, going through my day-to-day life, have access to like information about you while I'm talking to you, about what your birthday was, what your favorite food is,
right?
That you like the Cubs, like all of that stuff is just like burned into my head, and you don't have that, and that gives me this like very specific upper hand in that interaction. That's my pitch on how depressing the future might be.
You're scaring the shit out of me right now.
But what you're saying, I mean, there versions of that have been happening forever.
Totally.
That's,
That's what I'm saying.
And it's hard to know. Is like, is this all us getting old?
Right.
And then you look at that and go, that's a line too far, knowing full well that people have said that forever.
Sure.
And at some point, maybe there is the line too far. But how do you identify what that is?
And historically, this stuff often happens in these cycles of like, oh, that was too far for a long time.
Yeah.
And then things caught up, right? Like you look at the movement of Luddites who rebelled against the incoming like the technologies of automation and machinery that they thought would take away their jobs. They did take away their jobs, and then those jobs were gone for a long time. And then the economy recovered, and new jobs were created around those new economies. But like that didn't. Welcome to Waypoint, by the way.
Yeah.
Those new jobs were
video games.
Video games. But like that could be a space that we're moving into. There are some economists and some technologists who think that we're moving into a space where automation is such that we will go through a period where lots of people are in a period.
I was gonna say, I would say we're in the middle of that. Yeah.
Totally. I mean, this is part of the
election right now. Yeah.
Of Trump right now is he's speaking to a bunch of people who don't have the sorts of jobs that they expected to have.
But it's like you said, there's that monopoly of knowledge kind of situation where this isn't like a past thing. It's like now the issue with public education in the United States is that we're being systematically denied things, and everyone's coming out at a deficit and thinking they're educated, and no one knows how to code unless they work on it.
But video games are great, and they make me happy. And I love Starfox 64.
And capitalism should never go away.
You know what? Capitalism gave me Starfox 64.
You know what? I love
Sometimes
capitalism.
it's okay.
Capitalism, sponsored by Nintendo and Bitcoin. Yeah, let's talk about augmented reality, like that's not a video game, but is like the video game of cryptocurrency that's going to change everybody's life. That's insane.
Your feelings about cryptocurrency?
I have so many feelings.
What are your
about
feelings on cryptocurrency?
I just think it's lit. I think it's like
it's lit.
I think it's lit. I think it's lit.
I've literally never heard that word used to describe it. But now I'm into
cryptocurrency?
it. Now I'm into
What's up
it.
with cryptocurrency? That shit's lit.
Shit's lit. It's awesome. It's gonna liberate
Crypto.lit.
Crying emoji 3 times.
Yeah, basically the idea that, I mean, currency can't liberate anybody, but like,
Right.
if there was a liberatory currency or like a praxis of liberation that you could apply to like a currency scenario,
Like,
it would be Bitcoin.
Doesn't that shit just get captured really quickly? Like the second that becomes a thing that's valuable, how isn't there a startup that's just like, that shit's ours now, we're gonna be the ones who give it to everybody and also reap the
The
benefits?
worst case scenario then is that Bitcoin goes the way of the Beanie Baby. And we're left seeing who's got Rubbermaids full of Bitcoins
Right.
in their basement.
That Rubbermaids full of Bitcoins in their basement is a really good mental image.
Well,
It's a really good mental image.
the parallel to like Russians, carting rubles and wheelbarrows.
Yes.
yeah, but like also we're entering.
Except it's just USB hard
Well,
drives.
yeah, there's that tech thing, but then there's also the prepper thing going on, and so
Totally.
it's like you
Nice
can't
dodge.
eat paper money, but you can't eat Bitcoin either.
Totally
and for
can't.
people to say that one is safer than the other is to predicate itself on the idea that money is safe. Period.
To begin with.
Which is
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah,
Money's not safe. Neither's this laser. What are you doing,
He's just
man?
fucking you up a little bit.
just
quit it.
hit it there.
Yo, I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah, I think you gotta dodge
Let's see.
left and right wide of the lasers. So go right,
Ah,
or left.
cute.
You got it. You got it.
You got
Come
it.
on,
Drift back in.
Holmes.
I'm no match for you.
You're darn right.
I think he's fucking with you.
I know.
Okay.
But maybe I wouldn't.
There's I sense sarcasm in his.
Yeah, he's gonna charge
Shit,
a
that
big
was the
laser.
back of his spaceship.
This does not work.
Oh, come on, butthead. I know this level.
I love the ship designs in
too.
the Starfox series so much.
Cool.
Partially just because, like, in
Oh,
video
come on,
games,
Dick.
ship designs are largely Star Wars or Alien,
Right.
or Aliens rather, and Starfox just feels like
People love an homage.
totally unique.
People love an homage. Sci-fi people love reference. It's like as much about the history as it is about the future all the
Oh,
time.
you were so close.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, I love to die on television.
That's extremely
Here we go.
convenient because
Oh, are we out of
that's
time?
that we're out of
again.
time.
That was an hour?
Oh,
That
no.
was an hour.
Man.
Sorry, I'm in.
So you're gonna be, Meredith, you're gonna be covering the election next week.
Yeah.
Where else can people follow the stuff that you're doing? What else do you want to tell people about?
Any and all of the social media across MTV News, at MTV News on Twitter and Instagram. You can see me usually talking about music and people and things that I like, I guess. Yeah, MTV News and playing rock and roll and following this guy everywhere he goes, poking him, saying, hey, hey.
Including to Des Moines.
Including possibly to Des
Moines.
Moines, to outer space.
Underrated.
quitting,
And to quitting,
And to quitting.
which
What
is
about you?
underrated.
What do you got going on? Anything you want to let the people know?
I don't know. Just waiting by the phone for Vice to call to send me places.
Yeah, someone call him.
He's
Send him.
Call
waiting
me.
for a call.
Send me somewhere. Pay me.
What's the last thing you did with Vice that people can? Go
I
check out?
did the
The Portugal episode just came out.
2016
So good.
Medieval Combat World Championships.
What? Okay.
Sounds dope. We
True
could have had that whole
story.
conversation.
Should have asked that when we started
True
this
story.
segment. Well,
Twas
next
lit.
time.
Twas lit.
Verily it was.
Yeah, about 100 pounds of armor. People fighting with axes, swords, blunt, like
Maces.
things. Maces, yes.
Yeah.
Mace is the word.
Okay.
Yeah, strange hobbies. White people's hobbies.
Well, yeah.
Hashtag content.
Awesome. Well,
Round
thanks so
the
much
clock.
for stopping by.
Hashtag content is one of our catchphrases.
That's our motto.
Thank you so much for coming and
Yeah, this
dropping
was
Of
a
course.
I am hashtag content.
Well, thanks so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. The stream continues. We're going to take a break, and we will be right back.